Oh, there you go. So there we go. Connect that. Should get a notification on Discord saying we've gone live. That'll be nice. There we go. Connected.
I'm refreshing my page.
Yeah, Discord see come through. There we go. Perfect. Sync to page, and then boom. Live. But what do you think of the thumbnail? You're using Charlie Mo with the stream. How you doing, man? Welcome. What do you think of the thumbnail, Taylor?
I can't see the thumbnail.
You can't see it?
No, I've refreshed my page like 4 times now.
Really? That's a bit weird.
Oh, here we go. Hello, found it.
Finally, you go. Finally.
Oh yeah. Just I saw the thumbnail. It looks quite nice.
Hey, Dr. P, how you doing? Welcome. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. You always saying pure vibes game.
It feels
It's a
nice Indian wallpaper.
Thank you. I thought I'd go for that kind of vibe. Biskut, yeah, man, of course, mate. If you know, you know. Discount Biskut. Discount biscuit. No, not discount, mate. No, there's no discount on that, mate. It's what you call luxury biscuits. They call biscuits. That's only if you know.
Cake
If you live that kind of
rusk is
lifestyle.
a luxury biscuit.
If
I
you-
don't care
yeah,
what no one says.
exactly.
Cake rusk is a luxury biscuit.
Yeah, I mean, if you know, you know. If you don't know that kind of lifestyle, then yeah, you don't know what it is.
Or coconut rings. That's also a good biscuit. That's a luxury biscuit.
Yeah, coconuts are nice. I don't know why people hate those coconuts, you know. People hate coconut stuff. I don't know why. Like Bounty don't like.
I don't like no, but I don't like coconut flavored stuff. Like I like eating from the actual coconut or drinking the water from a coconut. But if you gave me coconut water, the one that they sell at
that's
Tesco or
butters.
whatever,
That's butters. I agree with that. I can agree
I'm
with
not.
that.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I can agree with that part.
So I feel like I like pure coconut stuff, but I don't like just coconut flavor with mixed in with other things.
Yeah, no, coconut flavor stuff.
It
No.
just has a very different.
Yeah, I feel that. You wasn't talking with the stream. You always saying pure websites in my guy. But yeah, anyway, people, as I said, obviously we do this once a month. As obviously we waffle a lot, so we don't have to keep it a little. What do you call it? Because obviously we talk a lot, and we obviously do it every single week. It seems like we're doing too much. So instead of doing it every single month, every single week, so we do it once a month. So we can talk about a variety of topics, and then that's it. So right now, Thomas, we're mostly going to talk about is we've got someone here who's recently has been employed. He's for the first time, I guess.
By
right?
someone, he means me.
Yeah. So she's been employed the first time, right? To get
And
employed,
by
right?
first time, he literally means first time in my entire life. I'm a 24-year-old girl who's never had a job in her entire life. And it's my first ever one. And by first ever one, I don't mean I've been like bumming around being some spoiled brat. I mean, like, this is a legitimate 9 to 5, well, quote unquote 9 to 5 job, whereas all the other jobs I've done, they've been like self-employed. So I do it whenever I feel like it and stuff like that, because I guess the easiest way to say it is I'm a photographer, so that doesn't require 9 to 5, that doesn't require much. So this is a proper job that you go out on the daily and stuff like that. So it's a new experience, my first ever one. I'm quite pumped. Because everyone's like, oh, I started working when I was like 14. I started working when I was 16 in the retail. And I'm like, okay, cool. Good for you, yeah? Well done.
But technically, you have been working, though, to be honest. You haven't been employed. You have been working, but you get hired to do certain jobs and certain things. That's it. So you have been doing work for quite some time, to be honest. But you just haven't been like doing a legit, basically like an actual quote-unquote job. I mean, like a job that people would normally call it a job. You've been doing stuff like I say, photography, paintings, and whatnot. So like, you've been doing different things. So you have been employed, but you haven't been doing the typical stuff. That's blessed.
Do you know Toxic's comment? Who is that for?
Hey, the annoying kid is here, homies. I think you're talking about him. That's Toxic. I basically got 2 Toxics in my chat. There's Toxic, who is Santos Toxic, and then there's Toxic, which is obviously Indian Toxic. So we got this 2.
So who's this Toxic?
Indian Toxic. Toxic.
Okay.
Toxic. I can't say toxic. Blood. Oh no, I'm bad. I'm tired. Sorry.
We need a name.
Maester. We'll call him Toxic and call the other one Santos. That's his real name. So we'll call him that.
Oh, okay. I like Santos.
Yeah. Again, what do you use to make a live stream podcast to look so cool? I use Streamlabs, man. So the animation's made by yours truly, and obviously the layout of it's all made by yours truly. But the software that I use is
Hey.
Streamers OBS. You cut out them, I'm gonna lie to you, so they won't have heard you. To say it again.
Oh, hey Ruhi, how you doing?
But yeah, that's nice, Sean. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Love that. Love that. Lovely, mate. It's good to hear. Finally, we can hear you talk and hear you rage. Finally. Whereas, yeah, OBS is mate. It's good. That's all it is. Good. It's good. I've been just asking you how you're doing.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to just because you're commenting on others. I don't want to interrupt you.
Oh, fair.
I'm
fair.
reading the chat and it's like, oh, how you doing? I've been, I'm good. It's been
You're cutting off.
that's true. It's been a while. It's okay now, innit? So I'm a bit busy with my time. Oh no.
You're
Can you
cutting
hear
out.
me?
You basically you cut out as you talk, like in between.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me fix that.
Yeah. But yeah, man. It's been exactly. It cuts off. That's all it is. So you don't have that whole issue.
What
Like,
about now?
we don't know. It happens
Is
in
it better?
between. I don't know. We'll find out as you
Oh,
talk.
okay, so if I carry on just talking, is it okay now?
Yeah, it's fine now. But basically, it doesn't happen all the time. It happens in between. So sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't. So you should be good.
Oh, okay.
Now you're good
Okay.
now.
But no, I've been good. It's been a while. Obviously, I just I don't know. I don't go on Discord. Like it's not my go. Like when I turn my laptop on, it doesn't pop up or anything like that. So I don't really chat to anyone much, and I don't really tune in to Mace's streams anymore because the times that he streams is the time that I go to work. So that's probably why I've not been around. But I still get to say hi to all my favorite people once a month. So that's kind of nice.
There you go. Nice. Glad to hear that. But as I say, you're busy now. You're working woman. Domestic
I'm a
violence.
working person, doing adulting, doing big
Exactly.
man things.
Exactly. I mean,
You
that makes sense. That's cool. That's cool.
when this lockdown is over, we're gonna go for brunch, and I'm gonna pay for brunch because I can do that with my work money.
Oh, you're too eager for that.
I'm just gonna keep doing that. I'm just gonna keep buying people meals and be
I
like,
got you.
yeah, I could pay for your meal. I could pay for you with my work money.
You're definitely going to those aunties. You know when you go to like those when people
And then
have
I'll
aunties.
run out of money.
Do you know those aunties that ask you
Go
to
on.
pay? You're gonna be that auntie for sure.
I am. No, but the worst part is because you guys are guys and you got like a pride thing and an ego thing. Like, no, how can a girl pay for my meal? So
It's
you
not
have
about
that
a girl,
thing going
man.
on. That's the.
No. Even as guys, we
It's
don't.
pride.
No one. No, not
It's
pride.
pride.
No. See, have you ever seen us not pay for each other's meals? No, you don't. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, that's actually true.
if you never pay
Have
for
I?
each other,
Have
end of the day we pay each other off. I mean, you don't want that kind of relationship where
Yeah. You send
One
each other the money in the end.
yeah, we do give everything. One will pay for it all together, for example, it makes it easier for one person to pay for all of it. Then later on, we'll pay the person who's paid back of what we did
Oh,
the same
that's
day.
true.
The same day, even at the same
Maybe
moment.
okay. That's true.
I mean,
I
we
take
don't-
it back then.
yeah.
It's not ego pride thing. It's just you genuinely don't do that.
We just don't do it because obviously we're not gonna say that obviously we don't want that kind of relationship where one person is paying for what they shouldn't be paying for to make sense in our friendship. Like basically we're all equal.
No,
we're all
I
fair.
know, but then you get the other person the next time, innit?
Yeah, I know, but still, in the end of the day, that can cause conflict because money is such a thing that people can get touchy about. You know what I mean? And people that you trust for years can just change
That
for
makes
money.
sense.
So that's why rather than having that whole idea of like, oh, now you're doing well, you can pay for them,
okay.
sure, but like in the end of the day,
But I just see it more like, when we celebrate that I got it, or not
like,
even
for example,
celebrate.
someone's
just the fact
birthday or something like that, and you do it, that's different. That means you get cool, we'll pay for their meal because it's their birthday kind of thing. But for that one person, we'll all split between us.
that- Okay.
That kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, just for that specific day, we'll do
Yeah.
that kind of thing, which makes.
Do you know when you
everyone
watch movies
Mhm.
and then everyone goes up for this suave meal, and then you got that one guy who literally is like, no, I got him. He pays it, and everyone just like he goes to the waiter, he pays it, and that's the night done. Because
See, for me, yeah, I
that's
feel
the
like
guy
'cause we're
that
not
I
all-
want. That's the guy that I want to be, where we all go out for suave meals, and I'm just there like, yeah, man, I got you guys, I got this, and then I just pay and then call it a day.
But I can control some. I've saw people not
I've
some people
seen
not be friends, and
some
then
people not be
when they
friends.
become famous, they want to be friends. Of course, yeah, 100%. You're always gonna find us people that are trying to like say, yo, I know this person.
He's right, especially online. They act like they're buddies and shit, but
Yeah,
in
do you
real
know what I know?
life,
I
you're
know
not
they're
even.
them.
You're not friends. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, basically, they I know I know this person, but like in reality, you don't know them.
You don't.
Basically, you know of them. That makes sense.
Mm.
So it's different. You know what I mean, hey, who can understand the language I'm about to speak? You mean about to speak? You mean about to type? You mean?
It's fine. Regardless, we've understood.
You know what I mean? That's what it is.
Um,
That's why my friend circle is very small from the get go. You can ask Taylor.
that's because you can't make friends.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. But yeah,
He's
nah.
just not good at making friends. It's not because of this money issue.
It's not money.
just
Nothing to do with money. Nothing to do with
genuinely
money at
not good
all.
at it.
Nothing to do with money. For me, nah. Not an idea, mate. Rest in a barbecue, exactly, mate. It happens, mate. Friends. That's what you call these people, friends. But yeah, basically, I was gonna say is that I feel like having less people, it means less headache in general in your life. Like, yes, obviously having more people means you have
Is
more
pure
connection.
gaming vibes Irish?
Maybe. Because what he tapped Gaelic.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's when you have enough Irish friends. My
It's Gaelic,
I
yeah.
had this teacher that was Irish, and literally like Irish people, it runs in their blood, so they want to tell you everything about Ireland, and just it's just yeah.
Fair enough. This is proud about their country and about their culture, and I can respect that.
Hey, look, see, we do understand.
Well, no, he had to type it up. Did you go Google Translate and do that?
No, my thingy teacher. Like when I was the photographer for his daughter's wedding.
Okay.
Literally, everyone's Irish in it.
Mm-hmm.
So you learn a lot about it and stuff like that. I don't know what he's typed now.
Yeah, basically she's not Irish. She's not
there.
Irish. She's not Irish, pure. She's not Irish.
I'm not Irish. I just know
it.
that you're speaking like because it makes sense that you've written "How are you?" because you know two and like when you know like French and stuff like that and you mix things together, you can get the gist of what you're saying. But I don't actually know what you've written in the second one. That's a lot of just words, letters.
See, for me, if someone typed that, I can actually think of it being Irish, but because of how it's been typed, because it feels very. It doesn't seem European. If that makes sense. It doesn't seem very like European languages. Eventually, one gets it. Fair. But like I said,
eventually one
gets it.
No way. So imagine you're reading "Eventually one gets it." That's a lot of words to write for those small letters.
I think obviously it's not exact translation for it. It means like obviously when you speak another language, it doesn't mean it gets translated exactly word to word.
No, of course not.
Because grammatically it's different. So I don't think it's word to word, but I think overall that's what it means when you translate that phrase into that.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Okay.
Because think about it, man. When you watch subtitle shows, you see have you ever watched like shows and read the subtitles and you understand the language, but there's basically the subtitles are completely like they're not in exact line.
Yeah. It's like just the gist of, it's like the gist of what they're saying rather than literally what they're saying. Because if you translate it literally, it wouldn't make sense.
Exactly, yeah. So that's why like people say, oh, you should watch you try and watch the subtitles of obviously what you call it a series or something. You don't understand the language of.
Yeah.
Sometimes obviously because of cultural or anything like that, it just wouldn't make sense to change it. So it doesn't give it that much of emphasis to what they're saying. So that's why people are like, oh, you can enjoy the language spoken and that kind of stuff. But yeah, exactly. Lost in translation.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, lost in translation. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's what it is. So yeah, I mean, because I think because that's what Gujarati. There's many phrases in Gujarati which make sense in Gujarati. Basically, like, metaphors that make sense in Gujarati. If you translate it to English, you'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's true.
There's many phrases that way.
That's like English when you try to translate English into another language with a metaphor or a slogan. It doesn't make sense in another language. They're like, what the hell does that mean? And I'm like, forget it. Like, it just it's in every
That's why it's like
everything.
It's gonna do that.
Fear is.
Yeah, just don't make
sense.
That's
a lot of words for the word fear, you know. But then, if you actually said that in the language, it probably doesn't mean fear. It just means like they probably have this other phrase for it.
No, you typed it. I love potatoes.
What?
Read what he said. I typed I love potatoes.
Oh, you said that and I didn't receive the message.
Oh, see, because YouTube's delayed, man.
I feel like I'm a bit delayed.
YouTube is delayed, man. Because I use chatbot. So basically it comes out like a second early. So the minute they type it comes straight away. YouTube takes a second for it to come through. Don't know why it does that. But he does that. Obviously, Dr. Rima, I appreciate you getting the 200 hours, man. Appreciate you. You're the second person to make it.
2
Okay.
hours. Oh my god, that's a lot of hours.
Yeah, I know. You gotta appreciate that.
That's a lot of hours, and I'm so I'm slightly concerned. Like, I'm like, well done, it's Maester, but at the same time, I'm concerned that you spent 200 hours on this channel.
Huh? Why are you trying to say
200 hours? Do you know what you could be doing with 200 hours?
No, mate, I upload amazing content. That's what it means. That's what it is.
Listen, she could. Okay, I'm gonna do this. 200 divided by 24. She spent 8 days watching you.
Why is that a bad thing?
Don't you understand?
Why is that a bad
thing? She
thing?
spent 8 days watching you.
So?
I don't know. I just find that so insane. Just to think that, like, 200 hours are spent watching, not you specifically, but
listen,
like, just
I'm entertaining.
It is you specifically.
I'm entertaining, so don't.
Shit, then. I'm really impressed that she stuck around for 200 hours.
Bro, I forgot to compliment me for a second, but you're complimenting her. What the fuck? Oh my god. I got swerved so quick.
I'm hella impressed.
I thought the compliment was coming towards me, but it's went straight to thing. Wow. But fair enough, I do obviously. Yeah,
but it is good for you because that means you're entertained. You're like, you can grab someone's attention for 200 hours.
Yeah, I think if you can't do that, you can't be doing this, can you? Now, if that makes sense. You can't be doing YouTube if you can't.
Who's the other person with 200 hours?
The Sensei 300, so he's got 300 plus hours.
300.
Yeah.
Shit, then.
Yeah, Mike's close to 200.
Okay, look at you, yeah. You're that entertaining. You can keep people's. Let me see how many I've got. I'm doing mine now.
You barely come through the stream. I thought it'd be anything. I don't even make that to you. Thomas has been known for years. Obviously, the hours got reset sadly, but he would have bare hours as well. He would have over 300 hours, 100%. Thomas have more like maybe 400 hours. Do you literally type in T Biskut as your title? Yeah, basically, that's my title.
Biskut?
Yeah, that's what it is. Basically, because they're both Indians, so T obviously translates to try, and Biskut. So obviously, when you go to certain regions, they don't say biscuit, they say Biskut instead. So it's like I don't know, how it works, isn't it? So that's why they basically use that. Try Biskut.
Oh look, 8.5 hours.
See? Did you notice you watched my stream for that long?
I didn't even know I didn't even notice that I would spend 8.5 hours because I used to just stick around maybe for like 2 hours. Or at like half an hour, and then I'd leave. But I think those half an hours accumulate to that.
Exactly.
Okay.
Quite impressed. Even small stuff. That is Hindi. But basically, yes, it is in Hindi, but also the language speaker, the Gujarati as well, is comes into that. What are you saying, Fedi? Well, the other real one, of course. But welcome to the stream. It's the little podcast, as the title says. The podcast, my guy. It's a chat. Basically, we just waffle for a bit, have a nice little chat with the people in stream. We talk about main topics, not the same thing. Different topics every single time. Let's have a nice little. It's a vibe. I mean, it's chill. That's all it is.
This is a new person that I don't know. Hello, welcome.
Why are you sad now, bro? Why are you sad? Oh, okay, yeah, but welcome, bro. How you doing?
Who's this Fade?
Oh, is someone new? Someone new. Always subscribe to you. I'm speaking to a friend called Taylor. So I'm Maester and she's Taylor.
I'm Taylor. He's speaking to himself. He's lost it. So this is the other voice in his head that he speaks to.
Imagine the whole time. Oh, bro, it would be so mad. Imagine that.
The whole time you just chatting to yourself.
Imagine that. Oh, basically I got split personalities. I'm talking as two people. That makes sense. So basically you only hear half the conversation. No, she ain't. Like I said, she's a friend. We have to go for the whole avenue again. Like we did the first time we had this conversation.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have new people, innit? They always just ask that question. And I feel like no matter how far into the future and how proud you want to be, that question will always and forever be asked.
Yeah, true. I've only been here for half. That's cool, man. I mean,
he's only got 30 points.
Yeah, because half an hour, 30 minutes.
How do I 1,106? That's a lot of points.
You must have won a raffle at some point. Like,
I only entered one raffle.
And you must have won.
And I remember somebody else winning that raffle. Maybe.
You might have won it. You just don't know. You did. What are you confused about?
And Ruhi's got, bro, she's got 50,000
Yeah,
points.
no. My guy, the 3 hours. I appreciate it. Wait, is this always be a name? Fade. Is it if your name different? Cause I feel like I've not seen your name before. You always inspired all the stream of how you do, man. I can only speak for them. What do you mean only? That's bare, man. That's a decent amount. You guess from that French? From what you written there, or is that Spanish? I think that's French, right?
Hello,
They always saying teach all the stream how you do, man. Yes, my name's different. Fair.
He's got 2 hours.
No, 3.
Or just under 3 hours, Fade.
Yeah,
so that means he's not new.
3 p.m. I'm back in 20 minutes. Need to do something for him. That's cool, man. That's cool. Catch him in. As I said, Taylor will miss you. That's why.
I will.
That's why. Don't worry. That's what I mean.
I'll miss you. I'll miss you more. I do one of those. I'll miss you more.
Wait, we'll catch you in a second, Ruhi, man. Catch you in a second.
Bruh, pardon me and this girl had same favorite color, and everybody should. In it, that's what I find so dumb. Like, just because there's a guy and a girl that are friends, yeah, and because they got one dumb small thing in common, like, oh, my favorite food is pizza. Bruv, everybody's favorite food is pizza, so why don't you ship me with everybody? But no, because this one girl's your friend and you got this one thing in common, they just think that they should be shipped, which I just think is completely absurd.
But yeah, and I feel that. It basically is the worst when you're trying to approach another girl and then she thinks you're with someone else. Like, oh, are you two a thing? I'm like, no, fuck's sake. That's the worst pain ever. Bro, it's happened to you too many times now. It's pain.
Yeah, that's why I always have to do that. Hey, no. Like, you just, and you know in my voice that I've said it many times to so many other people. Be like, yeah, no, we're just friends. No, you can go out with him. And it's just like, bro,
God.
just, it's okay.
See, it's only fun for, obviously, it's not fun, sorry. It's only like, alright, cool. For the first few times, like, yeah, cool. You mean, yeah, okay, yeah, no, we're not a thing, we're friends, blah, blah. But whatever you go, it keeps on happening. That's feeling like, for fuck's sake, no. Oh, bro, the worst was at Thing's house. Oh my god, basically, we went to our friend's house.
That was funny.
We went to our friend's house.
We didn't even have anything in common. We were just, the funniest thing is, because we were both Indian, that's what made it get shipped. Which I found really funny, because there was nothing that we had in common that was said out loud. It was just
I don't even spoke to her.
Ethnicity.
We didn't even spoke to her. We sit next to each other, that's it. That's all it was. I was like, oh, you two think? I think you're sitting next to me more comfortably, that's what it was. I think you're sitting very comfortable next to me. So
there was more space on the sofa. I was sitting on the arm of
you sit next to me, yeah. You sit an arm next to me instead of sitting as a space right in between me and the other girl that you can sit between. But you're like, no, I'm sitting next to you. I'm like, okay, cool. I thought you can sit there. No, I'm okay. I'm comfortable.
Yeah, I sat awkwardly on this side of the arm because I was like, I think that's my go-to seating space on the sofa. When there's no space, I just sit on the arm.
Or the heater. One or two things.
Okay, look, I don't know. He's writing so much Irish.
Yeah, it's Gaelic now. It's a lot of Gaelic.
I really don't know. I know I'm calling it Irish, and I know that there's an actual...
It's called Gaelic, yeah.
It's Gaelic. But I'm just going to stick with what I'm saying. I'm going to need him to translate it every time that he says something.
Yeah, no.
Otherwise,
I'll just... Keep on saying, well, I don't know what that means.
I'm just going to...
Say that again, please.
Google it.
But yeah, no, basically, the topic was when me and her went to visit a friend. So obviously, his sister obviously was at home and she invited her friend over.
The sister's TikToks.
They said they are crushes.
Brother date sister TikToks.
Wait, have any of you guys seen them weird brother date sister TikToks? The hell of it, no.
Oh my god! I know the one that Pure Vibes Gaming is talking about, where basically they're like a boy and a girl that are best friends, and the TikTok, they have a specific song that comes on, and then whoever crushes on who kisses the other person, and then either they fully together make out, or the other one is like, no, this is really weird. But most of the time, the girl boyfriend turned into like a relationship. From the TikTok, anyways.
Fair enough.
It's basically kiss your best friend.
Could be staged, could be fake. I don't know. Yeah, I mean.
It could be, but it's more like kiss your best friend TikToks.
But the thing is that you don't know if they're already a thing and it's faked out.
And I don't know this Thomas one. Have you seen them weird brother date sister TikToks? No, I haven't. I don't know what they're about.
You always says I walk to the stream. So this is the man I'm telling you about, the legend on this channel with the 300 hours.
No wonder he's called Sensei, because he's got 300 hours. Listen, Sensei, now that you're here, yeah, let's do this together. 300 divided by 24. That's 12.5 days. 12 and a half days of watching Maester. Doesn't that just blow your mind? That's nearly just under 2 weeks he's been watching you straight, if you think about it.
I wouldn't say straight, but yeah. If you put it in that perspective,
No, but
yeah.
if you calculate the 300 hours, it accumulates to just under 2 weeks.
Yeah,
which
true.
I just think is insane.
Yeah, boy, it's not boring. I'm entertaining. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Yeah, you've held someone's attention for 2 weeks
Mhm.
worth of hours.
That's what it is.
But I think for me, it's more like you could have done something productive.
What do you mean? This is his
Not to
entertainment.
say that you're not not to say not to say that you're not productive to watch. La di da di da. It's more the case of you could have done stuff like
Basically,
I don't know.
what he does, yeah, he does his productive stuff and then comes here to chill. That's what it is.
Okay.
There's a difference. That's what it is. So you watch Netflix and stuff, but this brother, he comes through and watches my stream.
Oh, I think that it works in the same.
Mhm.
Like, do you know how you binge watch like a Netflix show and you spend, I don't know, a whole day watching a season and stuff like that? That's kind of the same concept here, where they're just watching you each day and then it accumulates to that many. Because if you say like, oh yeah, I've spent that many hours on a TV show, you see it differently than if you're just watching someone on a stream.
Exactly. That's all it is. So
I get that.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing different. I feel like it's more appreciated when someone watches the streams more. Yeah, I mean, rather than watching like a TV series. I mean, because you're basically supporting that individual. Yeah, I mean, rather than a whole production.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. But yeah.
Like recently on Netflix, I'm watching. It sounds really stupid if anyone's listening, but it's called Heartland, and it's about horses. Because it's lockdown and I haven't been able to go horse riding, I've missed it so much that I needed to find something to like fill that energy. So then I found this TV show on Netflix, TV series. It's got 13 seasons. Each episode is 45 minutes long, and in one season is about 18 episodes.
Wait, there's 13 seasons.
It's a really long 13. So I started a 13 season
of 13. TV. Of 13.
No, 13.
I'm about to say,
1,
cool.
3.
Fair. I thought it was 13.
13 seasons.
I know, yeah. I thought it was 13.
And 18
episodes per season.
13.
Yeah, because I heard 13 at first,
it's
and then some reason
episodes.
It seemed like you said 30 after. What? 30? I'm like, 13 is already a lot. You get it out, man.
13 is a lot.
But it is a lot, of course, yeah.
18 seasons. 18, not episodes. 18 seasons. 18 episodes in one season.
Fair enough.
Mad. So I've been starting watching that, and I watch it, and I just think that I want her life. Do you watch it
fully, or do you skip through it?
No, I genuinely watch it fully because every scene there's horses. There's never not horses. So I'm strictly watching it for the horse purpose. If there was no horses in it, I probably wouldn't watch it. But it's mainly because it's got horses in it, and she talks about horses and rides horses, and I just think that that's really, like, I just love watching her ride horses. And then she has her house, and then she also has a barn, and then in that barn she has her horses, and then she has a massive field, and I just think that I really want
basically all
the things that she has.
Basically a dream, yeah.
Yeah, she's living the dream, and she's living my dream, and I just think that one day I'll have a barn, and I'll have a bunch of houses. I mean, not houses, a bunch of horses. And I'll live that life, you know. But yes, I watch it and I live my life vicariously through this person. Hey, Geordie.
You're the stream, man. How you doing, man? Welcome. How you doing? That'd be good. But
yeah, so we'll see. That's why I'm watching it. I'm currently on season 5.
I literally don't watch shit right now.
And I started last week. Last week? No, I started 2 weeks ago.
And what season you on now?
And I'm already on season 5.
Fuck no. That's bad. If you're wondering, I did not leave. Alright, cool, that's cool, pure vibes. Yeah, I mean, even if you do leave, that's calm. Obviously, you can't be consistently listening to the obviously stream. You have obviously stuff in your life as well. So it's cool. People obviously gonna come and go. That's calm. You know what I mean, it's not like a thing where you can pause it and come. You can actually pause it and come back, but you won't be like. You know what I mean? As long as you stay, I appreciate it. Of course, yeah, but I appreciate how long as you possibly can stay for. Yeah, I mean, that's plausible for
If you could stay for the whole time, that would be great. I know Mace is trying to be lovely, and he's like, no, it's okay, I understand. You all have lives, and
No,
you all got things
the
to do.
reason
I
why I'm
get it.
saying that,
Even if you stay for 10 minutes.
the reason why
But
I'm
I'm out
saying
here
that,
being like, no, if you can stay forever.
the reason why I can't say that is because if someone comes to me like, yo, I can't do that. I can't be like, yo, can you stay in my stream the whole time? I'll watch my thing for the whole time.
Oh, no, that makes sense because,
You know what I mean?
no, that makes sense.
I'd rather not say, oh, you do it for me, but I say, I can't do it for you. I'm being a dick. Like, no. You know what I mean? I'd rather not do that.
Okay.
I found my Apex Ranks player. Fair. There you go. What rank you in anime, Geordie? I'm still stuck in Plat 3, so we'll see how that goes. Try and get into Diamond if possible before the split. Take the trial and I'm going to be happy and not worry about anything else. But yeah, no. So about the whole work thing, let's go back on track on that. That hasn't been your first week. Obviously, you've got really chill workplace, to be honest, from what you've told me so far. It seems pretty.
Yeah, so
nice.
I'm a vlogger, guys. I'm a vlogger only on Snapchat.
Oh my god, bro! The amount of cringe I had from basically her snapping. So basically, you know when you have obviously like streamers or like vloggers or content creators, they're like, oh, they have like a whole sponsored segment where they'll be like, oh, okay, blah blah, like Squarespace or like ExpressVPN or whatnot. Like, oh,
Skillshare.
or anything like that, yeah. And they say, oh, 20% off, blah blah. She literally, I can't do it right now, but she literally did it word to word as if she was a professional vlogger or streamer. Like she knew what she wanted to say and got it spot on. Yeah, I mean, I was like, fuck me. I was like, I cringed so hard when you did it. Cause like
that's how you know that I've watched so much YouTube in my life that I know it word for word, or like I've just seen so many sponsored videos that I just know what to say. That I felt like it just rolled off the tongue. And the thing was, I was just sitting on my dining table and I was like, oh, this would be like, I literally was recording and then I just saw the plants and I just felt like I needed to make a sponsored video about plants because I just felt like I was really embracing this vlogging lifestyle.
And to be honest, I think you'd do well because you're really professional anyway. From how you're sounding, like you seem to be pretty good.
Well, it's very easy, you know. I don't know. I feel like being a vlogger is very easy, but like I said, I'd only be on Snapchat because you don't need to edit on Snapchat, and it's literally like straight up, and people can watch it and stuff like that. So for me, I just find it hilarious that it's just you can take the absolute piss out of anything. Hey, have you watched a Clockwork? Oh my god, you watched Clockwork Orange?
I don't know who that is.
No, I'm not.
I wanted a video sponsored by plants.
Oh, yeah.
That's basically gonna be Taylor's.
What?
That's Taylor for you, basically.
Basically, to help you understand, so I have succulents and aloe vera plant in my dining room, and I pretended that I was sponsored by B&Q Plants. Because if you go into B&Q, they have a garden section where they sell stuff like that. So I pretended I was sponsored by B&Q Plants, or B&Q Gardens, and I was like, oh, if you put my name with like 20, you can get 20% discount on plants. I mean succulents and aloe vera plant, and it's just the funniest because I don't know if I genuinely got a sponsor. If I ever in my life got a genuine sponsor and I literally told people, oh, it's Taylor 25 at checkout, I think I'd piss myself laughing because I did it sarcastically. I can't imagine myself doing it properly as an actual serious thing. Just because I find it so funny.
People can clip this at some point. I feel like we'll come back to this and be like, yo, she said this on this. And she's doing it.
No, but even if I do a serious sponsor, deep down I'm laughing because I just think that, like, imagine having your name as a discount code. I just think that, one, that's super cool and you feel like you've made it in life. But at the same time, I just feel like because I've been pretending to do that so much,
it's
that when you actually get it, you're like,
you feel cringe.
Yeah, that's when you genuinely feel cringy that you're like seriously telling people that you've got a discount.
I feel that.
But I feel like I'm an actual vlogger. So I've been vlogging Maester during the during the work week. Just been like, this is the outfit of the day. Taylor 22 at checkout to get discount using my code. So yeah, like I've been vlogging to him like, oh, this is my day, or this is like, so it'll be like, this is my outfit of the day, this is my makeup, and this is what I've done with my hair. So it starts off
God.
very superficial, very like, okay, this is what I look like at to work. And then it's at work and it's like, oh, this is what I'm doing at work. And then I show him the things I'm doing at work. I show him my office. I show him the office dog, because we have an office dog, which is just the cutest thing in the world. And I snap him the time I go home. And I just snap him like, it's sort of like a day in a life vlog. And then sometimes when I'm super lazy and I don't want to do those, it'll be outfit of the day, eyeliner of the day, stuff like that.
Yeah, she does snap a lot. But it's obviously, it's good if you have nothing.
And even though I know he's not interested in outfit of the day, makeup of the day, or whatever, I still send it just because I'm like, okay, this is what I'm up to. Because he's probably never bothered about my day in my life, but
I do
just
appreciate you
send
sending me
it
snaps.
like...
I mean, I do appreciate it. I also am not like, why she sent me this for? Like, I'll still watch it. Maybe I may not be as entertained by it.
I don't want you to watch it just because I've sent it. I want you to be entertained by it.
So, for example, yeah.
So if you're not entertained by it, I just won't send it.
No. Like, basically, I'm not like, oh, wow, she's doing... Basically, I won't be like the guy who's going to be like, that knows obviously what you've dressed is, if that's good or bad or all that kind of stuff, basically. If it looks good, fair enough. Okay, it's cool. Yeah, I mean, but like, I don't know, I find it interesting. Obviously, I don't really watch a lot of stuff, so having like a snap come through is more like a refreshing thing. That makes sense for me. It's more realistic. That makes sense. So that's why I like it. You know what I mean? But I try and watch it when it comes straight away. But May's the future outfit designer. Me, no. Taylor, maybe. Taylor she could be my what do you call it? What are they called?
Yeah, we could make new merch.
Yeah, I've been thinking of making new merch, obviously a bit more different though. So instead of making a whole massive May star, like make the M more significant and make that like put in the middle, a very small.
I like the merch from people where they have like you know that small embroidered logo that they have on the left hand side, like have like an M there or whatever. I think that's really nice. Hey, are you gonna watch Godzilla vs Kong when it comes out?
We'll see.
Isn't there already a Godzilla vs?
No. He's talking about the new one. Have you seen a new Godzilla? Have you seen a new King Kong? Have you seen?
I've not seen. I've not seen Godzilla vs Kong.
No, I'm saying
either one.
Have you seen Godzilla? Have you seen Kong? There's separate movies. The new ones that come out.
I've seen King Kong.
The one that came out recently. That's like the most recent King Kong.
Okay, let me.
It has that guy.
I just want to let you know that I'm not a movie person.
What's this guy's name? Do you know? Oh fuck! I can't. His name's not come in my head. But the guy from Avengers, he's the Loki. Do you know that guy? I forgot his name, man. But I'm talking about.
Oh!
I don't know. I
forgot. Oh, now he's on the tip of my tongue, and I don't know who his
exactly.
name is.
Loki. Tom Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston.
That's it. Him. So he's in that movie. Kong
in Godzilla.
Yeah, he's in Godzilla.
Wait, isn't that girl from Stranger Things in Godzilla?
I don't watch Stranger Things, so I have no idea. Yeah, welcome back, Fade. I work with Fade.
Hey, Fades.
Welcome stream, welcome back. But yeah,
I'm with Thomas. I've never seen any of them. I've just seen
good, you know?
2005 or 2007 King Kong or whatever. I've seen that.
I recommend it. I definitely recommend Kong Skull Island's pretty good. I watched it. I ain't gonna watch it.
And then the others.
But yeah, I watched it. It's pretty good. Godzilla's pretty.
Never interested me.
There's a new.
Is it?
The newest Godzilla I saw was basically. I think it's the newest one. I'm not sure. What's it called? What was it? I don't know what it's called. Basically, it's about two different. There's King Kong, and then there's there's Kong, there's Godzilla, and there's a butterfly.
There's Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
No, but that's a movie I'm talking about. I'm talking about the characters here.
Oh look, I told you, King Kong vs Godzilla, 1962.
That's the old one. We're talking about the new ones, of course.
I'm like, yep. I think I seen that one.
So Godzilla, King of Monsters. I've seen that movie. That's the movie I've seen. King of Monsters. That's the most recent Kong movie I've seen. That universe I've seen.
I'm from East London.
We're from London. I saw it basically.
We're from London.
Basically. Have you ever watched? Yeah, of course. That's a classic, man. That's a classic. You can't watch that.
Jack Black King Kong.
That's the one he's talking about. The other one that's basically they got it to like a movie thing. Have you seen that? That's
That's the 2005 one. Yeah. I've seen that. That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah. I've seen that one.
Not original, but like the most known one.
And I've seen Godzilla 1998.
1998.
Like I've seen the old Godzilla and the old King Kong. I haven't seen any new one.
Mad. Fair. The Godzilla I've seen had like some. That was cool. Had a fresh. I think the actor playing French. It was basically I forgot what it's called now. Basically, I just remember that. It was basically he was the main character in it, but he was French. He was in that scene in some of the scenes. That's what I can remember of it. So basically,
yeah, I've seen Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. I think that's pretty common. That's a pretty common movie. But yeah, basically in the Godzilla one, basically the Godzilla has laid eggs in a football stadium or American football stadium.
Yeah.
And that's what I remember from that one. Obviously, the most recent one obviously is nothing like that. But it's different. But yeah.
Okay.
But you know, I think the
thing is, I've seen all Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, same. I think I saw.
But I've not seen all the Godzillas and King Kongs.
The second and third one I saw in the cinema. And the first one I didn't see. The first one I saw at home. I think I was young then. So I wasn't really into that kind of movie. When you're doing a festival, Maester, I've said it many times. The festival will be at either 10,000 subscribers or someone donate £1,000.
Face reveal? Is that you're actually gonna do that?
So at 10k subscribers, or at 1,000. If someone donates £1,000,
okay.
That's still I still got a long time in it.
Oh, okay.
So, we'll see.
Yeah, just let everyone know I'm not doing a face reveal.
Yeah, it's only said Mace done it. He didn't say you, so it's cool. If you said
no,
you,
I know, but I'm saying like
maybe one day. You never know. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day if I hit like 100k. Oh my god! Now I feel like I've said it out loud. Imagine you actually hit 100k and then I have to live up to this face.
The thing is that only if I'm willing to introduce you into the videos. If you don't have to, that's cool. Because hopefully, if I get that kind of level of subscribers, I'll be doing more.
But then that would go against my whole ethos of not being online.
Oh yeah, sure. But you can be basically you be more like an appearance, special appearance. So you're not actually online. You basically get that.
Yeah, I get it.
You're like a special appearances and like certain things. So you're not on social or anything. You basically everyone wants to get to you. You have to come through me first to get to you. If that makes sense.
So when you hit 10k, so let's everyone get him to 10k if you want that face reveal.
Basically. Hopefully by that I can get good trim as well. My hair's long right now, man.
But it looks. I really like it.
Is it? I'm liking it as well. I think it suits me to a certain degree, like the long hair.
Yeah.
I think it does suit me, but like obviously, it's the first time I've got like if that makes a fringe. That makes sense. Not a fringe. What is it? I don't know what you call it.
It's really curly as well.
Yeah. Obviously, when
so
I
don't know. I just
straightens up a bit.
Really, I think because it's long and curly, it really suits you with your beard as well. I don't know. I just feel like this hairstyle, out of all the ones I've seen you with, suit you the most.
Yeah, I do. Okay, basically, I don't know. Okay, I don't know if it suits me the most, but I feel like I think long hair suits me in general. Like long, but medium hair length suits me the most.
Yeah.
Compared to short, I mean, short. I think it has to be very short, or has to be yeah. I mean, okay, yeah. But your comments when you say curly, your hair is curly. Yeah, I mean, your hair's curly. Mine's not curly. Mine's more like a wavy curly. If that makes sense. Thomas.
Who's this curly? Thomas. Mine is. Oh, Tom. I'm assuming when Thomas says his hair is curly, I'm thinking it's probably.
I think it's more close to Aaron's, like Aaron's hair,
Oh, okay.
Basically, so that's what it is. But for me, for example, my hair. Yeah, welcome back, Delapia. Welcome back.
Hey, Dr. PM, what did you miss?
Nothing much.
You missed my vlogging. I'm sponsored by B&Q Plants Gardens.
Use code
Taylor. If you type my name out if you type Taylor20 in checkout, you can get 20% off on succulents and aloe vera plants. I'm just still laughing. That's too good. I feel like I'm just a natural vlogger in it.
The thing is, I started laughing halfway through. I started cringing when you said that. I don't know why. When you said that, obviously, when you end up seeing the snap. Because it seems so real. It seems so. I'm laughing, but I'm cringing at the same time. Like, fuck. Imagine you actually did this for real. That would be like mad.
That's what I'm saying. if I did it for real, I just feel like
I
I
think
would
even
actually
me.
cringe at myself.
I think it's any of us. If you saw me do it as well, you cringe as well. I feel like.
I would, because for me, like, genuinely, because if it's a genuine thing, I would cringe and be like, oh my god, what the hell is happening? But because it was all just bants and sarcasm, it's more funny to me. But if, like, genuinely, like I was saying, if it was
Sponsor.
legit, I'd actually be cringe.
Sponsor Bang the Drink. What's that, Thomas?
You know?
What's Bang? Never heard it.
Also, do you like my office dog?
Yeah, what is it? Stuffy?
I don't know, but all I know, yeah, it is a staffy. It is a
Yeah,
staffy.
it's cute. Is it
But
milk?
I think that it's so like perfect. Look, it's an American drink.
Oh, Bang. Never had it. Never heard it.
Wow, I've never seen that around.
Never ever.
That looks
What is
like a B-Tech monster. Bruv, it looks like a B-Tech monster.
Bang Drink.
Or like a B-Tech Relentless.
Oh, I hear that. No, I've never seen this one though. So it's basically an energy drink. It's a caffeine. Yeah, it's caffeine. Yeah, it's a caffeine drink. Fair enough. Fair. Never had it, man. See, is it a meme? Because I feel like you're trying to meme it out, Thomas, when you said that. There's some sort of meme related to it. Also, I'm gonna do my push-ups, so you can entertain them for a bit.
Mason, basically, me, Mason, and another friend of ours, we watched this YouTube video where this guy had put on a lot of weight during the lockdown period, and so he started trying to eat healthy and start to lose weight. So for 3 months, he had this like diet and this exercise routine that he had going, and he looks so good now. He looks really fit and he's really healthy. And so when we got sent this video, me, Mason, and my friend, we all made a pact that we would make goals for ourselves. So I said I wanted to lose 1 stone. The other friend said that he wanted to gain,
I think
5 kgs.
And
then Maester wanted to do some muscle exercise and stuff like that and be a certain weight. So from there, we all had our goals and then we tried to attain that. So when the 3 months are over, we're able to just actually say, yeah, we did this. Or like the fact that we actually attained our goals.
Well,
So
get close to it, at least. At least we tried
that's what we're
to
doing.
do something. So hopefully that's get a routine in us. To like, we may not achieve it at a certain date, what we obviously set for, but at least if we get close to it, at least it will make us continue it further on. Yeah, I mean, and try and do.
And that's
improve
why
ours.
the vlogging sort of skyrocketed on Snapchat, because I made a group with me, Mesa, and the other friend of ours. And from there, I used to send the same video to the both of them, but now it's got so much easier because I just click on this group chat that I've made, and from there I just vlog, whether it's like measuring yourself on the scale or what you're eating, what you're doing, and you just send each other like little videos and photos and stuff about your routine. So it's quite nice to just keep each other in a loop with your 3-month goal.
Basically. So I'm trying to do a thing where I do 100 push-ups one day, then 100 leg raises one day, then do 100 squats another day. So I do that every like a rotation of 3, and then I do that 2 circles, or two cycles of it. Sorry. So I do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, or leg raises. 100 squats, and then 100 push-ups again, then 100 leg raises, 100 squats, and then the next obviously I do be 100, will be 110 push-ups, 110 leg raises, 110 squats, and do that twice, of course, up to 200. It's gonna take me up to 2 weeks to achieve it. 2 weeks, 10 weeks. Sorry.
Do you know the goal that I put for myself? He's doing all these 100 this and 100 that. All I'm doing is learning how to do 1 push-up. Press up.
Yeah.
Press up.
Push up.
I'm learning 1
push up.
I'm learning one push-up because I know how to do push-ups, but they're really like not that great. They're actually really shit. So I said I would learn in 3 months how to do 1 push-up.
Because I ain't gonna lie to you, push-ups is about form. So if you got your form right, then you can save them a push-up. Because some man do
I
those
watched a lot of
the
videos
whole
about
wide
that.
arm push-ups, and like it's that they don't go all the way down. They basically their shoulders rotate a bit, and that's one push-up, and that's it. They actually don't, because the push-up is supposed to touch your chest onto the floor and come back up again. That's how it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? I say your merch looks.
And
Thank
I
you,
don't
man.
do
Thank you,
that
thank you.
because I can go to the ground, but I can't lift myself up from the ground up. I have really poor upper body strength, so I have like noodle arms. It's really not that great, spaghetti arms. So
I mean, I told you to start with knees first.
I have to work that out before I can even attempt my push-ups.
Like I told you, try and do knee push-ups
That's
first.
the whole point.
Do knee push-ups first.
No, I do those girly push-ups.
Don't call them girly, man.
But then I just sorry, I can't help it. Okay, I've been born in that time where they call them girly push-ups.
I feel that, but I mean, let's do knee push-ups first to gain that strength, and then once you get to that strength, that you obviously can do, let's say 20 of them, then I guarantee you'll be able to do one easy normal push-ups.
Do those girl push-ups like properly, with form and with like actual, rather than just being like, oh yeah, let me do them as quick as I can.
No,
like
yeah,
they'd have to be done properly.
Exactly. Never do it quick. Never try and rush it. And the push-ups, if you see those men that pushing like rapid,
it's about control.
That doing rapid.
Yeah.
Those time they go bam, bam, bam. I'm like, no, you're doing it wrong. You're actually doing fuck all. You're not getting any sort of tension in your muscle. You're supposed to do it slowly. Basically control it. So when you control your muscles up, basically you'll feel your muscles working as you're doing it. That makes sense? So don't be like bam.
Yeah.
Basically, you can't go like bam, 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 bam. That's wrong. So I do bam, bam. But basically, you have to control the whole movement of you going up and down. You know what I mean? You gotta do that. Some people just go basically they'll push up and they basically just drop to the floor. So they don't lower themselves with their muscles. They'll basically just drop and then push up again, which isn't the right thing to do. You're supposed to lower yourself slowly and push up yourself slowly as again. That's what you gotta try and do.
Okay.
What some people do is
I just see guys on YouTube and literally it's just like their press ups. You blink and they've already done like 50.
See, yeah, I know that's the thing. I think that's more of a show off thing. They're not actually, if they're already big and doing it, they're not trying to do it for like, oh, I'm trying to get workout. They're basically trying to show off. They're trying to show like, cool, I can do bare push ups. You know what I mean? But in reality, those push ups aren't as like they aren't equivalent to like 50 push ups. If they were to do it the natural way, they won't be able to do 50 push ups. They'll maybe do 30, 35, maybe 40, depending on how it is. But like, yeah, I mean, that's how it works. So you gotta be, I think any exercise you do, I like to say, think about the muscle. So basically, if you focus on a muscle, you feel it more. That makes sense. So I say, for example,
because I need to build muscle in my noodle arms.
So
like they're just really flimsy.
I heard that.
So they can't pick up my weight. That's the only problem.
No,
Hi, Aymeric. I've missed you.
Welcome to streaming my head, brother.
I've missed all the death threats you've sent me on my Discord. I've missed all the hate mail that you've sent me.
Bro, I can only do one push-up.
Why did you stop?
Shit. I think it's only Among Us stuff today. If it's not to do with Among Us, he stopped.
Nah, man. Well, it should be
I'm
a
changing.
Thing.
He's a changed man. That's all it is. A different man. That's what it is. Good.
That you've seen the light and you've decided to be a decent person. I'm glad.
Shit, bro, here's the thing, Thomas, man.
Thomas, me and you both, buddy.
Oh, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never been in a situation where I could only do one push-up. I've never had that situation in my life.
Sorry, but the problem is, I feel like with guys, they learn how to do press-ups from a really young age.
But I'm saying Thomas he's a guy as well. I mean, he's doing one. So I'm like, for me, I don't know, from how I've grown up, my dad's been my dad's a very health freak in the sense of like, he likes to go on walks, he likes to walk, he likes to like eat healthy or like do yoga and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? My dad's that kind of guy. So he's always been the kind of guy that obviously, you do sports, do shit. You can't be sitting around doing nothing as a kid. So I've always been that kind of...
but you're doing sports and you're doing like... But like the thing that I don't know Thomas, but like he could be doing sports, but he could be playing
but I feel like if you do sports,
and all these other stuff, but he's not.
See, here's the thing: if you do
he's not doing like gym stuff.
But if you do football or if you do sports, and naturally you start going towards fitness. If that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, because when I was doing cricket practice, obviously I don't know how competitive you'd do football. Because I played football very very young. When I was in primary school, I had to play for like a Sunday league team, but then I stopped playing, and I started playing cricket instead. So basically, once I started playing cricket. Obviously, when you're young, obviously, you do drills, right? You do some sort of drills, like training drills. So, like, one of the drills would be you grab a ball, obviously someone throws a ball at you, you catch it, you run to a cone, you put it down, and you do a press up, get back up, and you throw it to someone else. That's the whole movement.
Oh, I know that. Yeah. I know that. I know
That
what
was the
you're
whole.
talking about. Oh, that makes
That was the drill. So obviously I've always been able to do push-ups since a young age. Obviously there's be some kids you couldn't do many, but if you do one push-up and that's it, obviously you have to keep on doing it as a rotation.
even if it was really like basic or
Yeah,
not
yeah,
that
yeah,
good,
yeah,
you still
exactly.
did the
That's
A
still
because
something.
we did that in taekwondo.
Uh-huh.
You had to, part of your to go to the next belt.
Mhm.
You had to do so if you're from white to yellow, you do 10 press ups in the exam, and then from yellow to green,
Yeah.
you do 20 press ups, and then the next one you would
Orange, innit? It's green to
50,
orange.
like you would do
Yeah, so
30,
as it
50,
increases,
whatever.
increases, yeah, as the
Like
time goes on.
you basically increase the press ups, and like to do 10, bro, I was struggling. I don't even know how I got to the next one, but I was like, I just to do 10, I was just like, this is just difficult, because that's why you had to like do personal training and stuff like that to work on your arms independently, because everyone in my class could do press ups, and there was this guy, and he was just so perfect at push-ups. Literally, it wasn't too speedy, his form was right, his chest would hit the ground. Like, he was literally the perfect fitness guy you could ever just imagine. And you would watch that guy and then you'd fall apart, because you just think to yourself, I can't even do one, and this guy is doing so many.
I feel that.
I just don't understand how someone can do so many perfect push-ups.
It is what it is, man. Yeah, I mean, how you doing? We're doing good, man. We're chilling. As always, we're trying to. Obviously, we're doing stuff for once a month thing now, where we have to have a conversation. Because me and Taylor, I think, when's the last time we spoke? We spoke, what, 2 weeks ago? The phone call? Or was that a week ago?
We've not been speaking that much.
Yeah, because obviously you've been busy at work, so obviously I'm not going to disturb you in that sense.
And plus, the thing is, I don't feel like we need to chat that often, solely
No.
because I Snapchat him. So in that, you can see my face and you can hear my voice. So like, technically, you already know what I'm doing with my life.
True. And obviously, since
So do you know when people catch up, hey, what have you been up to? Don't ask me that, because they already know what I've been up to.
Exactly. So something like that. I feel like even obviously, hopefully this lockdown, obviously stuff is getting loosened up a bit. We'll be meeting more often, hopefully. That'll be a nice thing.
No, I'm waiting just to go brunch, man. I actually do miss brunch.
But wait, 29th we can start meeting up with people, right? On 29th, right? We can start meeting up with people, up to 6 people on 29th. And then brunch will start on the 12th of April.
Yeah, but that's outdoors.
Yeah, of course, yeah. 12 people, 6 people can meet outside from the 12th, from the 29th.
Yeah,
and then 12 people can meet up.
To eat in restaurants inside is in April.
No, outside's on the 12th.
And you know what
No, it's outside.
But regardless,
you can't eat inside on April.
Ramadan is coming. So
when's that? When's that start? Because I know it goes up every 10 weeks, right?
It's in April.
Ah, fuck.
In April. So when you were like, oh yeah, let's go for brunch, I'll be like, it's Ramadan, so you guys have fun, or I'll just sit there watching you eat, and I'll just be there for company, and then I just went now, but like, you know.
Ah, mad.
So that's gonna happen.
Fair enough.
So lockdown came at such a wonderful time.
At least it's coming in summer, doesn't it? So it will end before summer, right? So at least that way you have the whole summer to enjoy all your brunches, if you want to.
yeah, I get that.
In primary and cricket, I think all the one where someone bats and you need to catch the ball. I was the best at playing outfield. It was fair enough, man. That's good. I think.
Yeah, that's Thomas. That's me. That's me. I'm the run out to field to catch the ball, to get the ball. Anything to do with fielding, I'm just that. Bowling, I'm okay. I guess a little bit okay at, but I'm a fielder.
You throw the ball instead of actually bowling the ball.
Listen, just let me do my thing in it. At least it can hit. You can hit properly.
I don't think you can. I think like every time you throw it, you'd either throw it over or you throw it like wide.
No, you threw it over.
Oh
wait, hold on. I need to just hold on.
Go on.
I'm getting on a call.
Go on. But yeah, nah, I was alright at bowling. I just couldn't get to the right speed. I feel that. See, I ain't gonna lie to you, cricket isn't an easy sport, as people say. Especially the bowling part. The bowling action is the most hardest thing to get used to. Because it's not a natural action to do, if that makes sense. Because like, you're not like, it's like a throwing action. It's more like you have to keep your arm straight. It's a very intricate method of bowling. Obviously, once you know how to do it, it's not that difficult. But to get there is the hard part. Because like I know a lot of people would like actually want to bend their arm to throw the ball, to obviously get that speed, to get the distance and whatnot. But in reality, that's not the right thing to do. You know what I mean? So because I'm good at basketball. Always fair, that man. As I said, I used to enjoy playing basketball as a kid, man. I used to enjoy it a lot. But in my school, there wasn't actually like a big push of basketball. Because I'm tall. Fair, man. Like I said, I'm not the tallest. I'm average height. I'm above average, to say that. And
that's what he says to make himself feel bad. I'm above average, but I'm still not that tall.
see, here's the thing.
No. Okay.
So I'm basically.
I take the mick of it, but he is quite tall.
So I don't know why. Every time I don't gonna lie to you. Every time we talk about my height, and it's you involved in that conversation. I remember that time we left Thing's house, and me and Omar were walking with you home, and like you're looking at both of us, and like, wait, when you get so tall? Like, what? I've always been this tall, and you're looking.
Yeah, because I don't know if it was me, but I'm so tiny. So I literally looked up, and I was like, "Oh my god, why am I surrounded by super tall people?"
That was funny.
I'm good at bowling. Bowling, but because I haven't bowled. I haven't bowled in so long yet. Every time I go, no, we've never been bowling. But every time I go bowling, I always come in the middle because I'm not the shittest player, but I'm also not the super best player.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just really not.
I think you should come with us.
So sometimes I use that baby thing. Do you know that?
No, you don't come with us. That's cool.
Sometimes I use that just because I think it's bants, just to as an adult using that. It's super fun.
What we do, I don't me, but Fing does this the most. Where basically he will stop taking a piss. So basically he'll do the bowling thing between his legs.
Oh yeah. He's a jokester, isn't it?
Yeah, he's all of that. Yeah, there was an after school club of basketball, but lockdown started again. Okay, I thought that, man. Basketball in my school wasn't a big thing. Like, there was a lot of people who played basketball. My school had bare tall people, and like we had people playing basketball. But like, obviously, how I explain that? But basically, me and my friend, we were really into basketball with my friends. I think we were quite into basketball quite a lot. We used to play basketball at the park quite a lot and all that stuff. And so we would. So one time at the school, you know, they have this sports day in school, right? I don't know in America, but in the UK or everywhere past the world. But in the UK, you have like one specific day. Week. It's a day, and it's like a specific day, and it's only one day.
No, it was a week.
It's
a
day. Sports day. That's why it's called sports week. Sports day. So obviously in that day you have to take part in many sports. All right. So, for 1 year, for some reason, they actually gave out good sports. They did cricket. They did basketball. They did netball, I think, as well.
Oh, your sports day is very different to ours.
What do you mean? Obviously, there's the athletic stuff, like the running, the javelin, all that stuff. That's
different.
Yeah. The height, the long jump,
long jump,
all that stuff. Yeah, that's different. This is like that's what we normally do, but this time they were like, let's do sports as well. Was like, thank God.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not a very athletic person. I'm not with athletics. I'm not saying that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So that ain't for me. I'm not into sports. So obviously.
Oh, okay. Because we had that, and then we also have enough. We had when it was the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
We had like Olympic sports day, where they had like netball and they had all these other sports.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing that you're talking about, we had that, but only when it was the Olympics, yeah.
Oh, I don't know if it was the Olympics here. I'm not sure. That might have been. Wait, no, it can't be. I was in college by then. Was that my last year? It might have been last year.
No, that's 2012.
Yeah, no, yeah, maybe it might have been that year. Was it that year? It might have been that year. I'm not sure. Because basically, I took part in cricket and basketball. Obviously, cricket I destroyed.
Okay.
I destroyed everyone. No questions asked. That basketball was me.
Humble, I like it.
You can't be honest. You can't be challenged. But cricket, because basically, no one was actually good at cricket except for my friends. So it was me. Obviously, Mox was decent at it, and I think there's another couple kids that are good at it. Yeah, I mean, and that's it. Because I think there's another kid on the other side of the year for my year. So you had 2 parts of my year. So the other side, he was actually good at it.
Do you play with your class?
No, obviously, you play. Obviously,
so is it?
No, you play basically in my school.
Is your class versus someone else's class?
No. So basically, in my school, how it was is that you have different. So basically, in my form, there wasn't just 1 year. There was 4 year 7s, 4 year 8s, 4 year 9s, 4 year 10s, 11s, and there's 2 from year 12 and 2 from year 13. Obviously, 6th form. That's how it was. That's one form basically. So you're all in like basically it's like different groups. Mercury. There was Olivier. There was there's other ones I don't remember. I was in Mercury. So anyway. So those were the ones, and obviously each Mercury has like things like 2 or 3 or 4 classes of each. Obviously, each class, and so obviously you play as that group. So one team will be Mercury, one team will be Olivier, or blah blah blah. There's like 7 altogether. So when you have sports day, or 8 of them. So when you have sports day, so from the years of that from that one group will play together If I feel things that's what it is. So it's very different. It's very weird, but I don't remember how it went.
Hey.
But yeah, so that's what it was. So we all did that. So when we play cricket, we're playing different groups of different ages. That makes sense. It wasn't just my year group.
Oh no, we had classes. So my class,
Actually, no, cancel that, sorry.
and then we would verse another
Because
class.
for the things like
and then
cricket, in cricket, me and McCall, we weren't in the same class. We were in the same year, but we weren't in the same class. So, what was it? I've been my sorry. What is it, my guy? So I'm trying to go for a story here. I'm trying to work it out. So that's why sorry. What are you doing, my guy? How you doing? Welcome to the podcast. But basically, so me and Mux were in different forms, but when we played cricket, we were together. We were in the same team.
No, I get that, and I think that makes more sense because in my one,
Yeah.
we had like my class versus another class versus another class, and at the time,
Mhm.
I don't consider myself competitive currently. Like I'm not too fast. Whereas back when I was younger, I was super competitive, and I knew who the good ones in my class were and who the shit ones were.
Mhm.
And so it irritated me when I got some of the shit players and like you tried to make them understand how to like be a better player, but sometimes I just wouldn't. I would never pass to them. I'd never like I'm a very solo sport person because I feel like I could only trust myself, so I would never pass to them. I would literally try to get this team sports. I would try to get the win by myself.
Yeah, basically, the team is me, myself, and I. That's the team. That's what you were.
Yeah, that's it. That's me when I was young. I was like, no, everyone is shit. I am the only one who can win this for our team. And so I knew who the good ones were. So I literally would look at the good players, pass them, and then all the shit players at the end of the, you never passed to me. You never. But I was waiting for you, bruv. You're shit. Why do you think I'm gonna give it to you?
Wait, is this in primary or secondary?
And then secondary. And then the teacher would come to me and she'd be like, "Oh, it's a team sport," and I'm like, "No, but they're not good. I don't want to lose, you know." And so I just never passed to them, and then I would try to. So literally, I think the team in our netball had like 10 players, maybe a bit more, and then so the class is split between. Like, you split the class in half, and that's one team, and that's another team, and then you go play other classes.
Okay.
So that's what I mean. So sometimes, like, I just got lumbered with shit players, and I just found it super funny because I was so competitive that it was just like I didn't want to include anybody in anything. It was just you could clearly tell who dominated the game just because I was like an aggressive competitive.
Oh man, that's bad. Because I know I'm competitive as well. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm quite competitive myself, but I've never been to that.
Well, even now,
no. When I was basically, I'll tell you a story. So I won't say names there, but hopefully you can. I'll say now. But basically, it was me, Mux, and Akash, and obviously there's other few people as well. So Ak was on my team. Akash was on my team. And we're playing basketball. So he's not very a sports person. Let's say that he's not really into sports. Yeah, I mean, so he was on my team. So me and him versus I think it was Mux and I think it was, and basically.
Wait, before we continue, do you know Abraham's question of do you think sports brings out a lot of recognition to you in school?
Nah, it brings a lot of
for me.
It does.
It does bring recognition, but I also just think that it brings out the worst in everyone. I don't think sports brings out the best in anyone.
I don't think he's talking about that. Basically, he's talking about will you be well known in your school if you're good at sports.
No, he talks about medals. Like you get medals and you get trophies and you go your school then versus another school. Like you actually get recognized in your school for the sports that you play, and then your teacher will be like, "Oh, can you be in this team for this borough?" And like, so I do think that recognition wise,
exactly,
like it brings a lot of recognition.
If you're on a school team, then you are most known. You are definitely well known. See. I was known for some dumbass things. So basically, I was known for as the piano guy in my year. So, yeah.
I wonder what that is.
Yeah, I mean, I was known as the piano guy.
I wonder why, you know?
So,
I've heard a lot of stories about you and your piano.
I know, that's a lot. I was known for...
But that's music.
Yeah, that's what I was known for.
You should have done something with your piano, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I would take cricket as a professional, no matter how much hours I'm putting into county. Last few years, I don't see myself there. Why not? Here's the thing, man. So basically, when I was that level of county, right? I got to county level cricket myself, and obviously I was doing well, but then obviously I had injuries which caused me not to be able to do it. Because basically, my injury is nothing to like. It's a knee injury, like the typical knee injury. It was a typical knee injury, and so that's what it was. But like, my injury was because I was growing too quickly for my age. So when I was like in year 7, year 8, I was growing. Obviously, I wasn't like the tallest kid in my year when I was in primary. I was like I was like a short kid, to be honest. Like I was basically below average. But when I got into secondary, I started growing quite a lot. And then because I was doing a lot of sports and doing a lot of activities, and I was growing a lot, my body wasn't able to keep up with it. So once I played cricket, then I went to play football, then I went to play basketball. So I was doing a lot of sports all together. And then once I went to basically I was playing against sixth form. Sixth form was like year 12, year 13. I was in year 7 at the time. So this guy's like, well, year 7, year 8, sorry. And these guys are like in year 12, so like double my size. And I went to tackle one of them, but obviously they put force into it, obviously to stop me from tackling them with the ball. So with that, I don't know what happened, but my knee killed. Like it killed a lot. So I thought I couldn't walk properly. I was like limping. And when I went home, it's a lump there. Blah blah. The lump didn't go for like a week or two, even more. And my parents are getting concerned. Like, why is it blah blah? And obviously I found out I got a certain condition where it's called osteo or something. I forgot the name of it. So basically my muscles hardened up so much. It's now basically a bone. That's what it is. So basically, I was told not to play sports as much. But obviously, me being a kid, I didn't listen. I can't play sports. And then I went to competitive cricket, got into county and whatnot. And then, obviously, it caught up to me. It caught up to me where basically every time I played cricket, anytime I did sports, my knee would kill the minute I got home. Or after I tried to relax, it would hurt. Like, it would be pain. I had to put ice, I had to do everything just to make the pain go away. And obviously, as this, I don't know, like a 14 or 13-year-old, that's not good for you. Yeah, I mean, so obviously, we made a decision, obviously, of not fully going for it because obviously I was missing practice as well and all that stuff because of my injuries, and obviously money was getting involved into it as well. My parents weren't able to afford all that stuff, so I stopped. But because if I have the opportunity to, I would. If I was okay, I would have fully gone for it. Because here's the thing: that kind of opportunity you can only get that in a certain time period of your life. If you have the opportunity, in my opinion, take it. Try at your best to try and achieve it. Try and go as far as you can. Yeah, I mean, because you don't know, you giving up.
Yeah, and I'm saying, and even though listen to you, I genuinely would say it to Ruhi, and I would say it to Ibrahim, like,
I'll be right.
Just go for it. You're young, and like you should just pursue even though you might not want to do it in your adulthood, or you don't see yourself professionally in that field or whatever. I genuinely think you should just do and take these opportunities because, like, they're there and they present itself, and I think they're just important to take.
The thing is that I said, here's the thing, you right now you don't see yourself there, but you don't know. 2 years down the line or 1 year down the line, even like 1 year, you won't be like, okay, wait, maybe I do see myself going to this kind of line and doing this kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, that's how it is. Because when I joined cricket, when I played cricket, I never had the idea of like, oh, I'm going to play county. I went for fun. I went to play there as a hobby, as a little find where I meet new people, make friends, and we have a common hobby of cricket. And we played. That's all it was for me. And as time went on, and obviously you start realizing when you're decent at the game, people start asking, oh, why is your kid at a county team or not, blah blah blah. And then obviously you start getting offers like, yo, do you want to go to this trial and try for this team? So that's when you start seeing I'll say prosperity, is that the right word? That's not the right word, but you see where this could lead you to be. I mean, you can see the end goal. Maybe this could lead me to something better, something more that I could ever thought it could lead me to. Obviously, right now you may not think it, but 10 years down the line, sorry, that's a bit extreme, but like a year or two down the line, you could definitely be doing good. I mean, I have a national level for under 18 coming up. Not yet sure when the date is, but hope you guys. Of course, man. Nah, man, you got this, bro. You got this.
No, we will, man.
Of course.
I hope that you.
Here's the thing. I know.
Make yourself big, and it's something that you enjoy.
Here's the thing. I know this might seem like a thing. Okay, I've never said to someone, "Yo, pray for me. Yo, do this for me. Keep me in your prayers." I'd never say that purely because when I achieve something, that makes me think, okay, cool, I got it because of the people who prayed for me, got me there. But I don't want that. I'd rather be like, cool, if I made it. You're
one of those people that are like, no, I got there by myself and I achieved this for myself and
so basically I can't doubt myself then. So I have no doubts in myself saying, okay, yes, with all my efforts, all my things have got me here. So no one can tell me shit saying, yo, you didn't deserve it. That makes sense, right? If I got people pray for me, whatnot, and obviously that's what led me.
First of all, why do you even have people like that in your life that would say that?
No, you never know. I'm
But
not saying people like that around me, but when you're in a competitive lifestyle, you're gonna have those people around you.
yeah, but I don't think there's anything wrong with people praying for you.
No, I'm not saying that. But when people ask for it, and then if I was to ask someone, you'll pray for me. Yeah, I mean, I'm already doubting myself.
Yeah, like you know,
I'm already doubting
like,
myself.
it's like when people say that, oh,
No,
no,
here's what I'm saying.
like
But no,
hope
but
I
here's
do,
what I'm
like
saying.
hope I do good or hope I do
That's it.
well.
Yeah. That's it. That's what you're hoping it. You're saying it out loud, but you're not saying it basically to tell people to pray for you. If they care about you, they'll pray for you, regardless. Yeah, I mean, if you're
but if he didn't say that, I wouldn't pray for him.
But one,
I'm not like, because when you pray for people, you have a specific amount of people in your head, or you have certain people that you have in your head that you pray for, or you can generalize it and just say, yeah, pray for everyone, pray for world peace, yeah, to keep it simple. But for him to say like, oh, can you, like, I've got this thing coming up, pray for me. Now in my list of people that I list out, I will now list him out because he's put that in my brain to be like, oh, pray for me.
fair.
But if he didn't say that, I wouldn't
Okay, listen.
pray for him because he doesn't pop up in my brain.
Let me say something to you. Let's say you got an exam, all right? If you haven't put effort into it and say, yo, pray for me to do well and do well in it, is that the right way of doing it? Or you should be confident in yourself from the get-go and like, yes, I will pass these and you revise enough?
No, because you never know what happens. It's just nice to have a bit of prayer on your side. So like, even if I revise and I think like I'm a bit nervous, but even if I've revised and done the best I could, I'm still like, oh no, pray that I've passed or pray that I'll do well. Like I still,
like, for example, in my opinion, like I do get that, yes, but I feel like overall, like, yes, pray for. I don't know about for me now. I'd rather not people. I will never tell someone to pray for me. I'll be like, I will pray for me. They'll pray for me. Obviously, if they have good intentions for me, they'll pray for me no matter what. Yeah, I mean, so just like, I'll rather be there and be like, yes, I've done my bit. I've done my hardest. I've got to hear from my basically my efforts. So, if anyone comes to me, there's no doubt in my mind. Like, wait, did I care because people prayed for me to get here? Did I hear because I didn't put enough effort, but because of somehow the universe has helped me to get to this point?
What's wrong with people praying
no,
for you
because
to
that
get
means
there?
I don't deserve it. End of the day, I got pushed there because of people's prayers. That's not me. That's them. Does that make sense? You know what I mean?
That's not even them. That's God. They could say stuff, and it might not come true. God wants you to be in that position. God wants you to master.
But I'm saying, I know, God of course. But I'm saying is that, but
thinks that you're good enough.
But what I'm saying is that no, you've seen people get to the wrong place at the right time and they get lucky. But basically, they didn't. Obviously, sometimes they're not for the right person for it, but they still get it because somehow they've been chosen to do it. Yeah, I mean, but in reality, they don't deserve it, and they don't deserve it either. But they get there. So if you know you deserve it, when you get there, you know you deserve it, and you have the whole confidence in yourself, saying, "Yes, it's me. I'm here. That's who I am." Yeah, I mean, this is how I got here.
No, but in my heart, okay. No,
I said it's still is my obviously it's my understanding, is my thought process. So that's how I feel like when someone's like, I made it here because the people prayed for me to get here and what stuff, and I do appreciate. Yeah, you can appreciate them for that, but that wasn't the reason why you got. But that shouldn't be the reason why you got here. The reason why you got there.
It's like, okay, take this job for instance.
Yeah.
For me, yeah, I always think that I know people like to tell me that I'm different and I'm like.
Wait, one second, Taylor. Sorry, when you get to this job you got, did you tell anyone in our friend circle that you went for it?
I told my cousin. That's it.
That's it. One person, right? One person.
No,
right?
make it two because
two
one. But she found out one from the get go.
Yeah.
And then one after the interview. That's
Fair enough. But what I'm saying is this to you though, is that did you ask any more? Okay, basically you'd ask people, "Yo, pray for me."
No, no. Even though I'm playing, even though I'm disagreeing with you about the prayer thing,
yeah,
I don't ask people to pray for me. If they pray for me, they pray for me. If they don't pray for me, they don't pray
another
for
thing.
me. But I pray for me.
No, of course, okay. You
But
pray
I
for yourself. That's different.
Myself.
That's different. That's the whole different thing.
Me, I never actually actively ask. People just do it for me naturally. They just do that, whatever, and that's fine. So even though I'm disagreeing with you because I do see the other side, for me, but personally, I don't ask people to pray for me.
Comment on what you love doing, and in my case, being go exactly, brother. That's what I'm saying. So, for me, it's like when I had exams as well, I'll be like, I'll go. Obviously, you're praying it. You pray for your heavy exam. Like, yeah, cool. Listen, I'll be like, yo, listen, I fucked up. Obviously, I'm paraphrasing here. I'm not saying obviously I didn't say word to word, of course, but like I messed up here. I haven't revised properly. but just trying to get me to as far as I can from knowledge I've gained and allow me to remember what I've got and to just allow me to pass. I'm like, yo, just pass me. I won't say that. So that's what I'm saying. That's what your mentality is all what
Just
makes
pass
you different.
me, God, bro. I don't need nothing spectacular. I just need a C.
That's what I'm saying. But what I would say is that just get me enough, basically, make me pass. But with what I've got, make me pass. Yeah, I mean, hopefully I come through like that. Obviously, God's not going to change the situation. So obviously, the papers have already been written prior to you even praying there. Yeah, I mean, so it's all about now luck, where you get there and somehow it works for you. Yeah, I mean, so end of the day, what I'm trying to say is that people, when you say
Like, no, but like, so this, okay, the thing is, I like, weirdly enough, I'm agreeing and disagreeing with you all at the same time. Because for me, it's like, I think I'm pretty average. Whether you agree with that or not, I don't know. But I think I'm just an average Joe. I don't have anything too spectacular. Like, I know I'm good at a lot of things, and I know that I've got certain skills. But weirdly enough, I don't ever think that gets me the job. I just think pure luck that I just keep getting. The reason I've got so far in life is pure luck.
See, here's the thing. In the end
and
of the
I
day,
don't actually
feel
think
like
it's me.
here's the thing. I feel like at the end of the day, you're kind of devaluing yourself a little bit by doing that. That makes sense.
No, but I weirdly, I don't know. And so when I got this job,
Because
I
you're
genuinely
basically
was like, oh, like,
it's luck. You're saying it's luck, whether it's fate, whatever. But here's the thing: you putting that out there basically means that you deep down don't believe that you got here because you actually deserve to get
yeah,
there.
because you're meant to do this whole like, oh, you know, you are amazing, and you do like you're so like you believe in you should believe in
Obviously,
yourself,
not
and
to,
I
not to
do
be
like I do
overconfident.
think
I mean,
all of those
basically,
things, but
yeah.
I just feel like I'm just an average Joe.
See, here's the thing: everyone's an average Joe, man. There's some man that there's only a few people out there that are like far from average. There's only a few people out there in the world, and I say that's why you don't know everyone's. There's only a few people's names that you know of that are one of. So it's just talk about sports, isn't it? Let's talk about like Mo Farah, well-known, famous. Usain Bolt, famous. But there's only a few names you can see off your head that like that. You know what I mean? There's not every person's name you can say that.
That's true.
So that's what I'm saying. So everyone's an average Joe. Everyone's an average person. You know what I mean, no one, also maybe just above average, but no one's like amazing. You know what I mean? There's only a few people that's amazing out in the world. That's how it works. Because if you're the few amazing people know your name. A majority of people will know your name. That's how it works.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how work life is. You know what I mean? And that's why I feel like the thing is that they know how they got there is their own efforts. They know that. So that's why
but I just think that people's prayers and luck is the reason why I've got so far in life. And although that sounds so dumb, because deep down I know that I've got skills and I've got talent and I'm like really super creative and I've got all these things on
you
my
could
side
say this basically.
that I know that I do. I know that I have.
I would say
like,
this.
My charisma and my personality in the interview and things like that get me the job, and I get that. But I don't know, for some reason I just go like, yeah, just luck and people's prayer is the reason why I'm here.
Okay, I feel like maybe basically the prayers allowed you to get into a position where you could, basically, it gives you opportunities. The prayers, people's praying for you will lead those opportunities coming towards you. But you actually taking the opportunity and you actually doing it is all you. That's all you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, whilst
I'm saying like the interview, like I'm charismatic, I'm charming, so I feel like in interviews I can smash it face to face because I just feel like I'm a people person. That I'm able to just have a really sweet interview.
Fair. Like I said,
like I know that that's me, and I know that not everyone is like that.
Yeah. But I feel like it's not just one thing, of course, that leads you to get there. There's many factors into it. But like,
of course not.
It's
also the fact that if you gel with the other person, like the interviewer,
exactly.
It also depends on like
the
what
mood.
she vibes with.
It depends on the mood as well.
She had like.
Here's the thing, the mood as well.
Exactly,
if she's in a pissed off mood from the get go, you could be the best candidate for the job, but she won't give a shit, or he won't give a shit. Because if she's in a bad mood,
I'm saying is luck.
So, as I say, it's not obviously it's luck, of course. Luck's in everything. The luck is when you walk out of your house and you get to point A to point B safely. It's still luck because nothing happened there in between for you to get there. So luck is always there. Luck is a thing that's always constantly around you. Yeah, I mean, but like I'm saying about general stuff is that when you get there, the opportunities, when you get the opportunity, and you take the opportunities and you actually do well from the opportunities. I would say it's purely you have to believe it's purely you. Because that's when you will truly value it and value yourself, if that makes sense. Because every time you say, oh, the opportunity got here, but then they don't really deserve the opportunity. I got it, but I didn't want it. I don't really want it, but I shouldn't get it.
That I don't deserve the opportunity. Yeah. I think like, oh, I do have the talent.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you.
No. Yeah. I know you're not talking about me, but I'm saying like, I never think that. For me, because my general thing is nobody deserves anything. That's my general thing. So for someone to say, I deserve this, why do you deserve it? Who said that you deserve this? Like, for me, I just think nobody deserves anything. Nobody's entitled to anything. So
Because there's gonna be that one dickhead
that,
that's
for
gonna
me,
come
is
through.
a whole...
There's gonna be that one dickhead that's gonna come through and be like, "Yo, you only got it because the thing likes you." You don't know some people are like that. You obviously some people have the salty people around you. Some people are like that. You know what I mean? Oh, you only got the job. You only got the job because she likes you. That's the only reason why. You're not actually good at it. It's only because she likes you. That kind of thing. You know what I mean? But in the end, you know deep down because you are.
Yeah, like you know that you got talent, you got skill, and that you got the personality that you vibe with this person to be able to get that job.
You deserve it. You have the skills behind it. End of the day, so that's what it is. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I know that the reason I have the job is because she knows that I have the skills to do the job and I have the talent to do the job that needs to be done. But at the same time, when people are like, "Oh, you know, I deserve," no, you don't deserve shit. Nobody deserves nothing. You're not entitled to nothing. So
of course,
it's not about you standing there being like, "Oh yeah, I deserve." You don't deserve.
Oh no,
you don't deserve nothing.
So basically,
coming at you being like, "Oh yeah, you don't deserve nothing."
Like of
so
course,
it's
no.
just,
if you deserved
you got the job solely because you fit the description of what the job needed, and the fact is you suit the job, so that's why you have it because they feel like you're the person for it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't British. How you been, my way? It's been a minute. How you been? British.
I haven't seen this guy in a while.
I know. I became the person that I am now because of you, but because of my hard work. Not because of you, because of my hard work. Exactly, yeah. And the time I spent on it.
Yes. I be in New York with the...
They're gonna shoot you for a $10.
Oh, it's a song.
It's a rap. I got the yacht finally. Oh, he's talking about GTA. Let's go, man. Nice.
Of course.
Yeah, it's a GTA. Let's go, man. Nice. Let's go. But he's saying the pretty shy, my guy. But I was gonna say sorry.
Is it weird that when I say like you don't deserve anything? Do you know when people say like... It's gonna sound really harsh, but do you know when people say, yeah, like, I deserve happiness? I don't think you do. And that sounds awful, but I mean, like, why do you deserve happiness?
See, here's the thing.
Why
if you feel entitled
why are you entitled to happiness?
So when you are entitled to, that's when you're going a bit too far. And now you're claiming it.
Because deserve... Okay, look, if you look at the word...
See, here's the thing. I can understand when someone's like, yeah, listen, I put effort into it. You deserve to see some sort of result. Doesn't mean you get the best result, though, but you deserve some sort of result.
Yeah, they feel like they're entitled to it.
That's the thing. That's the wrong thing. Like, for example, let's say I put my effort to YouTube. Yeah, I put in time effort into it. Doesn't mean that the result will be right. I deserve to be a million subscribers, blah, blah, whatever. No. That's not what I deserve. Deserve is what I've got. And obviously, if I deserve more, it will naturally come towards me. Sometimes, obviously, in certain situations, maybe not. Like, for example, there's some jobs where they're trying to hire people that they know and a bit more like, they're trying to keep in that connection, to keep it with those people.
They keep. So even if
you are more, you're more. I say you're more. What's the fucking word? You're the right person for the job. Qualified. Yeah, you're more qualified than another person. Sorry, for a job, but they're taking the person that they know more and bring them in. Obviously, you deserve the job.
I get that, but the thing is.
For that situation.
No. I still don't think that. I think like, okay, cool. What you should like, how you should see the situation is that okay, maybe it's just not meant for you. You're meant to be somewhere better. But for you to then be like, no, I deserve it because I'm blah 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 blah. They're cheating me. Yeah, they're cheating.
That's fine. Here's the thing. For that reason,
coming at it from this entitlement.
No. But here's the thing, though. He can say that. Okay, they can say that they deserve it, but they can't say the other person doesn't deserve it. That's what I'm trying to say here. They can say
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's when I'm saying like it's a bit so because you're like, oh, you don't deserve it, but they could still be as good.
As I'm saying.
It's just because they had a connection that got them further. They could be just as skilled, just as talented, just as creative.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
They just got it because they have a connection.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So I would never be the guy saying, oh, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve it. That's the wrong thing. No, you worry about yourself. So if you think you deserve it, you can say, okay, I deserved it. That's your opinion towards yourself. That's different. But when you talk about someone else...
No, but even with myself, I don't think like because then I feel like it's just too attached to entitlement.
But I'm still thinking that basically you know your worth.
I'm gonna lie.
Here's the thing, you need to know your worth to a certain degree. So let's say, for example, I'm qualified for a job, I'm not getting the job. I deserve to have the job that I'm applying for. Yeah, I mean, I know that. But it doesn't mean other people are applying for and getting the jobs. But why do you deserve it? Because of the qualifications. The qualifications I have allows me to do that job, and I'm qualified to do that job. But I'm not getting it. It means I deserve that job. But I'm not getting it. It's because of I haven't got the connections because of that. That's it. That's
Okay.
that's basically, I can't do anything about it because I think I haven't got the connections. There's nothing that I can do. Does that make sense, right? So I deserve it, but I'm not saying that other people don't deserve it. I never said that. That's where it's wrong. When you
No,
say
but I wouldn't even say I deserve it. I would just say I want the job. That's it.
no,
I wouldn't say I
basically
deserve the
no.
job
I
because
think
deserving means that it should be mine.
no, doesn't mean it has.
That I've
No,
done something. It's like you've done something worthy enough for it to be yours, and your
exactly,
worthiness
yeah.
aligns with your qualification and your charisma
Well,
or
yes,
whatever to get the
yes,
job.
of course,
But my main point is
course.
that I just don't feel like
No. Here's the thing. You should know. Here's the thing.
I
If you
just feel
put
like
effort into
deserve doesn't
something,
fit.
no, if you put effort into something, if you don't expect to see some sort of reward at the end of the day of it, then what are you doing it for? So when you say deserve basically means you've done the study, you've done this whole qualification, you're doing it for that job, and if you basically and you get a qualification, that means that's your end goal for that job, right? When you go for that qualification, and if you don't get that job, that just means what you've studied for, all that hard work you've done to get to that point is now worthless. That makes sense. Basically, that job, but what you've done for to get a job, basically you deserve that job, but you're not getting it. You know what I mean? That's the only issue here. So basically, I think you're given the word deserve too much, like in the sense of like the negative aspect of it. I'm more going towards a part of like
because that's how because that's how I was always seeing that word. I never use it for myself like as an I deserve this and I deserve that whatever, and I never use on others. For me, I just feel like I see it too close to entitlement. That because when I hear people say it, everyone says it with such a negative tone. We're not in the sports subject. We're talking about. I guess you could say
sport. It's still sport, but we're talking about in
but
general.
It's like,
but in general, we're talking about.
I just think that when people use the word, I've only seen it really close to entitlement. So it's like, oh no, I deserve this because I've been through this much and I've been through blah blah blah. I've been through hell, and so I deserve a little bit of that and blah. But it's like, bruv, you're not entitled to nothing. You're just this walking being going through life, doing life, and like you've done the things that you wanted to do. Okay, you got the job, well done you, which means you're qualified enough. Doesn't mean you deserve it, that you're entitled to the job. It just means you have the right things that fit within that like description. That's all it is. But people out here slumping about being like, no, puffing and puffing, like, no, but I that and I deserve. So I've only ever seen it in obvious positive lights, but I've mostly just seen it in such a stupid and negative way that I've just disliked the word, or sort of I don't vibe with the word.
See,
because I've only just you know.
Don't take the word into consideration. Take the energy, and that's what I'm trying to say here. So the energy is what's the main thing here. When you obviously any word can be said in a different way.
Because I just think it's too close to. I think because it's too close to entitlement, and entitlement as a whole word in general is just negative.
Not really, but not everyone thinks. Everybody thinks.
No, not the Google term.
No, that's the thing. Not everybody deserves it. Here's the thing. No, you can't, because sometimes you're in a situation. Basically, let's say you have a really nice house, you have a really nice car, and you have everything, but you are not the one who bought it. You're not the one who's built your way to get there. So truly, you don't deserve that car in the sense of like, because you haven't worked for that car.
Why? No, but no.
But
Why don't, just because you didn't work for the car, why don't you deserve a nice car?
No. But when someone says I deserve this car, when someone says that for that car, no, you don't, because you haven't put the effort in. Basically,
no, because you're.
But no.
Because then I think people think that you have to struggle in order for
you
to deserve something.
No, when deserve is basically, you can say you deserve it is when you have done something to receive it. You can't say you deserve it without doing nothing for it. You have to do some sort of effort. So basically, it's like the deserve is basically the end result of your actions, of what you've done. If you haven't, the actions don't match up to the result, then you can't say you deserve that result. That makes sense. So, for example, let's say I put in £100 into a bank, but then somehow I get £1 million out of it. You know what I mean? Do I deserve it? No, because some people put the same amount of money, but they're not getting it. Somehow it worked out and got me as my luck. I don't deserve that money, because basically I should have got maybe 120 back. That makes sense. That kind of stuff. So I'm just trying to say in general terms, right? It's all about basically deserve is basically when you have put the right amount of effort into something, and the day you the result, what you got is what you've got from that action. That makes sense. You know what I mean? So you can't say you deserve something without you having done some sort of action prior to it for you to get that. Like I could get my dad could get me the most expensive car right now. My car right now, my dad could have bought it for me if he wanted to. You know what I mean? But does that mean I deserve that car? No, because I didn't work for that car. I didn't put that stuff into that car.
So who cares if you didn't work for the car? Or
but doesn't mean I deserve it. What makes me deserve it? How?
You work for it in different ways by being a good person and doing good deeds and doing these other things outside of literally, instead of just thinking about it in this like parallel line of like, oh, I need to work in order for this car to be deserving.
I'm saying
You
in
can
terms.
see other
Okay,
things. Maybe you help
for
a
example.
stranger, maybe
Okay.
you feed the homeless, maybe you've
See,
done some great things for your family,
but still,
and all those things have amounted to
Taylor,
you getting the car,
Taylor,
rather than that's why you deserve it, because you're a good person.
But Taylor, that is still
Yeah.
you're doing something to get that. You're doing something that's equivalent to what you're getting. It may, I mean, you may get less of what you're doing, but you will never get more than what you're doing. That makes sense. If you get more than what you're doing, you don't deserve it. End result. So if you do good deeds, you have to do enough good deeds for it to be worth that thing. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. So it doesn't matter what I'm saying money here. It could be anything. It could be anything.
No, I know.
So as I'm trying to say, at the end of the day, you could be doing.
So yeah, do you think that bad people don't deserve anything?
That's not my opinion. That's not my thing.
No,
but
I'm asking.
But
you.
for example, yeah, if bad people, for example, it's bad people, right? If they've done evil deeds, but they've done it through a need, not because of enjoyment, not because of self-satisfaction, they've done it. But if they've done it for more of a need, then I don't get mad at it. But if they're doing it for more than just the need they have, for example,
they need,
for example, let's say someone does, let's say they need enough money to survive, but they do more than what they need to survive, then now you're doing too much now, my guy. You're now you're basically you're doing too much. You're now not doing the right thing. Thumbnails fired. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Sorry, I ain't been that active. Just want to get some RPS going on.
See, look what he said. Then how about a lottery? Does someone deserve the lottery?
See, here's the thing. Like I said, that's luck based. So that's all luck based in the sense of like that's your luck. So that's still not something you could say you deserve it or you don't deserve it.
No, but they could get a text. No. So say I won the lottery. I know for a fact some people would text me and be like, "Oh yeah, you really deserve it. Like you've been through such a hard time." La la la. Like people would say that and be like,
See,
"Oh
at
yeah,
the end
you
of the day,
really deserve this big break."
But what I'm saying, at the end of the day, that's more a perspective to that, in the sense of like, their perspective towards your life.
But then that equates deserving to suffering. Like if you
not about suffering, not about suffering, man.
You know,
it's not about suffering here.
Like to get that big break. That's
so
kind of
if
how
you
it
are
works.
lucky,
like,
then you deserve it. No, man. That's not the right way of thinking. How can you say you're lucky and deserve it? That means every person's unlucky doesn't deserve shit. That's the wrong mentality. Yeah, I mean.
No, he's going off of what you said. That it's based purely on luck. So he's going off of that.
No. I'm saying, but lottery is luck based. Lottery is something where you put numbers in that you randomly feel like I'm putting numbers. There's no calculations behind it. That makes sense. That's all luck based. There's no effort into it. You buy a ticket and that's it. That's your luck now. You put all of that money into your luck. You know what I mean? You're not gonna go out there, yo, I'm gonna spin it to make sure the numbers come out. I'm gonna be the one that can put the balls in the machine to make sure it comes out. You're doing nothing of that sort. You've bought your ticket from putting random numbers in, and that's all luck based. So does that make sense? So that's why that's luck. You can't really say someone deserves it because that's your luck. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Because you could be the luckiest person in the world, but at the end of the day, that doesn't mean they deserve it. They're lucky. They got it. That means that's different. But they can't say deep down, yo, I deserve it. They can't say that if they haven't done anything or gone for anything or done something that they did to deserve that item. That makes sense. You get what I'm trying to say, right? You
think everyone deserves happiness?
And each different level. So everyone's level of happiness is all different. So the happiness, of course, but I think more than happiness, I'll say peace. No, everyone needs to find peace. If you find peace,
you know when everybody says, "Oh no, like you deserve happiness," everybody.
Wrong.
There's that word. Idiots. You deserve happiness. Full stop.
Listen, you deserve peace. If you have peace, you have happiness. There's no way you can have peace without happiness. That's the lie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I'd say. You can be happy, but doesn't mean you're at peace. You know what I mean? You have to be at peace. Then you're guaranteed to be happy. That makes sense.
No, but the general word or the general sentence to people is like, "Oh no, like I know you're going for a rough time. You deserve happiness. Wonderful person. You deserve happiness." Or like la di da da. It's always you deserve happiness, and like that's the general consensus of that word.
That's people.
So do you know when people say that, or when I hear people say you deserve happiness, I can't help but roll my eyes because I'm thinking like, but why does this person deserve happiness?
Sorry.
Then how about your girlfriend says you deserve better?
Oh god, that's a good one. That's a good one. Fuck, that was a good one.
That's just a cop out of being. That's just a cop out. She's just trying to be like, hey, your shit. I deserve.
Basically, they're trying to make it easier for them. They're making it easier for them. That's all it is. They don't want to go for the whole discussion of.
But the whole "you deserve better" it's more like, no, like you're such a wonderful person. You need more than what I can give you. You know, you deserve the world. But then I'm like, but who said that you're entitled to the world? Who said that you get to have the world? Who said that you deserve happiness? Why? Why do you get to be entitled to happiness?
But no. But what I'm saying is that's what they believe you deserve. Doesn't mean that's what you deserve. You know what I mean?
No, I get that. But even just saying the word out loud, why does that person? Why should they be entitled to happiness?
God says that? What do you mean?
See, well, Jesse, God says that I'm not gonna that we deserve happiness.
But then why do we go for suffering then? Okay, listen, we're not talking about religion in my head. Religion is just like a whole nother level of like shit people talk about. So let's talk about religion.
I feel like, do you know when... No. Do you know what I find difficult about religious talks is like, because you know what belongs to a specific religion, you already know that person's opinion. And so the argument ends really quickly because you know that their viewpoint is with this one thing. So that's why I like to have arguments, even though I'm obviously Muslim and I try to, like, when we discuss things and people already think that my opinion is based on my religion. But funnily enough, my opinions don't sometimes lie with my religion. But like I'm okay with abortion when I shouldn't be, because in my religion you're not allowed to, but I'm okay with it. And for me, I like to have topics where like you can talk about it, and I like to keep religion out of every topic solely because I want your human person opinion rather than your religious opinion, because it's okay to have an opinion outside of your religion. I think God wants everyone to have happiness, but if you sin,
he'll remove that title from you, or sometimes. But here's the thing, man. End of the day, okay, when we talk about religion, man, religion's the whole.
Say that you.
I'm gonna show this one anyway. People may say you don't deserve something, but if you know you worked for it, fuck them. Exactly. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is this though, is that because here's the thing, you talk about people being.
No. But Drew said when your brother dies, obviously, hopefully that doesn't. I was like, hopefully that doesn't happen. In my head, I'm like, okay, maybe God is planning something bigger and bigger for you. But with that, when someone dies or something big happens, that's when people say it like, oh no, I'm so sorry going through these things. You deserve happiness. You deserve better than this, or like you just deserve something because you're going through such a hard time. And that's what I struggle with is like, but just because you're going through a hard time, why do you deserve this thing? Why can't people who are having such a peaceful, blessed life deserve happiness and chill things? Why is it only the people that are going through sufferings and difficult things that are like, oh no, you've earned this happiness? Like you have to struggle enough to earn a job or earn this thing or earn this feeling or earn this present. When simply I could do nothing. I could be a spoiled brat and I could get a car. But that's enough. Do you get what I mean?
But that's the thing. The reason why I say you deserve it is when you be able to understand the value, you'll be able to appreciate it to its actual extent. Because you know, have you seen that one little spoiled brat that basically her dad bought a Lamborghini, and she was just turned like I think it's 17 or 16 in America, right? You can get a car. So the first car he got a Lamborghini. Yeah. He didn't get her the right Lamborghini, didn't get the right color. I don't take this back. I don't want it. My guy,
I think he
got a fucking Lamborghini. That's how you know you don't deserve that car. You know what I mean? Because you're not basically, you deserve it when you're able to appreciate, you're able to value it. That makes sense. You're able to be like, yes, you deserve it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. If you are a spoiled brat and you don't understand the value behind that kind of stuff, then you don't really deserve it in that sense. You know what I mean?
See, it makes more sense with what Pratt used to saying, where he said like, oh, it's like a more like you deserve you need a big break from all the suffering that you've had, rather than being like, you deserve this. It's just more like you need a break because you're going through so much. You need a time in your life where you just at peace.
See, here's the thing. I get
that.
Here's how I see it. Obviously, my culture and obviously what we believe, you have the up and downs, right? Some have more, some have less. It all depends on we say karma in our thing, right? So everyone's karma leads to what they deserve, okay? and sometimes people have more happiness, sometimes we have more. But here's the thing: the more happiness you have, there's gonna be equal amounts of sadness with that, because you don't get.
Yeah.
You'll get the same in return. So if you have a very happy life in the beginning, it may lead you will have sadness at some point in your life, which will be equal to the happiness that you've had. Yeah, I mean, if you're going for a difficult time now, you will have a happy time at some point, which will be equal to a difficult time.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's why, like, in anything, you're always gonna have your up and downs, but they're always at equal terms. So if you're having a really good time,
hey, Booker, sorry, Booker made it to the club. Listen, Booker and Ruhi are my two favorite people. Okay, so I gotta make a warm welcome to Booker. Welcome, everybody! Shout out.
Fucking on my ears. But yeah.
Carry on. Also, no, when he said, the person does deserve the Lamborghini because they worked hard for it, but it's the dad that worked hard for the Lamborghini, not the child.
Exactly. Let's say your dad was to buy you a car. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
And then you don't like that car because it's not your favorite color or the thing like that. But you actually didn't work for that car. You don't deserve it because basically you are now not appreciating what you've been given. So you get what you deserve, right? In the day, people say that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, people say that. People do say that. But like, end of the day, is that true or not? It all depends on your situation. Like, you deserve. Obviously, your dad did work with parents because of them. They could have done shit and got bare money, and then you got that.
Oh,
car.
If I gifted you a Lamborghini,
yeah,
and you appreciated it, and you're like, "Nah, thanks, man. This is such a good gift." La di da di da.
End of the day, I would still feel like I don't deserve it. No.
No. But does that mean that you deserve the gift because you are appreciative of my gift?
No, I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying from that standpoint, you guaranteed don't deserve it. I'm saying that. I'm not guaranteed. If you don't appreciate the gift, you guaranteed don't deserve it. But that's what me. Obviously, if I don't know you as a person in general, but like if you're like that, you don't deserve it in general. But if I know you as a person, I know what you've been through. I can say if you deserve it or not in general. I mean, does that make sense?
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say. Because obviously, I don't know every single person. Every single person could be different individuals, all different. I mean, that's how it is. I don't think material things would.
Yeah, I believe what you're saying.
At the moment, just at that moment, but it technically means you're getting happiness on a loan, man. It's basically you're renting out happiness for a temporary amount of time. You know what I mean? If you get a new car, that's a temporary amount of happiness for that car. Because as time goes on, that car's going to become old and you're not going to enjoy that car. But you enjoy it still to a certain degree, but it's not going to be that new car vibe I'm feeling towards it. You know what I mean? Same with the house, you get a new house. The house is actually my new house, but as time goes on, you want to change your house, do stuff in your house to make it feel good.
No, but the thing about the house thing, what makes you happy is the people in your house. And I think, like, so if I had a big house, okay, cool, I've got mansion. But then if my mansion's empty, it's the fact that it's the people that you invite into your life, the ins and outs of that actually make you genuinely happy and at peace with yourself and content. Because if I was in a mud hut and I had the right people in the mud hut, I'd happily be okay and content in my mud hut because I had the right people that I was content with spending my life with. But if I was in this big mansion with someone, I didn't. Do you get what I mean? So I feel like rather than with materialistic, materialistic things like stuff like that, it's about the people that you have.
Let me tell you, sometimes
materialistic thing.
Okay, I'm not going to think. Guys, I got a coach, Jung so far. Cool, take guys, producer. Sorry, I can't say your name. Take it, man. Have a good day.
See you.
Take it, man. Appreciate you coming through.
Bye.
Appreciate you coming through.
Thank you for interacting with us.
But sorry, what I was gonna say was basically, sometimes people say in one hut, they would always strive to do more. Like for example, and this is basically a very close situation, and it's like someone that I know of, or someone that Dad knows of, basically. So basically, he's from the same village as him, blah blah, but he was from my dad's friends group, but all his friends group all like moved to cities and all that stuff, right? But his friend wasn't able. He wasn't in that position where he could leave the village and actually go and live a better life. And his wife, obviously, he had amazing parents. His parents were blessed. Things are best. But his wife had this thing like, why are all your friends going? Why can't you really go and live to the city? Why can't we do it? So basically, she had a very happy life in the village, but she wanted to go and live in the city. She wanted that thing. She's like, oh, why are your friends? I mean, kind of thing. I deserve to live in the city. We deserve to live in the city, blah, blah. And she bugged him, and they did move to the city. But that just meant that he had to work hard. She had to work hard as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they basically they were living like a very shit life. from the city. But his wife said, "Oh no, I mean, they had a peaceful life in the village, but they always went for more." I think it's the mentality.
That's what I'm saying.
But I think that's the mentality.
Is that like that? There is mentality because she obviously didn't enjoy her mud hut lifestyle.
No,
but if I was living in a mud hut,
the reason why she didn't enjoy it is because she didn't see it as she basically saw it in a materialistic way. She saw like, oh, why is
I felt like she was comparing herself to other people and saying like, look at their life.
But basically, she's seeing more to wealth in it. That's more towards wealth. Like if you live in a city, you have money. If you live in a village, you don't have money. That's an old stereotype in it. So that's what it was. So for them to be like, oh, we live in a village, we live in like a little shitty little house and whatnot. Why are they going out and doing the same thing? How are they being? But in reality, where they have is what they have peace. Because they're going out doesn't mean they're happy. Yeah. They could be struggling to what they're trying to get to. It's not easy life. But they don't see that. Yeah. They're seeing
that. I'm saying that she compared herself to other people's wealth, that she ended up in that lifestyle, in that situation. Whereas I'm literally saying that if I was like me, personally,
that's your mentality.
If I was in a mud hut, if I had the right people, I genuinely believed that, or I genuinely would believe that.
Here's the thing.
Like I'm okay. Because I think it genuinely for me, it's the people in my party that really make the difference. Whether there's 5 people in my party or 20,000 people, at the end of the day, I just think.
But no, what I'm saying is this though, that it's you at the end of the day.
Oh.
I mean, that's you at the end of the day. That's your mentality.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. This is about me. This is how I think about materialistic things. Like, I could live in a mansion, so long as I had the right people in my mansion. I could live in a mud hut, so long as I had the right people in the mud hut. Or if I could have a crappy car, or a really good car. So long as this car took me from A to B, I don't care. Like, I just think that, like a phone, I don't need the latest phone. I don't, like, as long as my phone can call and text people, that's good enough for me. I don't need a new one. So, as long as my phone, until it dies on me and it can't do those things, that's when you get a new one. So, for me, it's just the basic of where your priorities lie with materialistic things. And, like, someone had mentioned above about, what's it called? Just good deeds and stuff, and trying to be a good person, and then from there, like, you could just
continue
do stuff. So yeah, like, I just think that being a good person and just trying to be the right kind of citizen. I gotta have to do some work too. Okay, bye, Abraham. How do you pronounce it? Abraham. I want to call you Abraham, but I know that's wrong. But see you. It was nice having you on the podcast. But yeah, so I just feel like people need to just. You don't really deserve anything because you like happiness and stuff like that, or the job, or just certain opportunities. Nobody actually deserves any of that. It's just about you and how much work you're willing to put in to achieve the things that you want to, and how much you actually want this thing, rather than it being like you deserve something. It's just about what you're willing to put in for the outcome that you want, and that's kind of it, really.
No, fair. How
many press-ups do you do?
I do 10, so I'm trying to do 10 times 10.
Okay.
Trying to get a 20. Okay. Basically, trying to.
These are so quick.
I only do 10. I don't do too many. So 10.
Okay.
I'm basically trying to build up so I can do 20 10 times a day. Yeah, I mean, basically.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So if I was to do this one set, I could do 10. 20, sorry, easily. But because I'm trying to like build that muscle and try and do it throughout the day, I don't do too many, burn myself out from like just doing 20 straight away. Because basically I don't strain my shoulders and stuff in it. If I do try and do too many, it can strain my shoulders. So I'm trying to do only doing 10 so I can control it. And then do that, obviously, don't put too much strain on my muscles. I'm seeing my shoulders and all that stuff. Look, I'm out of breath though. But yeah, but basically.
Why?
Because obviously, when you're doing push-ups, you try and control your breathing as well.
Oh, yeah.
That's why. Yeah. Lord.
That's correct.
What? Ash, pee on walls, what? Toast? Okay, I don't know. But
he's playing Warzone.
I think so. Fair enough. That's cool, man. But like I was saying, sorry. Yeah, man, I was saying people deserve. I shit on people on Warzone because they're dog water. Why are people saying dog water, man? I'm not gonna lie to you. I find it hella
What?
cringe. So basically, when someone's bad at a
is-
game or bad at something, or you say, "You bro, you're dog water," it's an American thing. It's an American thing to say.
Oh, what? Okay.
And people
I think
here-
it probably came from TikTok.
I think so, but people here are using it now here in the UK. I'm like, no, we're not doing that.
You're
No.
like, no, I'm not allowed this stupid slang words that
No,
people
no.
are using now.
Exactly. So basically, it's that it's the most. Basically, it sounds stupid when someone says dog water in the UK. Yeah, I feel like because I always hear like a cringy American kid when someone says it. So I was like, yeah, no. Like,
You know, dog water
Yeah.
is a US slang term coined in the 1960s.
I see Americans. It's just water dog drink. So why is it anything special? Why is it different?
Isn't it?
Why
Why
is-
is if someone goes, oh, that's dog water, that means that's shit. I just
Yeah.
find that funny because dog water is the same water that we drink.
There's nothing different. It's still water end of the day. The components
You
are
get
still
what
the
I
same.
mean? We're,
Yeah.
we're drinking dog's water. So it's still the same water. That's
Yeah.
actually hilarious.
If we're talking about
But
having
I do get
seconds
it.
of dog
It's
water, basically,
It
it
actually
sounds
said, oh, your dog water or their dog water, you know it's an insult.
as an insult. I don't get. This doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, but you understand that it's an insult at the end of the
I
day.
think it's a tone. There's a tone behind it. There's a tone behind it. That's energy behind
Yeah.
it. It makes you feel like, yeah, it must be an insult. Because when someone says, oh, they're dog water, I'm like, what do you
True.
mean dog water? What do you mean by that? So when someone says, oh, they're dog fam, like, like,
Yeah,
basically, when someone says
So
dog,
Your dog water, bruv. Like,
But
imagine
no,
you
but-
say, you have to say dog with such an emphasis and hatred.
but when you say
Your
dog
dog
water,
water, bruv.
but when I say dog water, when people say dog, I mean like shit. Like they're dog shit, like they're shit. That's where it comes from. When
Yeah.
people say in the UK, oh, yeah, bro, they're dog. That means they're shit. That's what it is.
Yeah, you're dog shit.
That's what it is. Which obviously, that's
That's
bad.
what it should be.
That's what
actually.
exactly-
You're dog shit.
But if people say dog water, which is God said that to me, I would say that the only hate you get, you
Thomas, you know what you need to say back if anyone calls you dog water? Say
You're-
you're dog shit. That's what you need to say back in response because that's worse, and that actually makes sense.
Yeah, because actually, I mean, you're saying that shit as well. That they literally are shit. Yeah, I mean, that's what you gotta do, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is. I feel like insults, man. Insults nowadays are becoming more and more sensitized, man. Like, people are, like, trying to hide things from their kids and whatnot. Like, I get to a certain degree, yes. But, like, in the day, they become more basically censored where, like, when someone says shit to them, they start getting upset. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, why'd you say that to me? Oh, so rude. I'm like, bro. They mean, like, nah, man. When you're a grown ass man, you can't be crying that kind of stuff. So I'm talking about this. So Charlie, basically, someone basically started chatting shit about him in the chat in my stream, and he got bare upset.
Why? What did they say?
So basically, me and him were having an argument. Me and Charlie were having an argument. Basically,
Oh, okay.
he basically pushed someone. I didn't know he pushed someone. He was pushing them, and then I said, hey, "Cool, I'm going to flank them whilst they're occupying them. I'll do something different." And then, oh, why did you flank for? You shouldn't
Okay.
flank them when your team's fighting. I'm like, I didn't know my team was fighting. I didn't get anything about it. So we're talking about. So obviously we had a whole conversation, and then this kid came through and like was like chatting shit about Charlie. He doesn't know what he's doing, blah blah blah, kind of stuff and shit about him. And then Charlie's like, "Who are you?" Because he doesn't know Charlie. Charlie doesn't know him either. And I was chatting shit about Charlie. Charlie started getting bare upset. Like, I don't know. Bring him in the court. I want to talk to him. Blah blah. I want to see how he does. Blah blah. I want to play with him. And all that stuff. But I'm like to me, and they're like, bro, you don't know him. You don't know him. He doesn't know you. Don't listen to him. It's a random Donny telling you. You should only care if someone that you know tells basically you value their words. That's when you should care about. You know what I mean? Because in the UK, yeah.
No, but the thing is, you have to have so much like self-confidence to actually be like, no, you're dog shit. I'm the bee's knees.
No.
I don't give a shit what you
Because
say.
here's the thing that of course, I mean, you have to be basically. I want something back. I'm like, hey, cool, good chat. I'll keep on doing my thing. It doesn't really matter
If
to me.
anyone touched anything about me, it always happens. Yeah, Thomas, that's
Exactly.
the attitude to have.
That's how it meant to be, man. Like for example,
Unless it's your mum or your dad or your sibling or your bestie.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Bonnet.
When you go,
No one else's opinion matters.
do you want to drive? You know, sometimes you see people like getting bare pissed off and they start showing like they start cussing at you. I actually smile back at them. It pisses them off even more.
What?
So when you're driving, right? And obviously sometimes I have my rough days, and sometimes they'll try and
Yeah.
like Obviously, you put a middle finger, they get bare angry. You can see their face getting bare angry, trying to cuss me out, obviously, in their car. Basically. I literally just smile back at them. And it ticks them off even more. Because I don't care what you're saying. It doesn't affect me. But you're saying it's affecting you. That's why I'm like, never chat shit about someone that you don't know. And never take shit from don't take value to someone that you don't know.
I think that's just a general consensus of just like, don't take shit from anybody.
Yeah, but doesn't mean you have to retaliate and start chatting shit about them. No.
No.
You just
you gotta also make sure that you're a decent person. Just silent. Just be silent. Let them say what they need to say. Get it off their chest.
Just ignore it.
Be a good person. You move up. Be the bigger person and live your life.
Simple as ignore it. That's the best thing to do because it has no value towards it. They know they hold no value because they're leaving it as it is and they're moving on. Because they can keep on typing shit and then you keep on moving on. They'll be like, okay, fuck, my words don't mean shit to this person and my words hold no value towards this person. I'm going to stop. You know what I mean? That's how it's going to be. That's all it is, man. Because here's the thing. As time goes, they're going to find people going to chat shit about you anywhere you go. Let's be honest. It's going to be a thing. Like, anywhere, someone's going to cuss you out, you're a dickhead, blah, 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 stuff. In London, you see that here and there. You know what I mean? So, like, it's going to happen. So, like, if you take that thing, oh, my, this guy called me a dickhead. Fuck, I need to do something about it. No, you don't need to do shit about it. Because that man's word means nothing. You know what I mean?
Fully.
So, that's what I'm saying is move on. Usually in my comment, I was a common cod insult. And it was a fair. Cod insult, fair enough. I mean, YouTube been deleting shit anyway. That's kind of funny. That's been happening to you quite a lot. But yeah, I don't know, man. YouTube, I feel like in general, is definitely becoming more sensitive as well. Like, it's hiding people's comments and all that stuff. It's letting us decide whether or not to hide it or not anymore as a content creator or the moderators to do it. Which is like, okay, that's a bit bad. Like, why are you just deleting it straight away? Maybe something that's not that bad for me, I can show it. But YouTube deemed it as bad. You know what I mean? Obviously, if it's bad, I would obviously not show it straight away. Of course. If it's something that's rude or racist or anything like that, I would basically think, if it's nothing that's bad, I'll show it. That's how I do it. But I guess YouTube don't care anymore.
They see it as different, innit?
That's true. Yeah, I mean, that is what it is, though. I mean, obviously, if you guys don't know, obviously, I produced my new beat. It already came out today on Spotify and stuff. Be sure to check it out. Splash. Obviously, as I said, it's on Spotify. Okay, if it came out Apple Music the day I put it on, came out, I think it was Friday, came out. But Spotify took a couple of days. It's on now and then Spotify. It's a drill beat, so check it out if you guys haven't. I think you heard it anyway if you're in my streams, you would have heard it. But the drill beat and all that stuff. Obviously, thank you to everyone who's been streaming Escobar as well. Getting to like 1,000 streams as well within a week, which is crazy.
Already?
Yeah, man. Escobar's been doing great.
That's good, man.
I know. These mans have been banging out, been playing it quite a lot.
Fully, that's good, you know.
Yeah, man. Like, Ryden's got 3,000, obviously. Quite stuff, and then obviously Purpose. So Sora's got 2.5. So Purpose. Sora's got 2.5. Purpose got like 1.5. So he's doing good, man. Overall, people is.
Oh, I think you sent it to me. Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's insane.
So it's been doing amazingly. So I'm like, Touchwood. So far, it's been going great. I hope we can grow. I currently got 18 or 19 monthly listeners, something like that, to each thing. Obviously.
18. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so it's like I think I started with 7 people at the beginning in January, and now it's become 18. So it's doubled basically in the month. I've been doing it. I've been doing it for like over a month. My first beat came out on the 20th of January, and it's only been a month since my first beat came out. Obviously, just over a month now. So we're into the second month of it, and then obviously, I'm trying to keep it at one beat every week kind of thing. And so obviously, that's what it is. Who you talking to is like a phone call. It basically is Discord. Yeah, it's Discord. Exo. Why is it? My saying I didn't want to stream. But yeah, it's Discord call with a friend.
No, no one's listening, but he's talking to himself. He's got friends, so he thought he'd just chat to himself and thought like, hey, I've got subscribers. They'll listen to me talking to this voice inside my head.
Yeah, that's
and
basically
then
me.
Occasionally, that's him.
Yeah. Who is
EXO, anyways?
It's basically another
I'd laugh if people actually believe that you had no friends and that you just chat to yourself on your stream.
If you don't take a shower right now, I will get a whooping. If I don't get a shower, okay, cool. I'm taking like.
If what?
Okay, sure.
I don't take a shower.
Alright, Jesse. Yeah, that's my guy.
TMI, but hey ho.
Yep. Mr. Do karaoke now, man. I'm a bad singer. I could not do karaoke, sadly. I could not do karaoke. Mad. The thing is that for me, I actually know the lyrics of most songs. That makes sense. I'm more the beat. Basically, there's no surprises, but like I'm more intrigued to the beat of a song. I think I'd go no. See, I'm that kind of guy. I want to know the whole song. I know certain sections of a song, and I'll sing that part a bit. But I'm never the guy's gonna be singing the whole thing. That makes sense. That's not me. You know what I mean?
Do you sing in the shower?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm that kind of guy that basically I'm in my thoughts in the shower. I think about my stuff. I think about the day, what I need to do, and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I watched Karate Kid like 10 times. That's two different things. So, I give myself fair enough. Oh, okay, cool. Fair enough. That helps. I think that's going to help you in any way, but sure. Do you beatbox like a G? I can't beatbox either, man. I intended like that, man. I can't do anything like that. That makes sense. I sing in the shower, but it's weird songs, really, so it's fair enough, mate. Like I said, you do you, my guy. Just don't get me involved.
No, like I think sometimes when you have music on and you sing in the shower, it's quite nice little shower rave.
I bet your friend who can talking to you can beatbox. Yeah, 100% she can. 100%. She definitely can. She's gonna do it right now. Go on.
Why are you putting me on the spot? I don't know how to. Oh my god! Back in the day, do you remember that beatbox video that went viral?
Which one?
I'll see if I can find it. But basically, everyone knows how to beatbox. Even you can beatbox, EXO, because all you have to do is say boots and cats, and then you put it together, and everyone will beatbox.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, I've seen that one. No, see, someone just wrote that. Yeah, that's basically the one. No, but the one I'm talking about was from like 2000 and.
Is it a Vine?
7. No, hold on.
I can remember a Vine guy doing it. I was on Vine doing that same thing. In the shower, because my mum is at home and she hates non-holy songs, so I can never put music. Fair enough. I can only put music when my mum's at work. Fair enough. Fair. See, I used to put music in the shower like, when I was younger. Obviously, your parents to get like annoyed. But other than that,
I think it is 12 years ago. It's this guy called Beatbox Joseph.
Beatbox Joseph.
Is it Beatbox? Oh, hold on, let me watch it first.
Because you might have the wrong one, and you're saying that.
Yeah, it is this guy. Beatbox Joseph. It has 4.6 million views.
The one word Joseph, or is it separate?
No, it's Beatbox / Joseph.
Beatbox Joseph. Oh, I know this one. Yeah,
I should have just sent you. I think.
I know.
Yeah, that's the viral video that I'm talking about.
Ah, yeah, I know that. I went to a show as well. I think he got mean for it. Not mean, but it's known for it. Yeah. That's my day. I can't do beatboxing though. It's to do with your throat and stuff. I can't do that. Fair enough, man. Good on you, my guy. Good on you.
My mom hates unholy songs.
Yeah, I'm an only child, my guy. I don't have no siblings. But people are surprised that I don't have siblings somehow, because they seem like I'm not that kind of guy. Were you surprised I didn't have siblings? Taylor.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. I think you're the only one that.
I thought you were talking.
Because you know me personally. I feel like you were surprised when I said I didn't have siblings.
I think I was surprised because you know how because you don't have, it sounds odd, only child syndrome. Yeah. Or the only child disorder, which sounds a bit heavy, but it's more just like with only children, they have this certain clinginess or certain thing that, no, stay forever. I need people to, like, they're just very like suffocating, because obviously they don't have anyone to play with. But then you told me that you had cousins that you were super tight with, so they were your brothers and sisters, so that's why technically you don't feel like an only sibling, because you had others. So it made sense when you were telling me the history. But yeah, I was surprised that you didn't have any. Basically.
Wait, actually, no, you're in trouble. Okay, we're the same, my guy. But yeah, no, I'm like a kind of guy, like my own company.
It's the same with me, fam.
I'm gonna get my own company. I'm happy.
EXO, do you have the only child syndrome? The ones with chaos are just a little bit unlucky.
If parents go to work, they have to babysit. If they're younger siblings, I think I'm saying. Okay, but by the way, wait.
Listen, Jesse, not everyone's older brother is lovely enough to take care of their little siblings. Okay?
No, wait,
just gonna put it out there.
But if you're older, you can take care of you. If you're only child, that's what we're talking about. Then you have to be.
No, but he's right. He wrote, but if you got older brothers, you can take care of you. And I'm like, no, not everyone's older brother.
Oh,
It's lovely.
No, I'm just dumb as if that's fucking. Is that classed as a sin? Oh my god, no.
That's a different. Maybe that's a different kind of syndrome you got going on there.
Jesse, you just stop that, man.
Okay.
Like my sis and my bro, stepsister. But wait, then, Dr. I'm like, mad. Fair enough. They're actually quite older than you. Mad. See, here's the thing: when you have I feel like if you have an older sibling, you're not really.
They treat you like the
My
child. They treat you like they're your dad. They treat you like they're the dad, and I'm like, bro, you're still a brother, you know. You're not my dad. I'm special syndrome. Yeah. You're really special. That's how you say it to EXO. If you ever meet him in real life, yeah, you tap his shoulder, and you're like, you're really special. You know that. And that's how they know that they're a special kind of special.
One of them lives in Germany. Fair enough, man. Shit. But like I said, I never had siblings. Always had the urge to have siblings. Obviously, I had cousins. I think in my family, I'm the only child. That's the only child. Yeah, I mean, everyone else had siblings of some sort. I think my dad's side family, everyone's got 3 kids. My mom's side, everyone's got more than 3, 4, maybe plus kids. I think it's 3 plus kids. Yeah, most people have on mom's side of the family. So yeah, it's always been like a thing where I've been around people who have siblings who are my cousins, but I've never had any sibling myself. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So I've always been, because I'm the youngest as well, from technically on both sides. I'm the youngest on my mum's side. I'm youngest, third youngest on my dad's side. So I've always had that older sibling kind of connection with my cousins. So the cousins will be like my older siblings and tell me what to do and what to do, what kind of stuff. You know what I mean? To a certain degree, but yeah. So I've never been like let loose. Never been pampered as a child. Mace dad's Pokemon bedsheet. Just putting out there, bro. I can't afford it. Basically.
Yeah. EXO, you couldn't be more right. You know what he's got a massive Charmander just chilling on those sheets.
I'm mad. I wish I was a kid. I used to have
and then Charizard pillow. And then Charizard pillows.
Listen, yeah, that might be some man that you'll lay out. Just not disrespect the man like that. But anyway, what I'm saying is, basically, I'm from a poor household, man. Sadly. I wish that basically when I was a kid, yeah, I wanted a Spider-Man one, or like the Power Ranger ones or whatnot. But my parents actually couldn't afford it, so I never had it. So
yeah, same. And even us, Jesse, we all got this 60 million cousins.
Same. I got bare cousins.
Maester's got them. We've got there's too many.
So, I only have like 1 or 2 cousins. What do you mean you only have like 3, 4 cousins? I mean, what do you mean?
Oh my god, it is Charmeleon. Did I say Charmander? It is Charmander.
There is Charmander as well.
Yeah,
I think
it is Charmander.
Charmander's the youngest one. There's Charmander the second one, and Charizard, I think, is the oldest one, right? Is there one in between? I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, he's still in Charmeleon. Charmeleon is the evolution of Charmander, and then Charizard is the eldest.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, it's the last evolution, right?
Yep.
That's what it is, man. My siblings, siblings are cousins, sorry. That's what it is. I know. I'm just trying to divert the conversation now. Don't stay there.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah. But my dad has like 6 brothers and sisters. Fair enough. My mum had like 7 or 8 siblings, and my dad has 4. Obviously including himself.
Who you?
My dad, not me. I'm an only child. What do you mean?
Not you, duh. I'm talking about. That's so peak. You're not gonna have like on your kids.
I know. Obviously, yeah. Basically,
they're not gonna have 50 million cousins.
That's why I'm like trying to find a girl that has like at least a decent amount of siblings. So I can be like, yeah, cool. It's like at least a couple. Least
so they can make up.
They can make it my fault. I'll probably get cool. They've got first cousins and shit. And they've got the first cousin from that side of the family.
That's so funny. Just have a wife who has like 6 siblings, 8 siblings.
Oh, blessed. And I mean, yeah, there you go. Any family gathering event we need, invite them all. It's full.
Exactly.
I gotta go. My phone is super low. See, take care, man. Catch you later, brother, man. Catch you later. Come back after that call, man.
It was nice having you around. Mm-hmm. Enjoy your shower.
I've been training.
Make sure your mum doesn't shout. Make sure your mum doesn't shout you.
Yeah. Bro is making a beat with weird ass vocals.
Snorlax Pokemon because I'm lazy.
Change to be Snorlax. You're Snorlax, right? Yeah, Snorlax was actually. But I think he's one of the. I think he's the most chill Pokemon to have. Oh, you don't do shit for you, but yeah.
He's actually. I think he makes a good. Have you seen those plushies of Snorlax? Like a big teddy bear Snorlax.
Oh no, I know. I know what plushie was for a second. What do you mean by plushie? But Mr. Teddy Bear.
No, I meant like
Nah.
a big teddy bear Snorlax.
No, I've never seen it.
Plushie is like a baby version of a teddy bear, like a massive teddy bear.
Oh, fair. But nah, never seen one. See, I'm not like like I said, I'm not a massive Pokemon enthusiast. That makes sense. Like I watched as a kid, I know certain Pokemons, but that's it. You know what I mean? I don't know the new Pokemons either, like the second or third generation. I think I know the first and second. I think I'm second, but it's mainly first. The rest I don't know.
Okay.
Because apparently I don't know how many generations are there. It's like bare generations apparently. Because I saw basically, do you know when you go like on Amazon and stuff, right? And then you get recommended random shit.
Yeah.
So it's like I think it's like a sale. I think it's like the Amazon sale thing they have. So there's deals, right? And it's like Pokemon something. I'm like, what's Pokemon is this? I looked at it. I think it's like 4th or 5th generation Pokemon. Like, what the fuck? How many generations are there? Apparently there's bare generations. I looked up. I forgot. 8 generations. There you go. 8 generations.
If you want to make me a plushie toy, my favorite is Squirtle. I've got a small Squirtle toy.
Really?
And it like speaks and speaks and everything. It's actually the cutest thing in the world. But if someone makes me a plushie, that would be lovely. Also, Thomas suggested Mega. That's a nice looking Pokemon.
What's that Pokemon?
No, do you know what my favorite is? Mew.
Yeah, of course.
Mew and Squirtle are my favorite.
But Mew's at the next level Pokemon, don't it?
I just feel like Mew's just so sound.
You can talk, right? You can read people's minds as well. Or that Mewtwo. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I think that might be Mewtwo. I like Mew just because.
Is that the cat one, right? Is that cat with a cute cat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mewtwo is like
that's
a bit
Mewtwo,
different.
Mewtwo,
Mewtwo reminds me of. Do you know in Yu-Gi-Oh? Do you know who in Dragon Ball Z Frieza?
Yeah.
That's what Mewtwo reminds me of.
Fair.
Mewtwo and Frieza, they're
the same color scheme. They're the same color scheme. Yeah, I thought that.
They should have a battle and see who wins.
I think he will win. Frieza, I think won't win.
Mew?
Yeah, I think
really?
Mewtwo would win, not me. Mewtwo. I think so. Because Mewtwo, that's why he has bare powers. That's why I think like he's pretty powerful. If I'm not wrong.
I don't think Frieza has a lot of powers.
He's strong. I don't think he has that kind of power where he could. I think he has like those laser shits, isn't it? I've forgotten the moves now. I haven't seen the Frieza saga for a minute. But like.
No, I haven't seen Dragon Ball Z in a while.
Again, which Frieza though? The first one, not the Rebirth Frieza, or not the gold, like the new ones, the levels.
I'm just talking about the regular purple Frieza.
Yeah. Not the most recent, the gold version of him. I didn't think saying
there's a gold version. No, the pink one.
Pokemon. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, mate. That's what happens in this podcast.
I didn't think saying you have Pokemon Betchu was right in a full conversation. Listen, once you put something out there, we're just stuck on it.
Basically, we're looking for topics. If you talk about something, we're gonna move on to that. That's why we're so basically.
That's exactly what it is. That's why we're called wafflers.
Basically,
we waffle a bunch of shit about a lot of stuff.
Exactly, because basically, when the first
you
two podcasts
we
did,
we'll say something back.
The first two podcasts we did, we had like a call. We'll talk about this topic. We'll talk about marriage, talk about friendships. But somehow, when someone types something in chat, we'll just go off into a tangent and talk about that and forget the main topic. That's why I thought this time we're not going to put no topic in the chat. We're just going to waffle and just talk. And we talk about whatever we want to talk about and what people want to talk about. That's what we're going to do. So at least that way it's more like people can partake in it a bit more and have a nice little conversation with it. Instead of like us having a whole conversation and you guys can't really like partake in it. And if you have interest in it, you can partake. You don't, you obviously can change to something else later down the line. I mean, you never know. That's what it is. That's what I find. That's what I find. This is more cool to do than a thing. What's your favorite Pokemon game? See, I've never played Pokemon game. I'm not gonna lie to you. As I said, as a kid.
Oh, I love. Isn't it Emerald and Ruby? I think those were my two favorites.
Shit, fair enough. Like I couldn't afford
on Game Boy though.
Yeah, I had a Game Boy Advance.
Was it on Game Boy?
It
was on Game Boy.
Must be.
So when Pokemon Emerald and Ruby on Game Boy, that was. I think those were quite good games. You know, I still have them.
Is it? Fair enough.
I still have those two games, and I still have my Game Boy.
Does it work though?
Yeah.
Oh,
and do you know what the coolest thing is? Do you know back then? Do you know when you couldn't play in the dark?
Yeah, no, you had to get a little clip-on thing.
So you had to have like those clip-on light stuff to play in the dark, and you don't like. I found this, so I have that with my Game Boy, and then I turned the light on, and it still works. But I found it so odd that we had technology that you couldn't use in the dark, and that you had to get like an attachment to play in the dark.
No.
And it's just like interesting to see how far we've come in technology. But yeah, I have the Game Boy with the
Fair
light thing and the 2 games.
What I said, on YouTube, mad unlucky, man. YouTube
Why
like
is
Thomas,
that
man.
a bad word?
I don't think so. I think YouTube just doesn't like Thomas. That's all it is.
Maybe he spelt it wrong.
I don't know, because apparently he's in his own stream as well. His comments get deleted. Apparently.
Oh,
His own
maybe
stream.
YouTube just hates him.
Basically, he's basically a tested.
How old is Thomas?
I think he's like what, 12?
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
He's in year 8
Is he year 7?
or year 9.
He's in year 8, I think.
Year
Must be
8.
Must be 8. Oh, must be year 7
Year
actually.
8.
He must be year 7. Must be year 7. Must be
You're in
eight.
year 7, you're 11, no?
Year 7 is yeah. You start at 11, but you end up being 12 at the end of the year, right?
Oh, okay.
That's how it works. Isn't it?
Oh, he's in year 7. Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
knew it.
I'm trying to refuse to treat him like a child. Because obviously when people are that age, they hate it, innit? They're like, no, I'm not a child, I can do the
See,
and they go into one of those.
Yeah, I don't think I ever treat someone like a child. I think if I saw like a 4-year-old, I still want to treat them like a child. If they can talk to me.
No, but I just think, oh my god, I just want to reply like, oh my god, you're in year 7. You're such a cute little boy. Like, oh my god, you're so small. That's not what I'm tempted to do and say. But then it really demoralizes this person into thinking that they're just some sort of baby, but they're not. But I just think that because year 7's so far away for me, that I'm like, oh my god, that's so age, cute. Man. Year 7, that's so adorable.
It's only half your age, so calm down.
Yeah. No, I know it's half my age, but year 7 feels so far away that I'm like, holy shit,
you know what's
man.
so mad? I remember the first day I went
young.
to my secondary, to both secondaries. So I went to one in
what?
I went to East, obviously, that's my first.
Oh, okay.
And I moved to obviously here in year 7. And I went there,
Yeah.
I still remember my first day. When I went there. Now, I met with, obviously, the thing is that the day ones I have from that secondary are still my day ones, technically.
Listen, EXO, I don't know who you're fooling. You're a special kind of somebody, so I doubt you were anywhere that age in year 7. If anything, you're 15 and you're in year 7.
No, he's talking about he's talking about his brain's age when he was in year 7. So he was 11 physically, but by his brain he was still 3.
Oh,
that's what he's talking about.
No, he's saying I was 3 in year 7 because I got a big brain. That means
but his brain was basically the size of age like a year 3, a 3-year-old, but he's actually 11 years old physically. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
That's
what was
that's
that, bro? Are you saying? Do you know how you got like Sheldon Cooper, who's like, oh yeah, I finished university at 12 or 11 or whatever. Like I thought that's kind of the gist of what he was saying. I was like, excuse me, you just said to me that you're really special.
That's what I'm saying. He's special. Think about it. A man who's 11 has the size of a 3-year-old's brain. Like, imagine, that's special.
No, but I'm saying like special. You know, like, you're so special. That's special. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know.
I feel like me just saying special in different tones, you know what special means. Like saying, oh no man, you're like really special to me, compared to you're really special. There's really different tones and volumes that you say that you can really change the meaning of the word.
Nah, I thought EXO, man.
How old is EXO? We don't know. EXO, how old are you?
At the start of my secondary, we had police involved as some guy made false claims about someone, and that someone chased after him and had to get talked by the police in school. Mad. We never had false claims.
That's still happening. It's nice to know that's still happening. Keeping the secondary school culture alive.
But he's saying someone falsely accused him. False claims. But in my secondary, it was real claims.
No. False claims. The thing is, police need to get involved at least sometime in your secondary school life. So it's nice to know that that's still the culture that's going on. Because even in my secondary school, police got involved. Bears.
Oh my god, it was just funny. Basically,
someone tried to stab someone with a butter knife. It didn't work clearly because it's a butter knife. Because that's the only utensils we have in it. They're not going to give you a steak knife at school. So someone tried to stab someone with a butter knife, and I just found it super funny because I'm like, that's not the greatest of knives to use, but hey ho.
Mad. But that's funny though. In my secondary, there's a police involvement one time, or a couple times actually, a few times actually, I'd say that like many times. So basically, I don't know how many schools have it, but my school is a very common thing to fight other schools. Okay, like every school obviously will gather up to fight other schools, right? So at one time, these two schools gathered up, and the police were literally there nearby, and they were getting chased. So they all called people in. Bro, one guy basically was in that graveyard area. So one guy ran into a graveyard and broke his leg, or fractured it, or some sort. I thought that's the worst thing to do. Like trying to run away from.
That's so big.
You're trying to run away, and you had to injure yourself with a crystal or something like that. I think what it was, and it was funny.
Oh my god.
And what was funnier, that he did a race with someone that obviously was okay, but he's very slow at running. He's obviously he has no health conditions. He's fine, healthy and all that stuff. He still beat him in a race with one leg.
Oh. With one? Oh wow. Jeez. Okay.
So my guy was like hopping and stuff. It was funny. It was really funny. It was
shit, man.
It was really funny. It was cool though. Oh god, everyone was laughing at the guy who actually got beaten. It was funny, but he was known for not running fast. He wasn't very athletic, so. But it was sad. How can a guy with one leg beat you?
That's so peak. How did one guy? That's like this EXO just pulling out the stops. I'm assuming the EXO is just really special. That's how it is now. He set that tone in my head.
Wow.
I don't know how old he is, but I just feel like that's the tone he set now. So all I think about is him being super special.
Yeah.
Have you seen? What is it? What's the show called? Atypical on Netflix.
Nope.
That's how I'm imagining EXO. It's a TV series. I don't think it's not for you.
Okay,
it's not. I wouldn't recommend it to you. I would say that the main character. That's how I'm imagining EXO.
Fair enough.
It's just about a white family and then their special child and his experience to go through school.
Okay, fair enough. Kind of cool. It's interesting seeing that kind of
and
life.
Him
and
like
see...
making. It's fine. I like to be underestimated. Oh.
Fair enough.
And then my guy pulls out all the stops, and then you're like, "Oh my god, I never expected that from you." And then that's how you get more surprised. Because you'd rather be underestimated than overestimated.
Okay, yeah. True. That's very true. I'll come on that pressure.
Because then you have the ability to surprise people. Not disappoint people.
There's always I love the impression when someone underestimates you and you actually do well, you see their face afterwards, and like that face you see afterwards is like it's basically it makes your day.
Fully.
It makes your day.
Fully.
Like, bitch, what? What were you saying about me? What were you saying about what? Makes me feel like yes. Yeah, I mean, what are you having, Thomas? Mate?
Yeah.
You saying omnom? Mo? What? It's in reverse, I guess.
Can you hear the fireworks?
No. I heard one.
Okay.
I heard that. Octane shocks as well. So Octane's the character in the game I play, Apex. And he basically uses a drug to run faster. So he drugs himself. That's what the premise is of his character.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what he's talking about. But you know, I don't know. For me,
would you ever have drugs?
What do you mean? Would you ever have?
Like, do you think like you'd ever just have a drug, your go-to drug?
I wouldn't say I won't, because it's already happened. So I can't really say I won't.
Because I know there's a stigma like drugs are bad for you, don't do it, la di da di da. But yeah, calm. But the feeling you get from them, I assume.
Obviously, but it's temporary.
It's
only a temporary thing, isn't it?
I get that.
So obviously, at the end of the day, it's still.
That's why it's your go-to drug, because it's more like,
you'll never
that's the
level
drug
of smart. You'll never level of smart. If you can actually count to potato, that's another level, mate. Even I can't do that.
I'm actually smart. I can count 2.
Potato, easy. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what EXO reminds me of? He feels like, do you know those people that you think are just so dumb, and then they do like they get, I don't know, they don't they just go to the test and then they bust like, oh yeah, I got an A, and you're sitting there like, bruv.
No, I mean
How?
EXO's that kind of guy who's actually decently smart, but he acts dumb.
No, I think he's secretly smart.
No,
he doesn't let people know that he's smart.
I was saying he's smart, but he acts dopey. He's like one of those guys.
Yeah, he's one of those. So when they bust out with good grades, you just get so baffed because you're like, bruv, you act like a clown. How the hell are you getting these A's?
I mean, acting dumb. He's acting dopey.
No,
just,
the
making
aftermath
jokes.
would be too much to be a part of. So I said, oh.
The prison if you went there.
I heard EXO's acting dumb.
That sounds so hood right when he said that. Okay, anyway.
It's the way you have to say it out loud.
That
EXO's
actually
acting
was me,
dumb, yeah? You're acting dumb!
I used
And you
to
just
give you
emphasize
high
on dumb. That actually was me, lol, at school. Yeah.
Obviously.
See, I told you, I can suss out EXO.
Got number 1 in my class, fair enough. It was just there among the stream player. Hi there, man. That's the one.
Welcome to the stream.
Hi, as if I mean, fair enough. Like I said.
Yeah, we understood what you meant.
Yeah. So when we're talking about like, when I say, okay, we shouldn't be talking about too much obviously YouTube and shit. But like, taking it doesn't mean you get addicted to it. Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't take too much of it in general. Like people, here's the thing: why they the type of things you use, you shouldn't take things that would actually cause you harm. Yeah, I mean, like anything that makes you addicted to it means it causes harm. It means you get addicted to it. So never have anything that would harm you. That's how I say at the end of the day. I mean, like,
yeah,
that's how it is. Even alcohol.
Wait, how old is EXO then if he's smoking?
Well, EXO must be quite of age. I don't think he's young. He's got a beard, so yeah, it must be a decent
Do you think he's our age? Or do you think he's in his teenager still?
I don't think he's a teenager. I think he's older because he's got a beard. So that would be a teenager. Actually, never know. I used to know bear man.
Bro, you had a beard at 12, okay?
I haven't smoked in 8 years. I quit smoking cigarettes with only willpower. Fair enough. I think he must be of age then. Is it 8 years? Unless my guy's a young smoker. They're one of those kids.
You smoked at the age of 10!
Imagine. Not even 10, man. If he's like a teenager.
I know, because in my head I'm like,
teenager.
oh, what if he's 18? That means he started smoking when he was like 10.
In America, would they give, if you stressed, but low levels of it? Of course, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They give you weed if you stress. Yeah, like doctor's prescription.
Yeah, of course. But like in general, like, I feel
how
like
old is CJ?
he's 18. I'm not even a teenager, fair
Okay.
enough. Obviously, we don't know exactly what we're saying on it in general. That's what we're saying, like, oh.
Wait, yeah. I'm not obviously I figured. So that means he's in his 20s. That's what I'm going with.
Most probably, or like early 30s.
Because he said he hasn't smoked in 8 years, so I'm gonna assume he started smoking when he was 15, 16. Because some people start hella young, like when they're in year 10, year 11.
Course,
some people start smoking then.
Oh, bro.
So I said that if he started smoking when he was like 16.
Oh my god, let me tell you something. Let me tell you a story. So my friends used to smoke.
He's 20, so, yeah.
So my friends used to smoke in secondary. So my friends used to smoke. Quite a friend of mine. So one day we're at the park. People must be like, what, 14, 15 years old, very young. And like he's smoking. Like, yo, you wanna try some? And I was like, nah, I'm good. And then Mock is basically like to me, yeah, if you do it, I'll do it. You're trying to get me to do it, right? So then,
oh, I love those people because deep down they want to do it. They just want the comfort of someone else.
Let me tell you. So that you do it, I'll do it. Okay, fuck it, I'll do it. I did it. I fucked it hard. I did it bad. So bad. I was like coughing. Oh. Basically, I inhaled it wrong somewhat over the year. And then Mux was like, nah, I'm not doing it.
Oh,
I'm not doing it. I did it. I'm not doing it. Yeah, I mean, but that's what it is, though. But I was like, I'm mad. But at least I got to explain. Basically, I had, obviously, it's only 15. I'm never going to be able to do it straight away. But then, yeah, as time went on.
Yeah.
I mean, best thing to learn, I say shisha is a good place to learn how to, if you want to learn how to smoke.
Or just stay away from it all.
I'm saying if you want to, I don't think you have to.
That's also a shout.
Yeah, but if you don't
I
want to.
haven't done shisha, you know that weird.
Really?
I have never touched it. Yeah.
Mad, fair enough.
Never vaped, never done the shisha.
Yeah, vape, I say vape I can get. Vape is more like, it's like a secondary to smoking.
My mum does that.
I'll give you a clue. I'm not. Fair enough. But yeah, no, I heard.
I genuinely think I think he's 25. I was gonna say 24, but I'm bumping it up to 25, 26.
Yeah, I think he's around our age, yeah, most likely. But what I was gonna say was basically, yeah, basically, I heard that.
That interests me. I don't know. It just never interested me.
See, now I got into shisha because of my cousins. So one of my cousins, basically, he bought a house and whatnot, and like I went to stay at his house for the first time at some point. When after his marriage, he got married and whatnot because he got a house and whatnot. So one day they were doing shisha. I think I was like, what? When you get married, you got married in 10. Obviously, I mean, I was 15.
No, but that's because you did it because everyone else is doing it. And
it was only me, him, and his missus. There's only 3 of us. So basically,
no, I get that. But for me, I get invited to like, shisha parties. Yeah. And everyone shisha except me. I'm literally just there for company.
See, fair enough. See, I went there to stay. They was doing shisha, and I was like, cool. Do you want to try it? I tried it. They basically told me how to do shisha. That's all it was. So
it's
he told me.
It's quite nice though. Like the smell of it.
Yeah, obviously apple flavor. I think he had apple flavor. Actually, yeah, it's clean.
Yeah,
man.
you get all these
nice. I think strawberry lace is pretty nice. Strawberry lace is nice. Strawberry lace is pretty nice.
Everyone likes to have mint double apple or something like that.
Yeah, double apple. That's a very common one. That's a common one. But mine, I like strawberry lace.
Iron brew was the popular
I haven't tried it. No, I've never tried iron brew. People were telling me about that as well.
Everyone's been about that.
Yeah, I mean, but no, I've had but strawberry lace is nice, man. Maester, have you ever heard of Dr. Longlow? Are you talking about Dr. Fat Fingers? You talking about her? I'm joking. Oh man, it's rude. I'm joking.
I mean, I'm not like against it, but I don't know. Don't actively see me doing it. I mean, once in a while. Yeah, like some people they call like social smokers. So they only do it when they're at parties or when they're with other people. They don't actually do it by themselves.
But yeah, I heard that. Like same, yeah. So I've done obviously. Some people have it in their house. They have a whole shisha thing at home and whatnot. I'm never gonna do that.
Yeah, we have that. We got that whole shebang going on. We had a whole shisha cafe going on at one point.
Yeah, I know that. You mean your brother?
Yeah, we just say we to just everything.
We.
Sometimes I talk about myself, and I just say we.
Fair enough.
So I'm like, we're doing this, or like, oh, we went to the supermarket, and then someone will be like, who's we? And I'll just be like, me.
It's not for the third person.
I went by myself because sometimes I feel like saying I did something, or like, do you know when you want to say like a caring message?
Yeah.
I want to say like I care about you, but then I feel like I sounds too close or too much that I want to lessen the I care about you to we care about you. But we is still me, but I'm acting like there's a whole field of people that care about you when it's just me. So I'm like, oh no, we care about you. We're always here if you want to talk. Mm-hmm. But this we that I sent a message to is just I. And I found it insanely stupid that I can't just say I care and you can come to me. It's more like, we're here.
So that's a very well-known doctor. Thomas, a world-renowned doctor. He's not a doctor. He's also a plumber. He's also a scientist. He's also a I don't even call it a police officer. He's many things. He's many things. He's a man of many trades.
Yeah, see, Ruhi's getting it. I don't want to get too deep about the fact that I care, so I like to distribute the care into the we rather than the I. Like, if I'm messaging someone that I'm not super close with, but is still, like, a good friend of mine, and you want to be like, oh, we care about you, or, like, I love you, and I care about you, that's too much. It has to be, we love you, and we care about you.
Oh, my God. Like, so, that's funny. I have that kind of pain sometimes as well. I'm typing, and I'll just type the wrong thing. So my fingers... Basically, I got to use the nail.
You got fat fingers.
I got my thumbs are just painful, man. Like, I try and click on
something. You know how I know? Because my rings don't fit on your fingers.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's how I know you got some, not really fat fingers, but just they just don't fit.
Big fingers, yeah. I don't think I've got fat fingers. It's big fingers. That makes sense. They got girth.
Yeah, they're just average looking. They're just normal. Who's Jake?
That's
Monday.
That's Jesse.
Isn't that Jesse?
That is Jesse.
Yeah, I thought so.
Account, yeah. But yeah, I thought that, man. And you say I got fat fingers. Yeah, I know. That's what I say because I can say it technically. That's why I can say it. No one else can say it except for me. And you can't. You can say it to me because you got fat fingers. Because they're both fat finger gang. You know what I mean? That's what it is. I bet my hands. I've been in kind of fat compared to some other people. Yeah, I mean.
What's that?
No, basically, I bet my hands don't even count as fat. To me, my fat fingers technically. I bet them someone. Your hands ain't fat. That's not fat, and be like, oh, okay, thanks. But yeah, I don't think my hands are pretty. I haven't got thin hands to make that fingers. Let's make that simple as. Yeah, I mean, simple as, keep it simple. But yeah, her rings, she has bare rings. She bears bare rings, like bare.
Hey, that's my look. I have. Oh, speaking of more rings, I want to buy more rings. I've got. But the thing is, the rings I'm looking at, they're quite expensive. So I'm just waiting to either they go on sale or if I'm willing to just give my money to buy these rings. But I want a whole set. So I want all of my fingers to have rings on them. So then I can have a daily set. So obviously currently I have a dragon.
Yeah.
I have a dragon ring, then I have my emerald ring, then I have the one with the anatomical heart in it.
Yeah.
I've got a diamond ring, and then got 2 bands, and the 2 bands, one on either thumb.
But they're not actually legit bands, they're rings that like just plain rings. That's what they mean.
Yeah, they're plain rings, but they have like a name on it, or they have like an engraved text on it. And so like I put them on each finger as they go, but I feel like I want. Mesa would look at my fingers and be like, okay, I think you've got too many. But because I see some of my other fingers are a bit blank, I feel like I need more. She compares
her full hands compared to like a blank hand. She's like, this looks too blank. This is empty. I need to have something there. That's
like my one hand, like all of my fingers are covered except my pinky. But then on my other hand, only my thumb and my ring finger are covered. So it's all a bit
fair enough.
Thingy.
And
that's why they don't fit you. Because my ring size clearly is not your
I think your thumb
size.
ring fit me, right? My finger.
Yeah, my thumb is probably the same size as your finger.
Yeah, I remember that. Because I remember putting a dragon one, it got stuck, right? Or one of the rings got stuck on my fingers. I had to take off to force it out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, drop a like if you ever sniffed your fingers. I think everyone sniffed their fingers at some point.
I had to because of my rings. Because when I left my ring on too tight or thingy, it leaves this weird sweat smell. So you have to make sure that
you like touch something as well.
Because I slept. Because I never took this ring off for 4 years. I just slept with this one. Like this ring was like on my finger for 4 years. So when I finally took it off after like 4 years, trust me, it was not a nice smell.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I had the ring as well at one point, a middle finger on my right hand for years.
Okay.
But then my hands got big. So basically I had to remove it.
How did you gain weight on your fingers?
Huh?
How did you gain weight on your fingers?
I don't know. I was in secondary, innit? So I was in secondary, I used to wear it. Like from like I think it's year 8 to like year 11. But then when I was in year 11 it started hurting, basically obviously to put it on and off. Because the bone was hurting there to put it on and off the bone area. So obviously as time went on, I said I can't wear this no more. I stopped wearing it, and then it just doesn't come on no more. Basically, like if I tried to put it in, I would not be able to take it out. That's what it was. Because leaving basically, when you wear a ring, obviously it's too tight for your ring, and basically it's basically a hole. Basically the shape. If you take off the shape, is still there of the ring on your finger. That's how I know it's tight for you.
Yeah, that's because the ring is too tight. Yeah, that's for me. The ring is too tight. The ring sort of engraves your skin.
That's what it is.
But yeah, that means.
How did we get to the subject of sniffing ring fingers? That's Jesse being sus, man. That's Jake as he's come through here with his account. That's Jake being sus, man. He's talking about sussy things, and that's how it leads to it. You wasn't ChapoGoated. I can already hear my guy. Do you know someone? What do you mean, Mister? You know someone? What do you mean I know someone?
Oh. What? No, I'm talking to Ruhi. Like
It makes the
I like
red one.
she said she likes fingers on the middle finger, but I like rings on the thumb. Those are that's my ideal place. And
Do you
do
know
you know
a
a
girl?
girl?
Well,
He knows lots of girls. What girl do you want to know about?
oh my god.
Also, have you ever had a shitty ring and then your ring goes green or your finger goes green when you like wash your hands or something?
Nope.
Back in the day when you used to buy shitty rings and then they go green. That's not. I would just invest in rings from the get go if I were you, but never buy shitty rings and then they start going all green. What? Do you know a girl like a crush? That's cute. What? Lol. I'm very
But he
confused. I
knows
feel like
me. Oh, if I say X-Ray, I think Dr. PM were a bit too quick. He responded a bit too quick. I think that's what happened here. Okay. I think she's like, do you know a girl? And Dr. PM was like, yes, he knows me, that she's a girl. And then obviously before she typed that in, CJ put in like a crush. That's what happened there. Wait.
Oh.
So yeah.
Yeah, Mason got lots of crushes. Who do you want to start with?
Okay, no, let's stop that.
You can tell that I'm taking the piss because of the voice that I do.
Because some people may not
it's
get
more
sarcasm, man. So people don't get sarcasm.
No, that's what I mean. Like, no, because he's like, Mason, do you know somebody? Do you know a girl? And then you're like, yeah, he knows lots of girls. What girl do you want to know about? And then he's like, oh no, but you need to have a crush on them. And you're like, yeah, Mason got crushes on lots of people. Lots of people got crushes on Mason. And you gotta say it like that, like super sarcastically, super dumb. And then that way, the dumbest person in the room understands that you're sarcastic. Because if you say like, oh yeah, do you know a girl? You're like, of course he knows a girl. Do you get what I mean? That's different.
Fair. Yeah, of course I know a girl. Have a crush on a girl? No. I'm a grass man. I'm stuck at home. I don't see anyone. Let him as a crush on.
What? Wait. What are you lying for?
What do you mean?
Doctor is not a girl, only an illusion.
Wow. Does a crush on Caustic? Wow. Of course, is a kind of a character in Apex.
I assume so. Anything that doesn't make sense, I just think that it's all Apex related.
Yeah.
Thick.
He's a big character. He's a bit thick. He's the big boy. I say that. So that's why I call him thick. Thick.
Caustic Apex. Okay, I see you. Ruhi. Is that who you're into, yeah? Okay.
Turn me off. You mean cocks?
It's funny.
What? Oh, caustic meaning cockstick. If someone said cockstick, bear quick. You think it's saying caustic. Did I get you? Because I think I said that. Did I say that? I think I might have said that. Bear quick at one point as well. I think I actually didn't have said cockstick at some point. But without being, if I was trying to say caustic, I think I said cockstick.
Wow. What is it?
I just say it was me. It was me. I remember now. Fuck. I did it bare quick, man. I did it bare quick.
I just say it really slow. I'm like, I don't even know what the word is.
Caustic. What are you talking about?
Caustic.
Yeah, caustic. Yeah, caustic, yeah.
Caustic.
I don't know if I said bare slow. It's like you're trying to be very careful when you say it.
Yeah, I feel like I don't want to say it. So I'm like saying it super slow, like caustic.
I think, bro, okay, that's the one time I ever used that word hip. It's one time.
What did you use?
So basically,
oh my God, don't say you actually use that.
No, basically, I was talking about a teacher. I think I was talking about a teacher, and like he was one of those like this. Yeah. Like basically, I was trying to reference him as he used to reference himself. He said that as a hip teacher. And I said he basically called like he's hip, and I said it, oh, he was one of those hip teachers. I'm like, fuck. I said it.
Oh, look at you showing your age, you old man.
Wow. Don't worry, you're only a year behind me. That's cool.
No, listen, I'm young. I'm like EXO. I'm basically 7 in my brain.
They need to just
Technically, that's not. I'm literally 12. If anything, I know. I'm 12.
Fair
Regardless of how old I ever become, my brain functions as a 12-year-old.
I was today by YouTube. But Google must be destroying my chat, man. Google, fuck off.
What happened?
Google's doing it to Dr. Pim as well now. Talk so fast sometimes it sounds like he goes from English to Japanese mid-sentence. I know. I do talk very quick. I blame my northern cousins, because northerners talk rapid when they're talking to each other, and I've kind of got that from them.
Yeah, but they sound really funny sometimes.
I know what northerners are saying because I've got northern cousins, so they all talk back. Birmingham, Bradford, all those areas.
Yeah, same.
I mean, so when they talk, basically I had like cousins who are twins, and they'll talk rapid to each other. Like basically the twins, they understand each other. Because I was obviously used to look after them as a kid sometimes. I got the hang of how they talk. So if they talk rapid to each other, I will be able to understand the conversation, and they'll talk rapid to me as well sometimes. That's what it was. But I feel like I do talk fast. I definitely do. But you're able to understand it if you're able to understand fast people talking.
I feel like I don't talk that quickly. Well, I feel like I talk not too slow but not too quick. It's just alright.
I live in Yorkshire and me and you sound like a different language. I heard that. Like, I don't know. I feel like Yorkshire feels like the more of a cute English. Like on road. I mean, that kind of stuff. On road. Instead of saying I'm on road, I'm on the road. I'm on road.
We're like, I'm on route. And then you're like, no, I'm on road.
Yeah, I mean, that's
to be fair, that's the same with me. Sometimes when I get super excited about something, or like I need to tell someone this information, I can talk like really quickly. But that depends on what I'm saying. I think for me, it depends on the topic at hand that I would talk super quick or not. Yeah, it is in the UK. That is correct. 5 marks to CJ.
It is in the UK. I don't understand who's not talking like MMA. Cool, fair. Sometimes if I'm just feeling crazy, I'm just chatting the most at someone. Fair.
I feel that.
I feel like for me, I do talk rapid, man. Oh, it's the worst of it.
So now in Taylor's head, I'm a special potato who talks posh.
No, he didn't say he talks posh. I don't think Normans talk posh. I don't think Normans talk posh. Let's be honest. I don't think I've seen it. I've never. Okay, at least I've not met a Northerner.
They don't talk posh. I don't think so. No. I don't think you're posh. It's just the way, because we say en route, and obviously you say on road.
I think it's more like you have a slang of your own.
It's more like funny rather.
But it sounds as like cute slang. Like, it feels like it's not like a rough slang. If that makes sense.
Yeah, because the way you say it as well. Because we always say it really harshly. We're like, oh, en route. Like, you just got this really rough thing that we got going on in London. Whereas in Yorkshire, it's
Bro, I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah. I just don't want... There's one thing I don't like. Obviously, I know it's not a bad thing. But basically, Northerners, they're so ready to talk with people.
What?
They like talking to each other up north.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you go to a local chippy and they're still having the whole conversation. No, in the supermarket. Even anywhere. Anyway, if you go to like a local chippy and they start talking to you about how it's a lovely thing, blah blah, and all that kind of stuff. It's like, I don't know, how do you talk about random shit? They talk about random stuff. And I'm like, bro.
Yeah, like when I was up north for the little bit, I would go to Tesco, and this lady goes like, oh, I'm just at the supermarket. I've got to feed 4 children, and I'm like, hello, where is what? I'm just looking for cheese, and you're out here telling me all about your life. And I didn't even ask for it. There was no hello. There was no how are you. There was just oh yeah, I need to feed 4 of my children, and I'm just not gonna lie to you. This. And I'm like, excuse me.
Okay.
Can you not see my headphones? Can you not see my earphones? They're there for a reason. Why are you chatting to me in the milk aisle about your children's lives that I do not care about?
You know, the thing is that they don't start from that though. They'll start from asking you a question about something in the shop, and then that's how they get your attention.
No. Manchester's very different.
Oh.
Preston, all of those areas, they're hella different. They just jump into like, oh, I got 4 kids to feed. Especially when you're lurking about trying to look for something. They know that you're going to be there for a bit. You're not just grabbing and going.
The truth is, Northerners have too much free time. That's why they're willing to talk to everyone. That's the true thing. That's a simple fact. If you have free time, you can live up north. You won't have free time because you're going to talk to everyone. And whilst in London, everyone's busy, so no one has the time to talk to anyone. That's all it is. That's the difference. This is
Yeah,
London.
like I like the countryside. Like I like having neighbors. Like we have like street parties, and obviously you wouldn't have that in London or whatever, depending on
It's
where
too
you
busy,
live.
yeah,
But I
generally.
think I'm a people person, so that's why I'm not fussed about Northerners talking to me or chatting to me and stuff like that. Because I'm okay with that. I'm good with talking to strangers. So, but I understand if you take it like a actual genuine Londoner up
Hmm.
north, it's gonna be hella different.
Yeah, London at night is quiet as well here, man. Like at least if you live like near a residential area, it's quite quiet. Obviously, no one's gonna be. Obviously, I live near a busy road, and obviously a main road, so I do hear cars or ambulances or fire things go past my house. Cause I live near a busy road. But if you live near a busy road, you'll be quiet as well outside.
I live on a quiet road, so I don't hear none of that.
Yeah, so
Mostly, mainly.
I'm not surprised. As I say, I've lived both my lifestyle. Okay, where I lived, both houses I lived in so far in my life, they've all been on busy areas, like busy streets. Like the first house I lived in was in near like those like basically it's near a parade. The parade means basically like the best shops, the local shops, and there's a pub and whatnot and what stuff. Where I used to live in the main road. I used to live off a main road, not the main road itself. But I used to live off a main road, and that main road had like pubs, like shops, like corner shops, chicken chip shops, all that stuff, all that stuff there. And so night and weekends is loud. Everyone at the pub, everyone's like there's a party in the pub or something like that. It's bare loud. And obviously it's always noise outside my house. Cars are going by and all that stuff's going by. So I've always been I've never been in like a quiet area. And when I go to a quiet area, I find it weird. I find it unsettling. If that makes sense. I don't feel at peace. I feel more like it's like an eerie silence. There's a silence where you feel like this doesn't feel right. There's like, if you get what I'm trying to say, that's what it feels like to me at least. You know what I mean? I've obviously been living in the city for years. I know I smell weed, but I can't.
Yeah, weirdly enough, a lot of Londoners that live not in Central don't actually go into Central all that much.
Bro, I've not seen the whole of Central. I'm gonna be honest. Like I've never been to Canary Wharf. Never been there.
You've never been to Canary Wharf? Are you okay?
Never. I
feel
don't
like
go
that's
see.
somewhere-
I've never been to sea. Like I've been to sea, but I've never been to that side of the sea.
That's not city. That's Canary Wharf is east.
I know, but I've never been to that side of it. That makes sense.
Oh, okay.
I've never been that east.
Interesting.
I mean, I've never been that far. If I go to east, I
You've
go
been
to
Shoreditch?
Essex. Shoreditch. Yeah, I've been Shoreditch. Yeah, but I've been Shoreditch for course. We went to Fingham that time for my birthday.
We did.
Yeah, the table tennis thing, man. That's in Shoreditch.
That's
isn't it?
Old Street.
Where's Shoreditch at then?
I guess yeah, Shoreditch is
Yeah,
not
Shoreditch.
far away
It's not
from
from
there.
there. It's near, isn't it? It's literally just literally right there. Innit? If you go further down.
Yeah.
I was about to say. Your mic is cutting out randomly in between. It basically becomes bare quiet. I don't know why.
Oh, can you hear me now?
You're fine, but basically your voice will go bare low. But I can hear you just about. That makes sense. And then you get a filter on your voice. Like basically
Oh,
this.
that's weird. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how
I
to
don't know
explain
why
it.
that's.
I think every time I talk, you become like quieter.
Okay, hold on. I'm putting
Less,
my,
very low crime where I live. Yeah, where I live is quite high crime. It's not quite. Basically, car insurance is expensive where I live, man. Because of the crime rate in my area.
How about now?
Oh,
Hello.
Yeah, there you go. Nice. But yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of in between. That's all it was. That's all it was.
No, I moved because my laptop was dying. Not that that
Ah.
would make a difference. But I wasn't in the same position I was before, so I've been moving about.
Fair. But yeah, no, bro, Middlesbrough is so dodgy. My brother that used to live here had a crackhead at his door every day. Mad. That's my old area. I remember my old area, man. My old area was full of crackheads. Not gonna lie to you. My old area was full of crackheads. You see them like out on the streets and whatnot. Easy funny. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Once I saw someone get stabbed first day I was in LA. Oh, we talk about that kind of stuff. My neighbor got stabbed in my old house. So his wife. Yeah, basically, I think his wife or someone basically had some sort of issue with someone else. They came in and stabbed the husband. I think that's what it was.
Jesus.
Yeah. I was a kid. That thing happened.
We've not got stuff like that here.
Yeah, and then one time my
I've
neighbors.
I've got quite a nice.
My neighbors were gang members. More of my neighbors were gang members. So
How
an
long?
opposite gang member came through and threw a petrol bomb at their house. And obviously I let their house to ignite, and I was there because we were next door. So obviously, yeah, I was born in a rough area, man. When I was young. My area wasn't nice. It was a messed up area, man. But yeah, so that's what it was. So, but yeah, no. the time, man. That's cool, man. Take care. Dr. PM. Catch you later. I've ordered pizza today.
See.
You cut out.
Bye. Oh no.
He said
Hello.
see and he cut out. That's what I heard.
See. Bye.
There you go.
I'll miss you and I'll chat to you next month.
Yeah, next month.
If you miss me, you can always just message me on Discord.
Yeah, she's always available for you. Just for you though. No one else.
Yeah, just for you. If anybody else messages me on Discord, I'm not replying. But for Ricky, I always will reply.
She's always prepared. She's ready for it. She's down to take a conversation. Stockton was a weed farm. Bro, just talking about my uncle. So I went to my dad's older brother's house. Literally, it's opposite his house. There was a weed farm. People were renting the house, and they were basically farming weed there. And obviously, they were selling it from there. And obviously, the day we went to visit, they got raided somehow, and it was just funny. Oh my god, we just saw them get obviously empty at the place, arresting those guys and whatnot stuff. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like where I live now is a decent area. But obviously, it's not like a very clean area. If that makes sense. It's still an area where obviously crime is a very common thing to be seen and be heard and whatnot. But I think that's London for you though, isn't it? Obviously, there's nice parts of London, there's bad parts of London. But like where I live is more.
That's right though. What they're saying with LA, it is very. You're either rich or you die trying.
I think that's what LA is for, really. Is that the place where you go to get big? If you don't get big, you're in the rough areas. You know what I mean? You go into rough areas. You go into those areas where progression isn't as easy for you at level in it. I think it was 1 in 5 people were homeless in LA. Don't know how a place like that can exist in one of the world's. So, I mean, people go there to try and you go there to try and improve your life, and there's all luck, but sometimes they go there without any plan or something. They go there, doesn't work out how they wish it to be. At the end of the day, they become homeless. They lose all their money. They lose everything they have, and at the end of the day, they live on the streets. That's how it works, isn't it? So it is even in London, it's bare homeless people, man. If you go to the city, you see loads of people, man. Like,
fully,
it is bad. It's really, really bad. I don't know
do you
why
give money to homeless people?
No, I don't. I would give them food or something, rather than give them money. Because the money, here's the thing: how many people are exposed to more bad things? That makes sense, like with the drugs and all that stuff. So they're more likely to get.
Do you think it's ever when you have your own? Sorry to interrupt you. There's another question. Well, it's a part B to the question I'm asking. But do you know when you have your own house? Do you think you'd ever bring a homeless man to your house and feed him?
No.
Okay.
I'll feed him outside the house, but never inside. Purely because here's the thing: I can never bring a random person to my house, a stranger, into my house.
Okay.
Purely because I don't know their history, I don't know who they are, and if I bring them to my house, I don't know, because obviously I may be at risk, but what about my family? What about them? I can't put them at risk, can I? Yeah, at the end of the day.
Who's with you and your wife?
I'm still putting them at risk. I can still put at risk, don't it? If I bring that, my guy could be a complete nutcase. He may look okay and all, but he could be a complete nutcase and switch. Because he could have some sort of disorder, you don't know. He could be schizophrenic. He could have anything. Yeah, I mean, so you can never tell. Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm like, I'll never bring that person to my house. I'll feed them where they are, give them food there or whatnot, if I need to, if I want to.
Okay.
But rather than, I would never want them to come to my house. Never. I'd never ever do that. I would recommend not to do it to anyone. In the sense of because you never know. Because there's the thing, with the lifestyle they live, they're not normal in the sense of their life isn't normal anymore. The way they live isn't an easy life. It's a hard life. Yeah, I mean, it's a very difficult life to live in the streets. And I mean, it's not easy. People abuse people sometimes, all that stuff. It basically messes people's heads, man. It can mess with people's head bad. So you bring them to the bring them to your house area, and with that kind of mentality, you never know what could trigger them and switch them to do something.
Yeah, and
absurd.
then I feel like they could also expect you, now that you've set up this relationship of okay, I'm here to help you. They come to you for help.
Exactly. They leech onto you sometimes as well. They could leech onto you.
Exactly.
Rather than improving themselves. So as I'm saying, you can help people to a certain level, but only at arm's distance. Don't try and do too much.
Yeah. No, I get that. Because a part of me feels like I would do that, where I would try, I'd be okay, no, come for dinner. Do you know how sometimes you just have these people that have nowhere to go, and then you're like, no, come for dinner. I just feel like I'm one of those kind of people.
Yeah, fair enough.
Or sometimes I think if I see someone at the bus stop,
yeah,
I want to give them a ride home.
Yeah, that's different.
Because I'm like,
That's
oh,
different. Yeah, go. I'll
like
pay
I
for
feel like
the
it's
ride.
so late at night. I'm like, it's 2 o'clock at night. Why are you
See, the
like
thing is
at the
that
bus stop? I'm driving
see,
home. Let me drive you home. And then a part of me is like, she doesn't know. It could be weird for the person at the bus stop thinking like, bro, what is this nutcase doing? Like, what if I'm the psycho for the person that I'm trying to pick up?
of course. But for me, most of the time, they would obviously if they're homeless, they would understand and just shoot them straight away. But here's the thing: as a homeless person, okay, because I've got a decent amount of family members who work in a bus, like obviously the TFNY stuff, right? And then basically, it's a common thing where homeless people will pay for a bus ride. Sometimes they don't pay for it, and the bus driver will be like, "Cool, you go," and they'll sleep on the bus, and that's how they sleep. Because the night buses don't obviously people don't really sit on that. They're going to the very back up top and sleep. So they have some sort of place to be warm and be comfortable. You know what I mean? So sometimes people sit on the bus stop because they're waiting for that bus driver to allow them to get on the bus and sleep on the bus as well.
But it's like Exo said about him having a sound homeless man that he's with, and him and they just got food and they chilled. Like I feel like sometimes you can get a real nice homeless person that's like that. See you, Thomas. It was really nice chatting to you, and thanks for interacting.
Yeah, man. Go play with your friends, my guy. Get those dubs. I'll catch you later.
Make sure you study. Make sure you study hard. Stay away from drugs. Stay in school.
Okay, man. But take care, man.
Make sure you get those A's.
I barely got A's. Oh god. Mister, have you? No, I've never, man. Never.
Yeah, he has. He's lying to you, CJ.
Never have.
No, CJ is lying to you. He went to prison.
For what? Go on then. What?
This doesn't want to tell you because then YouTube will flag him up in it.
What do you think I went for? Go on. If I did go for it, if I did go to jail, what was it for?
I'm your friend in real life. What do you mean? What do you think I went for? CJ should ask that question because it'd be interesting to see what CJ thinks.
You can say. Why did I go in there for then? Go on. What was the reason why I went?
I'm not gonna say something dumb like murder. It's basically fraud. That's what he went in for, those white collar crimes.
Mad. Mine doesn't. No. There's the truth,
like,
is there?
Maybe vandalism or something. I see. He's on the right track. It's not too severe, but it's alright.
Truth is, I've never been involved in police or crime.
He went in for fraud.
No.
He did tax fraud for his dad.
Oh my god. But as simple as I've never been involved with police or crime or anything like that ever in my life. And I like to keep it that way. That makes sense. Because I feel like I'm not going to do anything stupid that would lead me for the police to get involved, for me to get arrested or whatnot. So if you do something, make sure you're smart enough to do it and no one gets involved in it. Or you do it in a way where, or just don't do it, simple as, man. Just don't do it. That's it, a simple answer. Yeah, I mean. But yeah, that's my answer to it. So yeah, never been involved with the police, never been involved with prison, all that stuff, never. I'll keep it that way. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, even when people around you that go to prison stuff isn't a good environment, good people to be around in my mind, if that makes sense? Because like, when you normalize prison, you are basically normalizing that lifestyle, which isn't the best for anyone. But that lifestyle isn't good.
Oh,
basically.
yeah.
Pokemon cards.
No. See, I didn't have any Pokemon cards. I had Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
That's even worse.
So it'd make more sense. It'd make more sense that I would steal Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I'm still like,
I have a whole Yu-Gi-Oh deck.
In my head, someone asks you, yo, what are you in here for? I stole Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh yeah, I stole someone's Yu-Gi-Oh deck. They had the Exodia pieces that I needed.
You had the blue dragon, everything. I needed it.
They had the magician and a blue eyes white dragon.
They had all of that. That's what I need.
And I needed all those cards to build my deck, so I stole it, and that's why I'm in juvenile prison.
But yeah, no, it was fine. I don't know, I've never been.
But no, yeah, it's Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, I still got my Yu-Gi-Oh deck.
Is it?
Who wants to play? Anyone got Yu-Gi-Oh decks that they want to play Yu-Gi-Oh?
I don't think anyone plays Yu-Gi-Oh.
I don't even know if anyone knows what Yu-Gi-Oh is.
I don't know. They must do. Yu-Gi-Oh's a pretty common game. Game series. I mean TV series or anime. Pretty common one. But no, I think I had Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I think my dad threw them away though. My mom threw them away at one point.
Oh.
Because I didn't keep care of them. I used to mash them up anyway. Could take them to school and play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, okay.
I'd be that kid with the fat deck all creased up, rubber band Yeah, I mean, I used to be that kid. You rubber band it together, all your deck, your cards. Yeah, I mean, that used to be me as a kid. And you play on a concrete floor or the rough floor. Where you go concrete, what do you call them? You know, there's outside when you play in the when you go to in school. But it's like stone, but it's not stone. How do I explain it now? But it's concrete. Is that concrete? I'm not sure what it's called. But yeah, that. It depends. That is
What?
The only school playground.
Yeah.
Is that concrete with that material?
No, it's tarmac.
Yeah, tarmac. That's the thing. I knew it wasn't concrete. I was thinking it was concrete tarmac. Yeah, there you go. I didn't know what I forgot. Was I think
It can't be so solid. If your kid falls,
yeah,
they're
exactly.
dead.
You go. So yeah,
They need to be soft. If they fell, it didn't hurt them.
yeah, tarmac. So I was playing on tarmac. No, it's not soft though. Tarmac. Basically, you know when you have those like pathways people make?
Yeah, it's a squishy, spongy thing.
It's not spongy. No, the one I played was like basically rock solid.
Oh, maybe a school doesn't like you, and maybe it was concrete.
Because I think those basically like how roads are made. Is that consistency like roads? Like how the streets are made like a road. The other side, the road isn't soft, is it? The road isn't soft. The road is hard, but it's tarmac. Is that tarmac? That makes sense. So it's that level. It's not the soft one where it's like you can bounce off of it. It's not that. If you fall, you're cutting yourself. You're hurting yourself. It's one of them ones. But yeah, you play on that, man. Needs to play on that kind of stuff. So I mean, it's gonna scratch the back of the card as well, innit? All that stuff. Obviously, if you put it face down as well when you're playing, obviously, when you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh to flip it, obviously that crunches up the card as well. And when you put it on the tarmac.
Yeah.
That means gonna freeze up as well. Oh, in my school we had grass. Yeah, no. In my secondary we had grass as well, but you weren't allowed to go on it. It's either for PE or sports activity. You can only, but now apparently you can go on it. Before, when I was in secondary, you couldn't go though. It was the piss take.
We didn't have that secondary is different. In my primary school, we never had grass.
See, that's my secondary. My secondary didn't have grass. My first one.
My secondary had grass. It was a whole field to play sports and rounders and stuff like that on.
See, my first secondary didn't have grass. Basically, if you had to play football or something like that.
Listen, just because you're from small town Buckinghamshire doesn't mean you can come and tell us what grass is, okay?
No,
Londoners don't need grass because we're so busy with our lives.
Mate, basically, we don't need to. Basically, we're so.
As grass, it turns into mud.
Basically, grass is basically for pussies. You have to play on that. You play on concrete. You fall, we get back up. That's what it is.
You take the EXO.
That's what it is, basically.
You can take that.
That's what it is.
You hear the EXO. Do you know what he just said?
I mean,
oh.
Have you tackled someone on concrete?
EXO,
if you can't do that, and then you can come chat to me. Tackle someone. Not slap tackle. Not slap tackle.
Concrete as a child, if you fell on concrete and you were okay.
Have you been tackled on concrete? If you get tackled on concrete,
that's how you
get back up.
Soldiers. London creates soldiers. Buckinghamshire creates pussies.
Taylor Anderson grew up from AstroTurf. AstroTurf. Yeah, I thought that it might have been. Mad. Do you think? I think the first time I went to an AstroTurf pitch, well, I was like in year 11, 12. I went late to AstroTurf pitch. You know what I mean? Because my school didn't have AstroTurf, so we went to AstroTurf pitch. It was that for the first time.
No, we have real organic environmental grass.
Environmental.
You know that legitimate.
You can't say it. You can't say it. You can't even say it.
Legitimate.
I've never felt grass and I'm now angry with Buckinghamshire. Wow.
Has never felt grass. Listen, Buckinghamshire, Yorkshire, they're all the same.
Where's Buckinghamshire anyway?
Next to Yorkshire.
Okay.
Buckinghamshire. Southeast England. That's nowhere near Yorkshire.
Yeah. But Dr. Pepper bottles mad. But where I live though right now is bare fields near me, man. Literally, behind my house is a field, basically. That makes sense. There's bare fields behind my house. But I live in a busy area. It's a bit like it's weird. But it's not busy, but it's busy. Would you call my area busy?
No.
Because there's traffic and shit happens in my area though.
No. Sometimes
you cut out there.
It depends on the peak. Yes, it's busy, but it's actually not as busy as you'd expect. That's kind of what I'd go with.
Maybe. Because I've basically, you know how busy is so stupid. Then when the main road gets blocked, people come into my street and try and go around and do the whole thing, basically. So do you know how obviously in the slip road, obviously my road becomes busy. Literally,
Yeah.
there's no way for anyone.
No, that road.
Yeah.
No, I'd say it's relatively busy because there's always something happening, or there's always cars coming by at any time of the night or day.
That's what it is. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think I do live in a busy area, but I've got fields near me. So my secondary literally was around fields, and obviously there's one side I think it's around fields, which is kind of mad. But we weren't allowed to go in the fields. Oh, one time, so me and my friends So how I used to work here. Let's say the box, because there's a square shaped land, right? Say with the school and whatnot. Obviously, so let's say the right side is where the entrances of the school is, and the left side is where I come from, right? And the field is on the left side as well of the school property. So if I had to go to school, I had to walk all the way across the field, basically not across the field, all the way down, and then turn left, obviously because it's the right side of the property, right? Basically, so all the way down the left side. So one day in my school, obviously you're not allowed to go on the field. So one day in my school, we saw the gate was open, and we're like, you know what? Let's cut across from the top right and let's go to the bottom left. It'll be easier instead of us all going all the way down to the right side and then going left. If that makes sense. Let's just go straight across, and then you know what? No one's looking. Left the gate open. Fuck, let's go. So we're walking, and we just hear a teacher in the background shouting for us and calling us, like, you boys shouldn't be doing that. And we just kept on walking. We're already halfway across. We can't go back now. We kept on going. And then one of my friends like, fuck, I gotta go back. I'm like, why? Because he's my teacher. I'm like, fuck it, cool, you go. So he went back and he left quickly. And then he kept on following us. So then we got to the fence. We're like, he must give up by now. We're at the fence and my guy is he's really power walking to get to us. We're like, fuck, we're panicking. We're trying to climb off this fence. And first of all, the grass was wet. So us climbing it, meaning our shoes are slippery already. And I wasn't the most athletic person, as you guys should know by now. So my strength wasn't there when I was a kid. My upper body strength wasn't there. So I couldn't climb myself over. I was a big boy. I wasn't like big, but I was big. Yeah, I mean, compared to my friends. So so one of my friends like, you go first. I'm like trying to climb over, but I can't. And then it basically making me panic. Because I'm now basically the reason why they can't get over. Because if I don't climb over, I'm like telling them, you go first. No, you go. And they're making me go over. I basically somehow I get over, and then they quickly get over straight away afterwards. They get over, and okay, we're walking. Walk on the main street now. We can take our time. We look behind. The teacher jumps over the fence, and now he's coming after us, and we belt it as fast as we could to a near friend's house. It basically had had a patio area, right, like a porch. And like a sliding door thing. Yeah. So we knew he didn't lock it to a certain degree. Obviously now he actually locked it. Before he didn't lock it. So we opened it and we hid inside. This was a friend that walked back towards the teacher. He's the one that left us. Basically he left. And he obviously went to his house and hid there. In that process of us being there, we slid his door completely off. In the rush. For some reason. We completely slid it off. So it was off the slide. Basically it slid off basically. So now there's 4 of us lifting up this heavy door to try and get it back on, to slide it back in place, because we slid it all the way across. So we basically slid it left or out, to the side and out, so it popped out of position. Yeah, that's what we did. So basically we were panicking, and like we basically at the time like, what should we do? Basically, me and one of our guys were like, let's try and do it. The other two were like, fuck it, let's hide inside. We were hiding in a porch of a broken porch. Basically, sliding doors were broken from a teacher. Because the teacher chased us, I think, to a certain point, but we didn't know where. We didn't know. Because basically, the minute we saw a teacher, we ran. And we killed him. Basically, he came home to us trying to fit his door back in. Is that what the fuck happened? Basically.
You broke your friend's house.
No, door. But we fixed it. We fixed it. We're cable boys.
That's so funny. Imagine, you just come home and you just see a bunch of mates wrecking up your house. Or trying to fix your house together. That's fun.
And one time, we were having basically, we're trying to get inside the house, his house again. And
why just this guy's house? Poor guy.
It was the nearest house to the school, that's where it. So, it's Orm, innit? It's Orm. Okay. It's Orm's house. So basically, we're trying to he's trying to close his door, we're trying to open his door at the same time, we're trying to do that. I'm just joking, we're getting pissed. He's trying to close it, we're pulling it, he's pushing it from inside. Just obviously get inside his house. And so basically we keep on pulling it. Basically we obviously win because it's 2 against 1. and we pull it off. But because he's pushing it, he's pushed it out a bit. So that's basically the same thing happened again. We basically slid his door completely off as well. Oh god, that's so funny. That was his bants, man. I miss secondary, man. Yeah. When I get a sponsor of your grass, you know you're in London. Imagine Nike sponsors. Wait, I imagine that's a thing. That'd be funny. Maga, remember? Appreciate you still being here, Maga.
Exo's just a hater, you know. He doesn't like London.
That's what
because he thinks Buckinghamshire is just the place to be.
I don't know where Buckinghamshire is. Like that's what it is.
It's like I said. It's in.
It's southeast.
It's where Exo lives.
Oh, no, it's southeast. It's southeast. Way southeast.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just taking the absolute piss because Yorkshire. Nobody rates Yorkshire except Yorkshire puddings. That's good. That's nice. That's the only thing. Yeah. That's the only thing that's come out of Yorkshire is Yorkshire puddings.
Is it actually from Yorkshire? That's the thing.
I don't know. Where is Yorkshire
pudding originate from?
From Northern England. Yorkshire. Yeah, it's from Northern England, bruv.
Like some of the Cornish pasties are from like people think Cornish pasties are from Cornwall.
Yeah.
I mean that kind of thing. You mean you never know. So I thought maybe.
Yeah, but that's the only thing that's come out from Yorkshire is Yorkshire pudding. Everything else is a bit sad,
your prices of shit is
Exo.
hella cheap as well. Because everything's cheap there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, even Exo.
Oh, what? You're always welcome back. Welcome back, man. That's too funny, man. Nah, man. But I think no people are just lovely people though.
Where's CJ from?
States.
LA, he said.
Yeah, he said from States, isn't
it? Yeah, he said.
Mad. But you know, I don't know, man. Here's the thing, would you ever live in America?
No. When I was younger, I used to think that I would be a New York person. Because it's very similar to London.
Yeah. But I don't think if I were to go somewhere, I'll go Canada.
Now that I'm a horse person, I genuinely would choose
the US, but parents from Nigeria. Oh, man, fair.
A horse person.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the horsiest place in America?
I'd say like Ohio area, or Portland area, all that area, innit? That's my like open field area.
Yeah,
right?
I'd live in where there's big fields to horse ride. That's where I would live in America.
Fair enough. Because I think.
Do you know where I would live? What? I would live in Do you know in this show that I'm watching, they all live in Hudson.
Where's that? What state is that?
They live in Hudson.
What state is that? That's a
That
city.
is Hudson. It's in New York State.
It's New York State.
Hudson's in New York. So they live in Hudson, and they live in and like they also live in Calgary.
Okay, fair. You was in Malcolm Oldest stream. Welcome.
Oi, Marcus, yeah, you made it.
Mm-hmm.
You're a bit late, but you make it, and that's enough, I guess.
But yeah, no. But what I was gonna say is that if I was to live, I think I'd go Canada. Canada's a good place to go to. Or how was it? Australia or New Zealand? New Zealand I'll go to. And New Zealand's a nice place to go to.
I would live in Africa.
South Africa I'd like to go to. It's pretty clean.
I'd like to live in Africa.
What part of Africa? Africa's a continent.
Anyway.
That's a continent. Don't just say Africa.
Wait, what are you doing that you're so busy not to listen to Maester's stream podcast?
Listen, man. Every man's busy. I'm not going to say why. Because if I'm busy and man says, where you been? I ain't going to be able to say, yeah, I was busy. You know what I mean?
No, but that's fine. I'm asking. So it's not as bad because technically this isn't even technically, this just isn't my channel. So I can say whatever I want to, go to sleep and it doesn't bother me.
Well, it bothers me, don't it? It affects me.
Like, I can say anything. Get it? Oh, okay, sorry. Money's more important than watching your friend's YouTube channel. I understand you. I get it. I see it. Money drives you, not friendship.
Listen here. Let him do what he wants. I'm gonna do what I want.
And then I create all these enemies for you.
Man. Let a man
I create all
these.
These. I create all this hatred and enemyship for you, and then I leave, and I'm like, I go to sleep, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, and then people send you hate mail.
Wow. Because
you have to deal with the repercussion of what I've said.
So you're trying to cause drama in my life without me having drama. That ain't cool. Yes, I'll get you a Gucci bag once.
Well, we need things going on in your life when your life is a bit boring.
Makes bag on Taylor. Okay, Taylor. Okay, Matt. Hi, clip this. Save
this.
Save
you can give me Gucci bag, yeah?
Save it.
Okay. Bro, he can buy me all he wants. That's fine. Gucci bag is. Can I Google what Gucci bag I want?
Go for it. Yeah, that would be still available when you.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I got so distant for a second.
Oh,
I'ma
do you
leave
hear
it.
that, Marcus? He thinks that you can't afford a Gucci bag for a good couple of years, you know. He don't rate you.
And I'm saying you won't get it in a good couple of years. That's what I'm saying.
Maester don't rate you.
Oh wow.
Maester
The
don't
reason I'm
rate you.
saying is because I'm saying that he may get the bag, but he ain't gonna give it to you straight
And
away.
I don't want a handbag. I don't want Marcus to get me a handbag. I want him to get me the duffel bag.
Yeah.
Like where I can fit shit in and then go on holiday with them. Not a. You can get me a backpack.
Wow.
But they're always quite
The thing I
small.
want to talk about Mason. Marcus. Sorry, I was talking about basically give it to her. I want to talk about basically when I said that I realized it could be disrespectful to you, but mate, that's what it means, mate. That's what it means, I guess. Okay, that's what I meant. I meant that it's gonna take you years before you even get to that bag. It's gonna take you years, mate. Take you years to get
He's
that bag.
saying that you can't afford a Gucci bag and for a good couple
mate.
years.
Forget a couple, made that few. Yo,
You
wait,
just
send
looked at me last time, Robesh.
Mate, where's in Jim? Welcome to the stream. I did, man. I did welcome.
Welcome, Gio.
Oh my god.
No, but it's true though. Like,
What?
I believe in you, Marcus.
Yeah, because you want
You
a
can do
Gucci
it.
bag. That's why. If you didn't give it a Gucci bag, would you
I
care?
believe in you and all the money you can attain. All my faith is in you, Marcus. You go get that
Wow.
money. I'm a
Man.
believer. What can I say? I'm a believer in people's dreams.
Mad.
Oh, Gucci got some new things going on, you know.
Yeah, it's changing. Trying to move the whole
I don't
environment.
even know.
Stuff,
I just
even like what do you call it? Even other
Yeah.
design brands are doing it as on it. They're changing it as on it. They're doing the whole thing where
Why am I putting faith in Marcus? Because he is an amazing person.
he's agreed to
he's-
give her stuff that obviously once he gets money, but we don't know when that will be. We don't know when that will be. It could be
He
years.
is earning money like
No,
a
no.
righteous person should, and he's a responsible adult who is doing good in the world and adulting. So I just wanted him to know that I put all this loving energy out there that he can achieve
You want
and
the PM?
earn all
You
the
can put your
money
name in
in
there
the
as well.
world.
Why do you need to ask Marcus for something? Marcus will get you something as well once he gets there. Go on.
No, it's only for me. It's only for me. Why are you doing that?
Well, I didn't think that, Marcus, man. I was just basically saying that she's not gonna get it straight away. That's all I was trying to say was that you may make the bag, but doesn't mean that she's gonna get it. But then
No. Listen, Marcus.
Then
Don't
she
say
twisted
these
it.
lot.
Then she twisted it, saying I disrespected
I
you.
actually do believe
when I wasn't
you.
to disrespect you, my guy, then you paid the disrespect. So
He's-
I'm gonna go for it now.
Listen,
You know what I
he
mean?
said that you will make the. I said you'd make the bag. I believe in you. My guy over here does not believe you.
Wow, see, women ruining friendships.
Oh my god, they've got what?
You know that stereotype when they say, "Oh, when a woman gets involved in guys, it ruins the friendship."
Oh, that's so peak. They have a Disney collection. No, I don't really like any. To be fair, yeah, I've never really liked anything that Gucci
no,
make.
same, neither. I don't get the Gucci.
I
hype, to be
just
honest.
feel like
I thought it's basically just for you to flaunt money. If you have money, if you don't have money, why you wearing that kind of stuff?
yeah, it's just for you to say that you can afford it. But I've genuinely never liked anything that Gucci have to offer.
Never have I. I like one of the things. Is it Gucci though? Their denim jackets. They had one at one point. Don't know what. I think it's the Gucci. I'm not sure if it was.
Like the brown, I don't know. I'm not really feeling that brown color that they got going on. Like their duffel bags are just a bit basic. It's just this logo that goes around. Like I just feel like
yeah,
it's
feel
not.
that. Don't listen to them.
that
That's a
great.
micro lots. Mad. I've never touched them. I think I've driven one, but I've never owned a micro in my life. Never.
These Alia straight up shopping right now. Yeah, that's basically what the podcast turned into. I'm just on the Gucci website and I'm seeing how everything's just super ugly and
He's basically
all
pre.
the
He's
women.
basically pre in the shops because Marcus makes it. She knows what she wants straight away. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Marcus to email me when he's made a grand so he can message me and be like, okay, what bag do you want?
No, if he has money, he will somehow find a way to get that money. Somehow to get that bag to you somehow. He will somehow be able to do it if he has money. He'll be able to find the address from someone, from his contacts, and send the bag to you as a surprise.
Marcus hating on now. I actually said that I believed in him, and because of your hatred and your jealousy, Maester, now he's out here
don't
telling me
bring
that he can
something
get
to
me
me,
a
mate. Don't bring
£5
something to me.
version
Nah,
of
mate.
this when I said I believed in him and that he would actually make it in the world.
Wow, mate, that's a bit mad. What do you mean that's a bit mad? How's that mad? We order a helicopter.
Okay, well, I'm done shop. Do you know? Have you seen the Gucci rings?
No, I said I don't window shop at Gucci.
Okay, yeah, that would make sense. But I really like the rings at Gucci. There was this one. I don't think they sell it anymore. But they had this sort of. I think it was a cheetah, and it had emeralds on it.
Oh, I've seen
And I
that
felt
one.
like-
I've seen that one. I saw that on was it on Facebook or something?
Yeah. So that has like a cheetah with an emerald in it, and I genuinely was like, oh, this would be so. Like,
Okay,
such a
Marcus,
nice
mate,
addition to my
you've got
set.
off into a tangent now, mate. You've got off into like ring shopping. That's what you've done, mate. That's what you've done.
And then what happened was there was this really nice emerald that I really enjoyed, like I really liked, and then I was like, I can't spend £600 on a ring. Like I just feel like I can't justify that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can unless you have money. Facebook, you know, on Facebook,
No,
you see those type of what do you call it? Those fashion things where people have like, obviously they have the whole like, oh, what can the person not live without kind of thing, right? And kind of stuff,
Yeah.
right? And this person had that as an artist, I think it was. I'm not sure who it was, but they had it or something like that. I think it was a parody or something like that, and they had that as a thing on it. So that's my favorite. You know, it's not expensive, blah blah, but I like it. It says like the panther, what you call it, or jaguar, what this was, and it looks nice.
Oh yeah.
It's like silver and I could
That's the
see
thing.
green eyes.
It was silver and it had like green. The eyes, like it was such a lovely ring. But I just felt like, I don't know, like I'm good with buying like expensive jewelry, but expensive is like just under 100 or maybe something like that. But I can't ever imagine spending like 600, 700, 800, maybe £1,000 on a ring. Like it just,
neither could
it
I.
seems absurd to me to spend so much.
I would only spend that money for like an investment. Like basically, I could sell that in the future and get some more. From you know what I mean, I would never actually.
Oh, I guess so.
I'd never spend money like that on something that I know will be worth nothing if I just buy it. I mean, I only buy something I can know at the end of the day.
Because sometimes I want to buy things just because I like it.
Like for example, say the ring.
But then
it says it's a gold ring or I don't know, or some sort of special diamond or some sort of special stone on it, which makes it worth you buying it. Then you can obviously sell it off in the future if you want to sell it. You know what I mean, something. It's like an asset basically. At the end of the day, it's not like a thing where you wear and that's the end of the day worth nothing. At the end of the day, you know what I mean, that kind of stuff. Which I feel like it's more worthy buying than obviously doing the whole then you buy a ring that looks nice and it's expensive but it's worth nothing. End of the day.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like I have rings that the rings that I have, like they're not like hella expensive, but like, and they're quite nice and stuff like that. But it's just sometimes I see rings out there and I genuinely just think like, do you know when people buy like? I remember someone buying a 2K handbag.
See, that's
and then for me was no, I know. Listen, I know that's dumb.
Sorry.
So someone bought a 2K handbag, and in my head I thought, if you can't put 2K in that handbag, why do you have the handbag? Do you get what I mean?
For me,
because people who buy 2K handbag and they can only put like £20 or they're hella cheap. I think to myself, bro, like if you can't put 2K in your handbag, you shouldn't have.
That's not a bad policy to have. But I feel like, why do you need to spend 2K for a bag? Why?
Because it looks nice, innit? You like it, so why not? If you like it, that's how I see it. Like if I like a ring and it's 2K,
see, maybe because
if I
really
really like it,
I'm not interested
and
in
I have the
so.
money, say I have the money for it, and I really like it, I'm like, no, I really like it, I want it. Cool, I'm gonna get this 2K ring because I really like it, and I know that I'll wear it for a really long time.
See, I feel
it's like that with handbags.
I think in my lifestyle, I think I'm not that kind of guy that's into that kind of stuff. Like I don't really get stuff that I like. See, I want to buy it. I'm not kind of guy. You know what I mean, I'm more like, cool, it looks good on me. Whether it's comfortable, I'll buy it. You know what I mean, that's more for me. I don't think I own. I don't.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you're getting a bit serious.
Okay. Wow. Mate, fair enough. I'm not bothered. At least I know I'm cool with that. At least I'll look better if I do have that with the Nokia compared to you, mate. That's the end of the truth, mate.
Oh.
I also look better than you with a Nokia brick phone. Yeah, I mean.
Fight.
But yeah, nah, what I'm saying, end of the day is basically.
I miss that secondary school
I
culture
know.
where two people are just yelling at each other, and then you get the fight. You're like, yeah, we're ready. Escalate stuff.
You
I
know
don't
the
pay
funny
attention to
fights
anything
used to
like
be
that.
where someone used to like try and get involved in the fight, but then obviously they instigate the fight, and obviously they like
No,
basically.
but yeah, sometimes like that, and then they try to stop. Do you know when that one person pulls you away from the
Yeah.
fight? They end up getting whacked in the face because it's like, bro, why are you trying to do that? Why are you trying to be a hero?
Let's say Hyde Park, mate. Let's go Hyde Park. Simple. No park, you can go there. When you get there, let me know.
Hyde Park, let's go. Ready now. I'll meet you there right now.
When you get there, let me know. It always gets hit. Yeah, true.
Yeah, the Peacemaker always gets his. That's why I don't plan to stop this fight between.
Unless you're
Mesa
massive,
and Marcus,
unless you're like a
I don't
big
wanna get hit.
Donny, where even if they do shit, it doesn't hurt you.
Because you'll get elbowed in the face because the punches come in, and then you try to stop them, and then you get elbowed.
Bare knuckle fighting, no rules. Oh man, I forgot that. Let's talk about stuff. I was going off on a tangent. I'm gonna stop.
Oh my god, bare knuckles! That's not fair. I was gonna wear my rings.
No, wow. Wait, why are you getting involved?
That's how I fight.
Wait, why are you getting involved in the fight for? Marcus, mate, you
I'm
got
the
to be with Taylor as well,
peacemaker.
mate.
I'm the peacemaker. I'm the peacemaker. So in case he accidentally punches me when I try to make peace, then I can punch him back just because, fair is fair.
But it still hurt, man. Even if it's fake, it still hurts. He'll still
What
cut
hurts?
you.
Bare finger?
No, your ring.
Your rings are fake. Nah, bro. They're real silver. And also, you don't know my dragon one. My dragon one.
Bro, it's so
hurts.
sharp. It's stupidly sharp. Like, she puts her hand on my shoulder, and then once you basically ring up close to my face, basically, it can actually cut you. Stupid. Let's talk how many rings you have, Marcus. Then you can chat on it. Let's say that. How many rings
there's
you
some
got?
cheap Chinese knockoff. No, this
It
okay.
doesn't matter, man. How many rings do you have? Let's say that. Let's see that first. How many rings you got? I don't want
He's
to be the
scared.
peacemaker.
That's why he's trying to.
I don't want to
he's
be a
doing
peacemaker.
all the talk.
I feel that. Man don't wear rings. Cool.
Marcus trying to do all the men don't wear rings. Oh, is it?
Men don't wear rings.
Okay.
What are you talking about, man? You're talking about that's a bit disrespectful, mate. There's better artists out there with hella rings, man.
I know men that in it.
Ballers have rings, mate. Only a poor man don't have rings.
Marcus is
broke man
scared.
don't have
He's
rings.
doing
That's
all
the
this
thing, man.
trash
That's the truth.
talk.
A broke man don't have
He's
rings.
doing all this trash talk and is worried that I'll come for him.
Men wear Peaky Blinders. What do you mean?
Those stupid hats, farmer hats.
Men, man, what kind of men you are around is, mate, they're sus men, mate. I gotta say that much. They're one of those weirdo pedos out there. They're predators. That's what you call them, Marcus. That's what they called me. Oh man, they're good predators, mate. They're good predators. He's waiting for his pay to come through.
So no rings for Marcus. Come, I'll wear all the rings on all my fingers and we'll see.
Men wear ring, man. Only broke men don't wear rings because they can't afford to get.
Oh, do you hear that, Marcus? He said you're broke because you don't wear rings. Poor Marcus. He came into this podcast and now we're just
pregnant. Wait, half of England pregnant as Irish? Find the way. What? Explain why we have half of England.
Why we have
being pregnant as Irish? Find the way.
Oh, it's meant to be comma. So explain why half of England is pregnant. Comma. Irish people find their way.
So you're saying Irish people bang women? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Fair enough, mate. You meant. Is that what you're trying to say? So you're trying to say that you all are dogs? Is that what you're trying to say, Marcus? So you bang any woman down the street and you're down for it?
Oh,
is that what you're trying to say?
He's saying that you would bang anything that breathes.
That's what it means, basically.
Said you would bang anything that breathes, bro. That's so peak.
Or
are you gonna take that, Marcus?
Or is that something else? Because that's not a compliment, mate.
That?
That's not a compliment. If that's what you went for, that's more of an insult to your own kind. Let's make sure of that.
Are you gonna take that?
So let's make sure it's clear what you said.
Are you gonna take that? If she's an 8, 10, put a bag over the head.
If you're 8 out of 10, put a bag over her head. Marcus, first you gotta become a 10 yourself, mate. Then you can talk about
that's so big. That means the girl gotta be 10-10 for her to even show
forget
her
be a
face.
10. First be wait, Marcus. First become a 5.
8 out of 10 is a good rate, you know.
First become a 5 and then you can chat. First become a 5, then you can chat, Marcus.
Oh,
Then you can
my
talk
guy
about
said
it.
you're ugly, bro.
Then
My
you can talk
guy,
about getting A
Lisa said
over
you're
10s,
ugly.
mate. That's what you gotta talk about.
Lisa said you're ugly. Make you take that. Lisa said
That's what you
you're
gotta do,
ugly.
mate. First become a 5 out. First become a 5, mate. Then you can talk.
I take that. I can take that.
I'll go with the bag. Really don't. No, they really don't. You don't. Really, you don't. Really, you do not. You do not want it the bag. You won't be nowhere near the bag. Okay? You won't be nowhere near it. You won't be nowhere near it. And Marcus hopes she's nowhere near it. Because she's a minor, mate.
Yeah. No. If you even touch her head or her head, don't need a 10.
Nah, mate. I know I'm not a 10. That's all it is. But I'm not more than a 5. But I'm not wanting to show my face off. Who needs to see it, they'll see it. As simple as, isn't it? Who needs to see it, they've seen it. If you've seen it, that means you know you're the right person. If you haven't seen it, yeah, I mean, you have no need to see it for now. You see it later on. Just woke up, lads. It's my first chai biscuit. Welcome to see. How you doing, my guy?
I know that you said that you would bang anything that breathes, Marcus, but like minors are off the table, innit? Just gotta put that out there. Gotta have some morals with your Irish class.
Shit, you go, there you go. Big to probably break the computer camera, mate.
Yeah, because he's so goddamn gorgeous. That's probably why.
You know what? He's my head man, bro. Oh god, boys, that's the toxic. That's the Santos I'll talk to you about. Taylor, that's the toxic.
Santos.
That's him. So you got 2 toxic. He's the OG toxic.
Yeah, I know toxic. I know toxic Pixel more than I know the other toxic.
Yeah, he's the OG. He's the real one.
Google keeps deleting his comment.
Yeah, I mean, do Google ain't letting you disrespect a man? Because you're not in facts. He ain't facts when you type in. That's why, man.
Google knows his shit, bro. Google, hey, toxic. Hey, Santos.
That's what it is. Read my comments. Yeah, because you know you're stating lies, mate. State facts, mate. That's all it is.
Marcus, bro. Listen, are you even writing any comments? You're just lying it. You got no comebacks left, so you're just trying to say that Google's removing stuff. It's alright, you know, if you got no comebacks. It's okay to accept the loss.
You're there for, mate. Oh, boy. That's too funny.
I'm OG. Yeah, you're OG toxic for sure.
We know.
I'll give you that.
Anyway.
Yeah. I know. When the other toxic came, I was like, I don't know who the other toxic is. I know Toxic Pixel.
Anyway, we're going to call it a day. But if you guys haven't already, check out the new beat on Spotify, Apple Music, all them places. Available right now. And you guys can check it out.
Are you trying to do a sponsorship ad? Are you trying to do an ad?
Yeah, my own beat, yes. I have my own beat, of course I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
You do your own ad. You'd be like, so I've made a beat called blah, blah, blah. You can stream it on these, streaming sites.
Of course, mate. You can check it out, mate. Listen to it. It's amazing. I can get a little sneak peek now if you guys haven't listened to it already. And play it now.
Yeah, it's available on all streaming platforms. That's what they say.
You sound so robotic when you said that. You sound so robotic.
It's because that's how they say it. It's available on all streaming platforms. You can check it out on Google Music, Apple Music, and Spotify. You can even find it on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
This is a little teaser. My buddy will play you a teaser.
But it's all out on obviously Splash. Check it out. It's Apple Music, Spotify. Hopefully soon on YouTube. Don't know when, but soon.
And YouTube Music.
SoundCloud soon. Hopefully.
No, I lied. It's not SoundCloud. I was just making streamings up.
Wow.
Maybe you should put it on SoundCloud.
I have a couple already on SoundCloud already. I've got Sorrow then, I've got Ryzen there already.
Okay. Yeah, you could be a SoundCloud rapper.
Nah, I ain't gonna be a rapper. Tell him for me, mate.
Just,
I'm good,
that's what they call SoundCloud rappers.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not gonna be a rapper though.
This beat's gonna get you lots of money.
Hopefully.
Yeah, and then he's gonna get me a bag.
I ain't Marcus.
Because Marcus can't get me shit.
Wow. Wow.
I'm so sorry, Marcus.
I'm gone, Nadia. Take care, Marcus, but you gotta leave after that. Take care, brother.
Bye, Marcus. It was nice chatting to you. And I will see you all guys next month. However,
basically.
Meister will see you tomorrow at streaming. He's streaming at 3 p.m.
3 p.m. I think right. Because school starts tomorrow for most kids, so I'll be at 3 p.m.
Yeah, so I'm assuming you're starting at 3.
Yeah, 3 to like 7, 8.
Oh, Pure Vibes Gaming! He's still here!
He came back. He's still here, my guy. If you have been here the whole time, I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate you.
That's so cute. Oh my god, they're speaking Irish!
Gaelic.
I know, I just love saying they're speaking Irish because you know how dumb it sounds when people say, "Oh, are you speaking Indian?"
Oh no.
That's how dumb it sounds.
Yeah, it's Gaelic, CJ.
No, Marcus, it's Gaelic. I know, Marcus. I'm not dumb. It's Gaelic. I'm just saying so. Don't think that I'm dumb. I'm not EXO. See, look, CJ said it is the Irish.
Oh no. But it's Gaelic.
I've started a thing.
Oh god, you speak Indian, yeah? Hey, no, I have all that. Because Indian is a nationality, man. They speak different languages.
Trust me, that's what I'm saying. That's why it sounds funny when I keep saying. You speak American.
Basically, that's the closest. That's the closest you can go to. If you go to America and say, "Yo, do you speak American?" Yeah.
Yeah, they do that because they don't understand. They still speak English.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. So it doesn't mean that language is the same nationality. Wait, are you in the street? Yes, I am, brother. That's what it is. Just obviously having a nice little thing before I end the stream.
What are you?
One more.
Good try again.
Yeah. I mean, what are you? But yeah.
Hey, Taylor, kiss my ass. That's what Marcus said?
Wow. But
well, how come? I'll take that.
Disrespect.
Do you want us to carry on?
Wow. Do you want? We'll end it to get Marcus out of his misery. That's my old friend. But yeah,
I know, poor Marcus. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
But yeah, like I said.
Oh, he's asking. Oh, he's asking him how he is in Irish.
But yeah, Pure Game Vibes there. Obviously, we once a month, but I do stream Apex and all that stuff on a regular basis to come through. Then if you guys want to come through, you know what I mean. Because right now we're doing it once a month just to make sure that we're not
gaming side.
Yeah, we're not going to do too much. Once a month is basically more easier and more like not too much. Yeah, I mean, obviously people will enjoy Taylor's company more.
Aww, I'll miss you guys and your Irish dialect.
It's not a dialect, it's Irish. It's called Gaelic. It's no such thing as a. Oh god, you know what it's called, it, guys. Oh god. You know you waffling.
The thing is, I've just.
Go on.
Listen.
What
is everyone saying? We need Taylor to.
Taylor to what?
Oh, as in we need Taylor to.
I mean,
no, he means to, as in as well.
As well,
rather than to something. I think that's what he means, anyways.
Fair. Stop, Mark.
Taylor ruining our language.
Wow.
Listen, when people stop taking the mick out of, are you speaking Indian? Then
you'll stop doing that. Wow. It's not even his fault.
We'll stop doing that, innit?
It's not his fault, though.
I know it's not, but I just feel like it's great. Typical Hindi.
What do you mean? Typical language?
He means typical Indian rather than typical.
Typical Hindi means typical Gaelic.
Typical language.
Or typical, I don't know. What other languages are there? A typical Arabic. It's not kind of called Arab. It's not actually a person called Arab. It's not called Arabic. Tell Marcus, you're gonna get it right, son. Wow. But yeah, like I said, guys, be sure to check out the new beat if you guys haven't already, which if you guys can. You know what I mean? Rubbing our flags, our culture,
our culture, and our language. Well, if you, I don't know, helped your country a little bit more, maybe we wouldn't need to. You know, I don't know where to go from here. All I know is that this is my channel, and everyone's only for me, clearly, because all I keep reading is my name everywhere.
Wow.
This is my channel now.
Oh,
Mister, you need to get a new channel.
Mate. No. Don't kick me out, please. That's all I got. That's all I have. I got nothing left.
This is my channel. So, guys, what do you want to see on my new channel? Should we do a daily vlog? Should we do outfit of the day? Should we do cooking tutorials? What do you want to see?
I won't be surprised if you guys still watch it.
Taylor's new. The thing is, I genuinely think your followers would watch it if I pair it with something. So if I'm like cooking and playing Apex, or if I'm doing outfit of the day with like some gaming, if I mix those things with gaming, I think everyone would watch it.
Maybe. My guy Toxic, I appreciate you.
Oh, okay.
My guy. That's cool.
Toxic's your only fan. Everyone else is ready
my
to
guy.
sell you
He's
out.
my guy. Toxic is. That's what. For you, man.
Yeah.
Taylor probably do Facebook for you, man. I doubt she would. She has a
What?
policy of like not to show her face on the internet. So, yeah. But Margot's saying you your face first.
No, Margaret. No. My outfit of the day would be without my face. It would just be.
She'll put a face, but she'll blur it out. She'll put someone else's face.
Yeah, probably. I'm a very I want to not be off the grid, but I just don't want to be online.
Well, I did commit to the. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I apologize. You're part of my gang as well. Appreciate you.
Well, I did commit 200. Oh my! But she committed 200 hours to your channel. The next 200 hours would be dedicated to me.
My guy, Toxic, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Hey. Okay, Toxic.
Wow.
What? Someone's got a super fan.
I mean,
she wants to Huncho.
Well, yeah, empty face mask, innit? That's what you gotta do. Bad belly, no one's gonna notice.
Innit? It's a good life.
It might have their face with the belly on. That'd be funny.
I'll just wear a mask. Oh my god, I'll just.
Yo, I was tempted to do that one time.
Will I see you again?
Okay, guys, it's a little secret to you guys,
Pure Vibes Gaming.
A little secret to you guys, yeah? A little secret. Take care, man. Pure Vibes. Appreciate you coming through, brother. Catch you later, man.
Bye, Pure Vibes. You will see me again.
In a month's time.
In a month's time, though.
Yeah.
Taylor is like the legs.
I would wear a mask.
But you won't die without them.
I would wear a mask. But the thing is that my PC shit, so I can't even do that. I was gonna do that, but maybe I plan to do a thing. But I was like, I'm doing a face review, reveal, guys, blah blah. Obviously, wear a face mask. Like, okay, cool. If we get to 100 and something likes, I'll take my mask off, kind of thing. And every time we got closer to the goal, I'll increase the like goal. So let's say we hit 150 goal, we got to 130 likes. I say, okay, I got to get 200 likes, guys, and keep on doing that, and see how far it goes, until we hit the 10k subscriber goal, or either their 1k donation. Whoever comes first, we'll keep on doing that. That's my plan. So you technically do get a face.
Goodbye, friend.
See ya, man.
Pure Vibes Game. I'm just Google translating all of these words.
Man,
farewell.
Of course. Like I said,
farewell.
You might want to see have a face review. I would say a face cam. I'll do that, but you ain't gonna see the face until we hit a certain goal. I mean, it's gonna be 10k, either 10k likes, or either it's gotta be 10k likes, 10k subscribers, sorry, or either what do you call it? Gotta do the donation. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, good way to pull. Like exactly.
It's quicker to do. Okay, do you know what Marcus should do? Instead of giving me the bag, he should spend the bag on Maester if he wants to see his face.
I don't think it's worth it. Leave it.
And the thing is, it's quicker for you to get a. I feel like, to be fair, you need 8,540 subscribers to get to this 10k.
Like I said, right now my hair's a mess. My hair's way too long. No, I don't know, way too long, but it's not neat. It's not cleaned up. I think it's a barber to get cleaned up at least. And my side of my ears and all that stuff in it. Now, back on my head is basically long. If that makes sense. I think you can only tell how long my hair is once you meet Taylor. When you see it, you'll see.
It's quite nice though.
Yeah, I think it suits me overall.
But no, man, I feel like you'll get to 10k at some point, and then because everyone's waited for so long, your OG subscribers will be like, "Oh my god, look at you."
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm like. That's what it is. My guy getting to the 1.5. I appreciate 1.3. Sorry, I appreciate you. I appreciate Pure Vibes. But yeah, guys, I'm calling it a day though. Thanks to everyone that came through. I do appreciate you all for coming through to the stream, to the podcast. You guys made it fun. Thank you. Like I said, you're not gonna do it every week. If you do it every week, it may die down a bit. So we do it once a month. So I see that way, people are looking forward to it more and all that stuff, and we can talk about more things as well. Even though we never run out of things to talk about, but yeah, I mean. It's just so that it doesn't seem.
I could talk for the world. I'm not even lying to you guys. I could talk for the world.
You genuinely can. But yeah, this got Marcus me here in 100 hours. Wait, I'm busy 100 hours. Let's go, Marcus. Let's go.
Oh my
Appreciate you.
God, Marcus! No, wait. Before we leave, we have to do this calculation again. He spent 4 days watching you.
And that's only on paper.
Insane.
That's only on paper. He's seen more than that because he's been on my channel for years.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking like on paper he spent 4 days watching you. Bye, Pure Vibes Gaming. Yeah. It's been love chatting to you and learning all of this Irish language.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
hey, that's really mean.
That's all I. You scream and he said when you talk loud. That's what it is. 4 years, you mean? Exactly,
yeah, that's because I got excited for the fact that he watches you for 4 days.
I mean, 4 years. He's been there for a minute, man. He's been there since 2018. Marcus, that's been. Wait, 18?
No,
he's been there, not 4 years. For 3 years, Marcus.
He's been a subscriber longer than I've been your friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bye, Raheem.
But yeah, for 3 years, because you met we came to a stream in 2018. I'm quite sure. I started in December 2017, and you weren't there. Cause no one was there. No one was there 2017.
No one was there. And Marcus, you're an OG subscriber.
18 is when obviously people start coming through. But yeah, this is your first one, really.
Booger, do you wanna say some stuff other than?
No, Marcus, it couldn't have been 17 because I just started in 17. I'm quite sure, Marcus. I'm quite sure. Because I didn't make thumbnails and either for my streams. I'm quite sure you came through in 2018. I'm quite sure, but early 2018, early, not late, but early 2018, you definitely came through. I swear, and I can't have been, Marcus. I'm not lying to you. You can't have been. Because my streams were dead, Marcus. I was playing with friends, and I just talked to my friends. That's it. I streamed and did fuck all talking to stream. It took me like a month or two before I realized, like, cool, there's people coming through to my streams now. That's where it was. I'm quite sure, Marcus. I'm quite sure. But yeah, man, Booger, man. Appreciate everyone that came through the stream. Appreciate Dr. PM. Look up again. I'm pretty certain. Alright, cool. We'll check it. We'll definitely check. But I'm quite sure it's December. Not December, but I think that's January, February, most likely. If I ain't wrong. It's like 5 a.m. and woke up not long ago and it's 12:15. Mad, fair enough, man. But yeah, guys, appreciate everyone coming through the stream. Thank you, Toxic. Thank you, Dr. PM. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Booger. Pure, if you're still here, thank you for staying as long as you have. Anyone else is still here, of CJ, if you're still here, I appreciate you. I'll catch you guys. Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming through. Thank you so much for everyone that spent the time in the stream. Obviously,
thank you.
It makes it worth
for
it.
Listening to all my gibberish and all of my unnecessary stuff that I've been saying and all this instigating that I do. It's been fun coming back to the channel, and I will see you all next month. Yeah. If you miss me, you can always send me some fan mail
on Discord.
But hey ho, I will catch you next month. Booger, stop doing that.
Wow. But yeah, Booger. So guys, don't forget to stream Splash on Spotify, Apple Music, all that stuff. Appreciate you guys. Obviously, could do that as well. It'd be nice. I do appreciate for doing obviously the rest already. But anyway, I'll catch you guys later. I'm just waffling. We'll catch you guys another time.
See you.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye. Peace, love, unity.